Gentlemen, welcome to this thing we call Derailed, the Smash Bros. Live. My name's Chris. I'm the Encino Man.
Chase. Kazoo.
Woo! And we got us joining in studio today. I didn't make you a fancy banner, buddy. I'm sorry. But we got WABE in studio today, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, WABE. Appreciate having you on today. Sorry for the late start, guys. We had some dyslexia going on.
You gotta put something through the screen. Yeah.
And I almost put something on the screen because Windows was muted and I couldn't understand why I wasn't getting any sound for fucking shit. But we figured it out.
All this
if you guys have ever seen, what's the Pixar movie with the emotions?
I think it's
The Emotions?
Damn, no.
Oh, I know. All the brain inside the brain. Right?
Emotional damage.
Chris looked like the anger one for like half an hour.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Straight flame.
I was all over it.
No, God, please, no.
So
They were witnessing it here live in studio.
the mothership got hacked by Skynet is what happened.
So
Yeah, all they did was push the mute button. That's all they had to do. Take this whole thing down.
We live on a house of cards.
I'm in a glass house of emotions.
Oh, but yeah. That shit was funny.
Oh,
I mean, for us, because we weren't really doing. Well, Wabi was doing. Wabi was the tech.
yeah.
Yeah.
Inside
I was
out.
doing shit.
Tech gopher.
I was.
Tech
Go
gopher.
push that button.
Yeah.
Go push this button.
What?
Never the mute button though.
They call them gaff guys in.
Oh, gaffers. In the
Yeah,
industry?
gaffers. Yeah.
In the biz.
Not
In
the
the biz.
fluffers, right?
Oh man, that's journeyman shit. You gotta work your way up to that. Can't let you touch the real equipment. You know.
Just cranked his wog.
That's it. Jesus.
So Wabi is a good friend of mine and Monica's, me and my wife for
Hey, we're
a while
friends.
now.
Yes, we are.
He's known my wife longer than I've known my wife.
Yes, I have. I
And
tried to talk her out of it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for emotional support.
It's a long play.
and somehow she ended up on me instead. So
Yeah.
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But Wabi's a great dude. He used to run like a. Can I say it?
Yeah.
He used to run a weed farm in California.
Oh, that's what you used to?
Yeah, it's no longer a thing now. He's out of the game.
Yeah, yeah, mostly. Yeah.
Yeah, so now he delivers
just a gaffer
flowers
there now.
for a living and brings smiles to people on a daily basis.
For therapeutic
good.
reasons.
Dude, I
Inside Out
love
is
that
the
you
name.
do that and the reasons you do it. And
Yeah, man.
I think it's pretty awesome.
To heal. That farm broke me, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
In many ways, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
Went from one flower to
Experience,
another,
man,
though.
right?
It's,
Life.
yeah.
It's fun.
So now he delivers happiness to people around the
Ironically,
Northern
still
California
flowers,
area.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. One flower to another.
And if you don't know, Chase and I, we work together. This is the Smash Bros. This is a little thing we do every week, every Thursday, 5 p.m. A little something.
Just get silly.
We have special guests on quite a bit. We had Emmett on not too long ago. We had Wabi on. We have Chris Wilde on, live chatting with us. A couple of wrestlers. I think we got DSJ lined up, who's another wrestler. He's like a luchador wrestler.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
With the
so
mask and everything?
wears the mask and everything.
Get out.
Yeah, so he's going to be joining us sometime probably mid-January.
Should play a video game, and then if he loses, he gets a demask.
Oh, is he coming in character?
Yeah.
He's never.
I don't think he's ever.
He's got to
taken
wear the
his
mask,
name.
dude.
That's so dope.
You can't take that shit off because his fans could be watching.
No, I get it.
So,
Yeah.
so can't.
I don't-
I'm
It's
just
like
saying.
the Mandalorian, dude. You can't take your shit off. You got to leave it on.
Let's get some WCW versus NWO on the 64.
That's
Yeah.
cool as
And
hell.
I'm
man.
gonna demask.
That's cool as hell. How long has he been doing that? I guess this will be for that podcast.
That's something
he's
you
young,
have
though.
to
Yeah.
ask him.
Yeah, McKenna Cruz. He was like the first wrestler we had on.
Wrestler.
Shout out to McKenna. I was talking with him. I kind of want to get like a wrestling show, like maybe once a month, or something. Get something together where we bring like a wrestler on, and maybe we can work with Oos Wrestling to get something going.
Yeah.
Nice.
But we shall see. Does she want to get out?
I don't think so.
She's scratching the carpet? Is that what that means?
I don't know. She's a spaz, dude. That's my dog.
Bye, Ruka.
She fucking hates me that one.
Really?
Well, when Ripple's cool until Ruka comes around and she goes, "Oh yeah,
I can't
fuck
be your
that
friend."
guy." Yeah,
I'm not allowed
no,
to be your
I
friend.
was gonna bite him until you got here and held
Yeah.
me back.
Yeah.
Yeah, ripping me like this. Ruka's like, "Nah,
They're
sketch.
hilarious.
That guy's sketch."
They'll come around.
She's not wrong though.
Yeah.
She's not wrong.
Usually they bark at
Oh,
black people.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We've been working on this.
That just proves that I'm a 57-year-old black lady on the inside.
Well, my problem was I got to stop coming through the window.
Yeah.
They certainly don't like that.
I shouldn't be carrying your TV. With
Yeah.
Just giving it back like the Grinch.
He's already stole my slippers twice. I'm just saying. That's in Hawaii. That's a crime.
I heard.
Yeah.
It's a licking crime.
Ooh, when I first heard the term "dirty lickings," I was like, "Yes." And they're like, "No, And I
No, you
was
don't
like,
want dirty lickings.
Oh, I want the dirtiest lickings there are.
These are felony lickings.
Yeah.
In your defense, it does sound kind of kinky.
That's what I'm saying. Or what do they call it when someone gets in a car accident? They say, "Oh, they went bang him," and I was like, "Whoa."
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's a lot of like
Yeah.
I've noticed in Hawaiian slang. There's a lot of like pidgin. There's a lot of like sexual innuendo sounding things.
Say the car wreck one again.
They bang him. They went bang him.
They went
Or even when you
bang
get in a
him.
fight,
Yeah.
you like bang.
Yeah.
You know, like
No.
you know,
It's completely different.
I
Am I
think.
sending the wrong signals?
Can you imagine like being hella mad and then like saying that and some guy just goes like,
Being
huh?
being
Wait,
Kisses?
what?
"Yeah, you like smooch."
You like smooth.
Oh, you fucking panty.
What?
You fucking panty.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Was that a
Yeah, it's calling someone.
Oh,
panty.
okay. I figured.
What's up,
Glad
Adam?
our
How
audio-
you doing?
Glad our audio works.
Dude, I was gonna have a nervous breakdown. Like,
I was gonna laugh the whole.
it's
Yeah,
always the
yeah.
audio, dude. It's always the audio that fucks up. And then when it is, it's just like the randomest thing. You're like, why?
Felt like,
Why
I
is
felt
that?
like the
I
meme
like
with that dog in the dumpster fire. It's like, this is fine.
This is yeah,
Fine.
It's
yeah. You
fine.
guys are sitting here.
Yeah.
Just I was the fire, and you guys were the dog. Just like this is fine.
Okay. Sweet.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Oh, I was like, I think somebody hacked in. I don't know. This is all new
It's
to
us
me.
again.
Okay, guys. So we don't really have anything specific
Yeah,
on
this
the
is
docket
completely
today.
off the rails.
So I was thinking, Ashley, maybe if you guys got a little bit of an appetite, we can start with the jerky box because we've been
Ooh.
meaning to do that.
That's
Let's get
perfect.
And we
jerked.
haven't really got around to it. So let's.
Because during the technical difficulties, Chase's contribution was more shots.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's
Yes.
go ahead and eat
Oops.
something.
I love Lucy.
Yeah, right. All right, guys, we got the jerky box that just came in. I have another box that came in actually,
Oh shit.
but we'll just
We gotta
do
do
one
some
today,
more.
so we can do another one on the next show if we choose to. But
Is this a subscription type thing?
yeah, I'm considering whether I should keep it or if I should.
If this
ditch
one's
it.
really
No.
good, then maybe.
You
Yeah,
got
well-
a meat of the
Because
month
the last one
Yes.
sucked.
subscription.
Yeah, the last one was kind of. I'd say it's 50-50.
If that isn't like a promotion at a strip club,
meat
then
of the month.
Yeah,
man.
like a male strip club.
Okay, so Chase is gonna read off some descriptions
Oh,
here.
bro, dude, you're gonna get mad.
Oh fuck.
Savage Jerky Company, you owe Chris some fucking royalties.
Oh my.
They used his
Oh,
likeness.
it's you.
Oh, Littleton, Colorado. From mild to wild, Savage Jerky Company's vast array of flavors ensures a perfect fit for every palate. Notably, their expansive bacon jerky
Yeah, that's what we got.
line stands as a testament to their innovation and expertise.
Bacon
Crafted
jerky.
using only premium ingredients, Savage Jerky invites you to savor every bold, delicious bite.
Veteran owned, made with uncured bacon. We have sizzling maple uncured bacon jerky.
That sounds dope.
Yeah.
Ooh, Saskatchewan or Szechuan? How the fuck do you say it?
Szechuan.
Schenectady.
Is this the fucking what's the one? Rick and Morty. Remember?
Yeah,
Isn't
the
that
Szechuan
sauce?
sauce,
Yeah,
the McDonald's
yeah,
sauce.
man. I ran around looking for that for them.
So this is from Tony B's Steak Chips from
Chips.
Elk Grove Village, Illinois. Merging the robustness of beef jerky with the crunch of classic chip. Ooh, I love me some classic chips. Behold the meat chip. Crafted from top grade beef, each batch
you,
is
man.
delicately sliced
This is
and
the
impeccably
apocalypse.
cooked. And with Chicago's chef Tony B at the flavor helm, every chip promises an explosion of taste. This is Guy Fieri.
Yes. It is.
Dive into this ultimate snacking innovation.
All right. Yeah, I've noticed the crispy jerky is kind of taking off, man. We got Szechuan peppercorn
I
here.
don't like that though.
I do. I do.
I like it. I like a dry jerky, but give me some.
You like moist?
Fucking moist.
Moist meat.
Hopefully Mo isn't listening right now.
Monthly.
Oh yeah, monthly moist meats. New jerky idea.
Yep.
What else?
What else you got here?
Where the fuck is Tuele? Tool, Utah. Using only this is Thompson's Smokehouse. Using only premium eye of the round cuts.
Barbecue.
Thompson's jerky stands testament to Grandpa Bill Soful's mantra: if we're making jerky, let's do it right. This doesn't sound unique to Mr. Grandpa Bill.
Yeah. That's a pretty vague.
Yeah,
one. Hey man,
yeah.
let's do
Let's,
it.
whatever we're doing, let's do it.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're doing the hell out of
years
it.
later, the tradition.
We out
continues
here
with their top
doing,
secret
man.
ingredients And proud American craftsmanship. Super generic, Grandpa Bill. Sorry, man. And Timberjack. That's a cool fucking name. That's a wrestling name.
Yeah.
Timberjack. Timberjack from Mojave Valley, Arizona. A savory throwback to 1986 when creators Tony and Ron crafted a legendary jerky blend that quickly captivated fans. Marinated with a special blend of herbs and spices and smoked to a tender perfection, Timberjack is a timeless delight. Dive into the legacy with everybody. I'm feeling like Timberjack is what I would store in a bomb shelter then. So,
Right?
bro, maybe this is like a
Survival.
what is it called? A capsule? Time capsule,
capsule?
from
Yeah.
1986?
Yeah. I guess we'll find out. Okay. What are
Dude,
we?
if on calories it says it gives you like 86 gigawatts, then this is a break.
Is that a lot?
Yeah. Which one we want to do first, Wild?
Steak chips.
Steak chip. Tony B.
Those sound like I've never heard of that before.
Have you had thin jerky, like the crispy jerky?
I don't really keep a jerky journal, so I don't. You tell me,
I
man.
feel like
I'm not really sure.
Well, that's like the popular thing in Hawaii.
a jerking journal.
Excuse
sounds
me.
Like I,
Hey,
yeah.
If you're gonna come on this podcast, you better know
a
your
password
fucking
is
jerky.
no longer
okay?
a password.
No.
You understand?
Know your
Oh,
meats.
it's a big. Yep, I'm taking it with it. Thank you.
Now I feel like the kid from fucking Golden Child. They're just
This
like,
is the kind of jerky I like, though. The dry, kind of crispy like this.
Yeah,
This is good.
I think.
Just right in. I'm waiting politely. Just right. Yep.
Just
go, man.
Okay.
you new here? Yeah, this is more chip than jerky.
They are called
Yeah.
steak chips.
It's a little thinner than it should be. Because you get a lot of the pepper. Not really meat. Got a good crunch, though. Are you supposed to chew on these things?
Yeah, I don't know when the jerky makes my jaw hurt.
It's decent. But not much flavor.
There's
Yeah.
not a lot of flavor.
I just taste like a little bit of pepper.
No. They chip the hell out of these.
I don't get Szechuan.
Wow.
I just get beef and like pepper.
Take another bite. There's like kind of missed spots. There's a sweetness that pops out a little later. Maybe they drizzled it and you got a dry piece.
Yeah, maybe.
No, I just had a whole second piece. I didn't get shit from that either.
Mid.
Yeah. We're
I
eating
was
the freshness pack.
Yeah.
We don't know which is it tastes like
Silica-
paper.
silica packs?
Feels like a C minus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's barely any flavor, man. It's just pepper.
Yeah.
They really fucking.
Then you
hyped it
grind it to death in your mouth and it's over, right?
Yep.
up. Tony B.
I do like the crispy texture.
Yeah.
But
They need to thicken the slices. Then you get a little more meat and then season it better. I mean, you gotta do the whole thing differently. I think.
Yeah, if they just put more like spices in general,
Yeah.
I'd be
Yeah.
okay with the texture, even though it's not my favorite.
I think you're right. I think because it's so thin,
Yeah.
they have a hard time keeping all the seasonings
Yeah.
and stuff on it.
Yeah, because it does not look like how it does in the package.
No.
Like I could see through the pieces that I
Yeah.
got.
Yeah, it looks coated on the
Yeah.
package.
Definitely I like that.
All right, where are we going next?
You pick.
Let's go.
I say we should end with Chris. We should
Savage.
end with.
Savage last.
we've had savage jerky before because we've had the bacon jerky before.
That's where they got your face from. Huh? They seen you before.
I told them you better fucking not.
Better not.
All right, does this one have a flavor too, or is it just straight?
So this is like one
shit,
big,
it smells hella
thick
good,
fucking
though.
piece.
Ooh.
Good lord.
That's the actual opposite.
That looks like
That's like a fuck.
the people
What
who
is
steal
it?
organs. I feel like that's somebody's
Yeah.
liver or something. You know?
I could eat this with some fava beans.
Or a kidney.
Don't eat the silica packet.
Yeah.
This is like very what do you call it? Last Supper.
Yeah. But when I think of like
Let's break.
when I
meat.
think of
break
like
meat.
jerky, I kind of think of this.
This is
Substantive, right?
Yeah.
Got something to it.
oh, it tastes like pot roast.
It does. It's got a
does. It's like a savoriness to it.
or pastrami.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah,
mild,
I ain't
too.
wrong. And this is sweet. What's this one called? I like-
Thompson's.
Oh, it's just barbecue flavored.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't even say jerky on the thing. Premium steak strips. That's. Huh?
Yeah, it tastes like a piece of pastrami.
Yeah.
I love pastrami, so I get a little bit of the bacon. You get a little bit of smoke flavor.
A little bit.
Not super sweet,
That's quality as fuck, though.
but it's good. It's enjoyable.
Ooh, Christ. How thick is that? Thick.
This is like
not
this is
sexy.
cowboy jerky,
Yeah,
dude.
it
This
ain't
is like
sexy.
you're on the horse and you're just like, no,
Right
pull out a
next
piece.
to your hardtack or whatever
Yeah.
they call it from back in the day. That you pack in your saddlebags.
But
Makes me want to roll my own cigarette.
This like
it makes me want to be a Marlboro man.
I put this on a pizza.
Yeah, I put
Yeah.
this on a sandwich with some mustard.
How are you gonna bite? This
And
is
some
hard
sauerkraut?
to bite, man. You gonna pull the whole piece out of the sandwich?
Yeah,
right?
that's true. But
I don't want
it's
to
pretty
share
good.
what I'd put this on.
I give this a solid. It could be a little more like
Meat on meat,
flavorful.
you know, it's, you know.
Could be a little. It's not super barbecuey, which the label says is barbecue, but I mean, I get a little bit of the smoke, but not so much of the sweet hickory barbecue or
Not enough
maple.
of that. But what saves it is it's actually quality though. You can taste like it's good. It's quality. Yeah.
Oh, this is. Oh man, this is Grandpa Bill.
Grandpa
This is the
Bill.
one, right? Thompson's. Yeah, dude. Grandpa Bill. You know what?
You're doing it.
right.
You're doing
it right.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Timberjack is up next.
Oh, it's chewing got me sweaty.
Dude, this looks even more moist. You see condensation on the bag. What the fuck?
The packaging is hopeful. Gold.
Right?
Yeah.
Makes you feel premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the other end. Jesus Christ.
Check the mute button.
Why would it be on the...
Oh yeah.
How do
Someone
you on the
never gets to
bottom?
open it from that side.
Yeah. Well, it still fucked it up anyway. Go gadget.
Their line is screwed up. That's what happened. You know, it's a conveyor belt thing with a laser. Okay. All right. Bingo.
Oh shit, that smells like a cigar shop, dude. In a very good way. That was
That's
very,
thick too. Oh wow.
Oh, tender as fuck. Oh.
Does this have
Hey,
a
it gets
flavor?
like coffee or something. Mm-hmm. I just want to say this.
There's a brown sugar thing going on.
Oh, hickory smoke flavor added.
I like the sweetness. I don't normally like sweetness, but that one, it's a different kind of sweet. It's a full, rounded sweet.
Just got a little like pop of pepper. No. But it is a tobacco-ish kind of vibe.
Yeah, I understand.
I like that one.
That one very good. That's
I don't know how
that's
I
a
feel
B.
about it.
That's a B.
I think you want to sear it up probably a little bit. It's a little too fresh.
I like the texture. But
Texture's good though. Aroma's different as hell. It's like
Let me smell the bag.
I don't know. Yeah, it just, like it straight up smells like tobacco or
like cigar shop.
cigar. Yeah.
Oh, that funk we like.
Yeah.
I get you now. Yeah.
But I do get coffee, like you said. That's weird. I get like a coffee flavor.
I ain't getting coffee. I'm
No.
pretty sure I burned all my taste buds off last night anyway.
All right. last but not least,
All right,
Chris's
Savage.
face.
my face.
Let's see what your
Sizzling
face tastes like.
maple uncured bacon jerky.
That I would say that'd be like a. If you were to make a jerky, that'd be one that you'd go after too.
The bacon? Well, yeah. I mean, oh shit, this looks like strips of bacon, bro.
Bacon.
This is the one I want to try last.
Like, oh yeah, this is just straight up bacon, ain't it? Damn. Chris's face tastes good.
It's fucking good.
That texture is unique as hell too. I don't know how you be soft and
It's got
And
sweet and spicy.
but it's like
And
tender
umami.
and crunchy.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
It could be
any-
part of like a plate lunch.
Yeah.
This
that's
rice,
rich
you know
as
what I
hell,
mean?
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you need the rice to cut it.
Yeah.
Like, we're-
Well, that's not bad. I mean, it's great. Honestly, that's something like that's a kind of jerky that I need, so I don't eat the whole fucking bag at once.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
Like,
forces
oh,
you
that
to
was-
put it
yeah.
down. Yeah.
That was good, but
That's solid.
that was okay. All right, what order would we say?
That one first for sure.
I would say, what's the?
You like Grandpa Bob
But
still?
it's,
Yeah,
it's
I like,
bacon, so I'm like, I
like-
wonder if it has an unfair advantage because it's bacon.
I'm gonna go Grandpa. I'm gonna go Chris.
Hey.
I'm gonna go
It's the game.
Timberjack, and then steak chips last.
Steak chips last.
Yeah.
Savage first. Then I'll go Bill.
Bill.
And third would be whatever that other one, yeah.
I think I would do Bill.
The jerky
I think I
guy.
would Bill first.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
That pastrami flavor is like
Oh, yeah.
right up my lane,
Yeah,
dude.
sold you. Yeah.
But this is like really, it's a, for unique factor
Yeah.
and like the sweet and spicy flavor.
Yeah. And then it's bacon.
Yeah.
It's already showing up.
But it
in there.
doesn't have the jerky texture I like.
I think it's over sauced a little bit, so it becomes like soft.
It's super
gooey.
rich.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, that's where the sweet. It's sizzling maple. That's where the sweetness is coming from.
It's good though.
I think it over delivers. It's like the packaging's hella simple, doesn't it? Like some of these packagings they're talking about from the from the waters of Lake Minnetonka.
Yeah.
Like this
Give-
one.
get-
This one made it
give
sound
us-
like hella cool, and then it was like, oh, womp womp.
Yeah.
This one's like, we use good stuff. Like tastes fucking great.
That was like-
That one's like a papa
pep-
flavor. Like if you put
Yeah.
sprinkle that on something
Yeah.
to give it that, like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
yeah,
kind of,
yeah.
you know.
What do they call that kind of bacon where it's like called like Cadillac bacon or something like that, where you like candy it and do all this?
Oh,
other
yeah.
shit to it?
Is it pork belly or?
I don't know. No, I don't
Oh,
think.
you mean it's a specific preparation?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
You got paper towels over there?
I do.
Perfect. See, Wabi, we knew we brought you on for a reason.
Yeah, as a manservant.
The John Stockton of the Smash
One of
Bros.
those stereotypical
Let me
roles.
tell you something, man. That's how it's gonna start out. Let's take these shots and see where we go.
Yeah,
Man, that was. I'm
Greg
actually
does some
pretty
great
pleased.
last words. Let's take these shots and see where we go.
I'm pretty minus the chips. I'm pretty pleased with this
Yeah.
box.
That was just peppered cardboard.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to try
No
another
offense.
one.
I mean,
though,
I
after.
know it's not easy to do anything like this, but
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate. I hate when people are like me when they're like, actually,
yeah.
So this
could use a little.
by vote, this sizzling maple jerky from Savage Jerky
Hella good. A-.
took first place.
Yeah.
And they're located in Littleton, Colorado. If you want to find them. And then we went second. I went Thompson's Smokehouse.
I went Thompson's first.
This was mine first. This is my number one.
Thompson's his grandpa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
this had a nice like pastrami vibe.
Yeah.
Thick strips, and like just the quintessential jerky you would think of. I think
I just didn't like the fact that it looked like a body organ in one piece.
It looked
You
like a
pulled out
tongue,
one
like
chunk.
a
Yeah,
dry
I was
tongue.
like, I don't know, man.
But these guys are out of
Oh, we didn't get to
Colorado,
Utah.
you said? Utah?
Tool, Utah. Tool, LA.
I thought that would have been Grandpa Bill, but it's not.
What was it?
Tony Coffee, whoever that is.
I would say this one was the most unique flavor,
Yeah.
but Timber
Nah,
Chef.
the one with your face on is the most unique flavor.
And the last one, since it got last place, doesn't get mentioned.
Yeah.
Steak chips. Go elsewhere.
Yes. With all due respect.
With all due respect. So, guys, that's the jerky box for today. Jerky.
So, quick question.
Yeah.
as a novice to all this, when you do these little mid intros or like what would you call that?
Segues.
Segue. Okay.
Yeah.
If we were to say something, would it voice over that, or does it
Yes.
automatically? Okay, so just watch it from.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
okay.
no, we can talk.
Yeah,
talk
if you want to talk.
I just, just to understand how it works.
But yeah, we'll catch the audio. I separate our mic audio from all the other stuff, so this works just independently. But that's fine. This is fine.
I also thought you remember there was a green screen. I thought, but I have a green shirt, and I thought it'd be funny if nobody caught it. And I'd just be over there with a head and arms.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't do
my
the green
thoughts
screen on this one. This is all here in the
This is
background.
cool.
Like,
You
can
guys
touch
used to
this.
have the H&L background, right? Like, wasn't it like the
Yeah, it was like a
skyline?
Waikiki
Yeah.
strip. Man, I'm like, I want more of this one. I want more of this jerky.
I need some more of this meat, mama.
This bacon. Do you want any more?
Mr.
I'm good.
Bucky,
Thank you.
put your balls
All right,
in my
are we doing a
mouth.
shot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not to mention, guys.
Poured it, right? Yeah.
Cheers to you out there. We hope you all had a great Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I know we did.
We had
blast,
a
blast.
great Christmas.
Yeah.
Great Christmas.
It's not about the stuff you get; it's the people you spend it with. You know?
No, it's about the shit you get other people.
I think Mo would say that for sure too. She loves giving gifts to people.
Yeah. In fact,
Same.
yeah, I couldn't even wait last week. Didn't you open it on stream?
Yeah,
I was like, fuck, no, I want to see your face.
Oh, what's your
I'll see your
this one, yeah.
yeah. He got me these lightsaber salt and pepper shakers, and they grind.
Nice.
They're grinders, salt and pepper grinders.
Oh, nice.
So you push the button, and it lights up, and it grinds your pepper.
I
and your
understand the
salt.
concept of it.
Yeah. So you know,
Salt and pepper
grinding.
grinder.
There's like two.
Well, when we talk about Grinder on the show,
counterclock,
normally it's the dating app.
Oh yeah,
Sure.
that grinder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys ever
I
watch
deleted
that,
that a while ago. So.
There's a TV show, Rob Lowe. Did you catch that? The little sitcom, maybe ran like 2 seasons. It's called The Grinder. He
No.
played a lawyer on TV, and then like his career was kind of on the
In the
down a
shits,
little
yeah.
bit, and so he moves back home, and his family is actually they have a firm. They're real lawyers, so he comes in and does, he thinks he's a lawyer, but he's not. It's hilarious, dude. Gotta watch it.
I love Rob Lowe. He has so many like different roles.
Yeah.
Like, didn't he have a show where he was like a prostitute or something like that? Like
I
a
don't know.
male prostitute?
In Community, he was like a beautiful idiot.
Yes. Yeah.
Like he was like the mayor or something.
Well, what's his name was kind of the beautiful idiot, I would think.
Oh, Star-Lord?
Star-Lord, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right.
You know,
There's a lot of beautiful. Actually, everyone in there's like
The guy from Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt. Yeah.
the Jurassic.
But I
Park
agree,
guy.
he was.
He's
He was.
hilarious.
He was the. Yeah. Pratt was just a dummy, actually.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Everyone in that, honestly, everyone in that show is kind of fucking dumb, except for who's
Ron?
Aubrey Plaza, yeah, and Ron. Everyone else is like,
Ron's a legend.
he's
Aziz
rest of them
Ansari
were
is
just-
pretty funny on that show.
yeah, but he's a fucking idiot too.
Yeah, this sure.
They're all just like self-obsessed to a
Yeah.
level that makes the whole thing just absurd. And then,
Yeah.
like, then you go to work and you go, shit, man, I work with some of these
Yeah.
motherfuckers. You know, like, yeah,
It's a
you're right.
good show. I probably would take like The Office or something over it, you know, if it's on TV. But if that's the only thing like really on, and I'm like, okay, fair enough.
It took me a long time, but once it took,
Yeah.
it took hard.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
because you it makes you clock in. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's really well written.
And
It's a
you
good
always
show.
root for Leslie Knope, like even though it's like the most obscene. It's like she's a parks director,
Yeah.
like you know, but you're
You're
still
open
like,
for her heart, right?
yeah,
Her intent.
But-
you're like,
Means
I'm on
well.
board too. I'm on board for
means
you,
well.
Leslie.
That level of optimism like doesn't exist in the world, so it's easy to cheer for her because you're like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was that happy about the world, and then I lived life, and
Then I
now
was
I'm
born.
here. Yeah, exactly. And now I'm here.
Kind of going into. I found this article from Covered Geekly talking about the 20 saddest TV deaths of all time.
Let's get into that.
Do we want to talk about
Yeah, I think we could talk movies too, though.
Let's mix it all in.
Yeah.
it? Okay. So here we are. The 20 saddest deaths ranked.
God damn, that guy's handsome though. The Yoon guy.
Yeah. He was probably my saddest out of the list.
Oh, only because it was so fucking gory.
It was
dude.
brutal.
Is
Yeah.
that whatchamacallit?
Walking Dead.
Yeah. Never
Yeah.
watched it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he played
he
Glenn.
gets his head like bashed in with a baseball bat and his eyeballs like hanging out and
I
shit.
think I watched that
Yeah.
episode. You know what I mean? Like that
Yeah.
sounds very
Yeah.
familiar. I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes.
Chappelle did a skit on it too, like how fucking crazy it was.
I don't don't remember that skit.
It's like when a character gets killed off, it's not like he got shot. Like, you know, something where, yeah, there's blood, but it's like tolerable watching.
Yeah.
Glenn was like, it was like they beat
It
the
was
shit out of him.
multiple
And
swings,
like,
like-
yeah.
You're like, when is the director going to
Yeah,
cut?
like when
You're
is it
like,
going to stop? Kind of
no.
like,
I need
that
an
episode
adult.
kind
There's
of legit.
still 30 minutes. He's still swinging.
Legit kind of fucked me up for a little bit because I was like, man, that's fucking brutal. Like,
Yeah.
It really
And-
kind of shows you what war must be like.
Yeah.
Like, this is what it takes to really do it.
I was honestly surprised they could show that on TV.
I was too. But that was FX when they were like flipping the whole world off anyway, right?
Is that when they-
AMC.
No, it wasn't
AMC, yeah,
FX.
they were
I
doing the
thought it
really
was-
deep stuff.
That's actually really surprising because I would have, if we were doing, you know, trivia, I would have assumed it was FX too because of how gory
Just
it was.
the grid of it, right?
Because
Yeah,
remember,
yeah,
it was
yeah,
like
yeah.
Spiked, or it was Spike TV FX too.
I don't
You
know if
remember?
they're
Does anyone remember
affiliated.
Spike TV?
Yeah.
When
I
it was
do.
like-
I think that FX was just like FX, FX2, FX. I don't think they had a different name spin-off.
Shit, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Well, they had like FXX or
You
FFX.
see what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Hard.
Yeah. They had
Yeah,
FX and then FFX or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
on South by Southwest.
Yeah. Okay, so Lexi Gray from Grey's Anatomy. Anybody know that one?
I remember I watched the show. Funny enough, but I don't know her. Or give a fuck.
All the women are gonna be like, "Are you fucking kidding me right now?"
Yeah, I didn't cry. There's a bunch that I hate in that show.
Liana
Oh.
Mormont.
I don't remember her dying.
Yeah, I didn't remember her dying either. Like from Game of Thrones. Have you watched Game of Thrones?
No.
Dude, what are you doing?
Well, let me tell you. So this is when the farm days. So time was a premium,
Yeah.
and I'd be so done by the end of the day that putting something on that intense. I made it through 4 episodes, I think, and I could never push through that wall.
Well,
Just,
and the
you know,
first two, they start off so, but like by the end of the second one, you're like fucking popping
because
off,
it picks
like-
up. But
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
beginning,
yeah.
they had to lay out the universe for
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
So
yeah.
I didn't
I
have that bandwidth. My shit was spent out on the field. You know what I mean?
I can
come home,
understand.
I'm like, nope, just cartoons.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it was really hard. Yeah, it's hard to like get started on that because like it's a commitment.
I can
but-
do it now, though. I think I got a little space. Yeah. I can do that.
But so she was she came kind of toward the end of the series, but she was basically the queen of an entire army.
Okay.
But she's only like 12 years old.
Okay.
But yeah, she like leads her soldiers into battle against the White Walkers, which were like the evil devil guys. You'll find out if you watch.
I was gonna say, how about we? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's
Pretty sure
kind of
I'm
hard.
the
It's
only
kind of
one
hard
who
to
hasn't watched it.
not get spoilers nowadays.
Yeah.
But
But that actress is the one that what was that movie with or the show
she was in
Last of Us.
Last of Us, yeah.
She's the Typhoid Mary or whatever.
But I don't remember feeling too bad for her. She was.
I don't remember
She was
seeing
pretty
her
badass,
die, dude.
She was pretty badass.
I don't remember seeing her die.
She would die a warrior's death. You know.
she's cool as fuck.
And
At
people got
12.
killed off. And people
Yeah.
got killed off.
You gotta love
So
that.
these this isn't gonna ruin it, but they're in court, and she the previous ruler got fucked, and so these older night dudes try to punk her, and she's like, shut the fuck.
Oh,
She
comes on,
she has the
okay.
biggest nuts at the fucking table.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Like
was-
out of all these
yeah.
old men,
Yeah.
like she's like,
Yeah, I ain't taking none of your shit.
yeah.
It was-
And in those worlds, they really think people have different kind of blood, right? So she's got that royal thing in her.
Yeah.
They have to.
And she's smart,
she might be
too.
Little,
She
but
knows how to
she's
speak,
for real.
you know? Yeah.
yeah.
She knows how to handle herself. So she's not a child. Like she's a grown woman in a child's body. So
Who isn't?
Paul Hennessy in Eight
rip,
Simple
dude.
Rules.
Okay.
Rip.
Even in real life.
Yeah.
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 That one hurt.
This is that show that he was filming. There's one with Peggy from Married with Children, right? I like that they were husband and wife in the show.
Oh, To Date My Daughter.
What's-
Right? Is that the show?
In-
Eight Simple Rules of
In
Dating
which
My
one?
Daughter.
In
Is that
Married with Children? No, that's not him.
no? Married with Children. The wife
wife,
from Married
yeah,
with Children
yeah.
was his wife in this show. I
Oh,
can't think of her name.
okay,
She was
okay.
in Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah.
Peggy. the
Peggy,
one that
yeah,
played
I
Peggy.
always call her Peggy,
Al
but I don't
Bundy's
remember her
wife,
name.
but
Yeah, Peggy Bundy.
she's in a bunch of stuff after.
Actually, her death was kind of sad too. I don't know if they're going to.
Oh, and Sons of
Is she
Anarchy.
Yeah, and Sons of Anarchy.
Oh.
Sons of Anarchy had some tragic deaths just altogether.
Yeah. So did Game of Thrones. I mean, they killed
Yeah.
off like big names.
That was the first,
Yeah.
if people come to work shocked. They're like, can you believe? I'm like, get to work, man. What are these people talking about? It turns out these people were killing people.
They were
you're not
main
trained to watch
characters,
this, right? 'Cause
like huge main characters.
that's good for us volume TV watchers,
Yeah.
right? Because you're like, you know who's staying and who's going. You
Yeah.
got to really do
Yeah.
something crazy to surprise me. And these people do not care. They will kill an asset. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
And the actors.
the Red Wedding had me contemplate whether people are
You
good
probably heard about the
or
Red
bad.
Wedding. Like that was like I don't know. If you hear the
It
red
sounds
wedding,
like-
and if you watch the show, you'll
not really a
understand.
wedding.
You'll be like,
It's like-
Jesus.
You're just like, what?
And that's how they ended the season
Yeah.
too. And you're like,
Oh, now you gotta wait. Yeah.
And so that's another thing too. Is like we all talk about like streaming and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when you had to wait week to week, or when
Months.
a season ended, you waited like a year for Game
Yeah.
of Thrones. You were just on that cliffhanger, like, fuck, what the fuck?
yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
I remember I read like interviews with some of the actors, and they're like, "Hey man, I've done a lot of different things, but I've never felt this unsafe on set. 'Cause, like, I have one of the major roles,
Yeah.
but there's
You're
no
fine.
rules here. Like they will kill you."
And you don't know, right? They're not going to spoil it. Bacon.
Bacon's good for me. That kid's a
It
national
was
treasure.
wobbling while he was talking for a second.
like a cigar, like a fucking Groucho Marx. Man, Shane.
I'm still
fuck
getting over the
dude,
start.
these Grey's Anatomy ones suck. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Yeah, there's 3 Grey's Anatomies already.
You know,
Boo.
for a hospital, they lose a lot of people.
You ain't very good at your
Maybe
job.
they should be checking.
Yeah.
something
Plot
else.
twist.
Dean Winchester from Supernatural.
That's the guy that plays the Captain America thing in The Boys.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, or the guy with the shield, the one that.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What's his fucking name? I can't think of his name.
His name is like
Superboy or something. Like that.
Captain America Superboy.
Yeah. That's his. So that's his shtick in The Boys is that he has like a shield.
Have you watched The Boys?
No.
Man,
That's twisted.
I'm telling
It's
you,
good.
it's like I'm so far behind. I remember like being upset that everybody around me was in this cultural world that I wasn't because I was so enthralled on the farm, like just that kind of thing. But I remember having to turn around the way I thought about it. I was like, hey, when this is over, I will have a list of the greatest shit to watch that other people have already wasted. You know, like they've already been through it. For me, it's the first time, and I can watch it now. I remember thinking that was great. What are you doing? Did I talk
No,
too long?
no, you're
Is that
good.
Too
You're
long,
good. You're
buzzer?
good.
I
No.
will fight you.
I went back to the main view.
Wrap
You did
it
what?
up.
I went back to the main view
Oh,
because
I see that. The wrap it up box. Hand it over, son.
so we're not in that tiny box while you're saying something.
I see what you're saying. But yeah.
Now you end it.
Well, where was I? You scared the hell out of me. Like, hey, am I being judged right now?
No, but
Oh, I remembered.
no,
I'm just kidding.
yeah, no. To his point though, I think there's pros and cons about experiencing these shows like that, right? One, it can't be said that you missed out on anything because you're like living actual life. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
whereas if someone's whole identity is wrapped up in these shows,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
equally sad.
But those of us who really, this is an art to us, right? Like, it's not
Yeah.
like TV watching. People think it's like slothy and whatever. No, man. It's you go to the theater and think that's different.
Yeah.
No, this is much more intricate. Like, if the good quality stuff is real, it's real. It's real life drama. It's real. It's just art. So I don't see it as
The thing that's sad to me is that like if you miss out on a show, you're missing out on the zeitgeist, right?
True,
like
true.
The
Yeah, the
when
whole
they
thing is
happen,
happening.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
Like
important. Yeah,
if someone's making an inside joke, like oh, I hope your wedding's not like the red
But
wedding.
I,
Oh.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like,
I
I
felt
don't get
pretty
it.
safe in missing that because my circle is a lot like
Yeah,
that anyway,
yeah, yeah.
and our references go back. We were just talking about Axel Foley
Yeah.
for 20 minutes while you're
Yeah.
looking for the mute button. So,
That's-
you know what I
that's
mean?
true.
So it's fresh to me because
Yeah.
it touches you. You don't let it go. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, and good. And
It's not so bad.
to that effect too, great characters transcend time.
They
so
do.
if we're talking
Yeah.
about Axel Foley,
Yep.
if we're talking about
Yep.
the night,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
then like that's
Yeah.
gonna stay with you forever. You're not
That's
gonna
why I
fucking
didn't
forget
really
it.
sweat that side of it. I get it because you lose the in the moment conversations. But I don't care about that.
Yeah,
My friends will always
and
be
if it's
talking
good
about
enough,
this.
it'll
Yeah.
still be good when I get to it.
Yeah.
you know.
And my friends will always want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
They're those people. That's why we're friends here.
Like if you
So
brought up
it's all
Game of
good.
Thrones, we'd be getting right into it.
Yeah.
You know, like
So, next year. I'll
And,
have
and
watched
you know what's
all
funny
this
is
shit.
like Game of Thrones specifically, or shows on that epic scale, are one of those things like where people that have experienced it are excited when you experience it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you be like, hey, I started watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Where are you at? Where are you at? Yeah. What did you? What
yeah.
did you see? And then there's that cat and mouse where you're like, did you see this
Yeah,
part?
without-
And you're like, hoping not to spoil it.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
Usually you go, what was the last thing you saw?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
like, what do you remember last?
Who's your
You know?
favorite
And they're
character?
like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
I know where you're
That'll
at.
change.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And you're like, yeah, in the back
Not
of your
for
head, you're
long.
kind of like,
Yeah.
you have no idea what's coming.
Yeah. You pretty bird. Yeah. You don't know what you say.
There's
That-
so much
that show was
trauma
fun,
too.
around
Yeah.
the corner for you.
Game of Thrones was like, because you would
Yes,
always
dude.
come up with your theories of like what would happen, right? And like, so the people who hadn't seen the most recent episode but had their theory about it, and
Yeah.
you're just sitting there like, I already know what happens.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Nobody saw this coming.
you're
These people
fucking
knew
way
what they were
off, and
doing.
you have no idea what's coming.
Yeah.
But
That's hilarious.
this was a sad one from the show, though.
Yeah.
Shireen Baratheon. So she's just a very innocent, sweet girl, but she has this disease basically that like when you touch what were they called? The gray.
The gray something like it was like a scaling, like a almost like a petrification.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like a stone
From
scaling.
like touching something and it
they can
creates this infection
they
thing, or-
contract it from
Yeah.
touch, but like
Okay.
It's
I
like
don't-
these race of creatures, and like if they
Oh, like
touch your
leopards.
skin, kind of.
So-
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. You understand? A lot
But
of
if
these are
they-
analogies
Yeah.
of reality.
But they
You know?
literally can infect you by
Oh,
like
metaphor,
touching you
yeah.
or scratching you or something, and then basically she had that. But,
Lepers with rabies.
but yeah, she survived it, but her face is like disfigured,
The
right?
scarring, right? Yeah.
But the way she dies is like really sad because she's just a very innocent, like sweet girl.
and
a lot
her
of 20-year-old
dad's
girls died in the show, huh?
yeah, and
That's
her
a weird
dad's
thing.
a power hungry cunt.
Yeah,
Like he's in the thick of the Game of Thrones, so
Yeah.
he's not a key player, I would say, like overall, but at the time,
he wanted to be the
Yeah.
king, but like he just keeps striking out, so he gets this witch to help him out.
oh, the Reamers in chat.
What up,
I was just telling these guys about Letterkenny wrapping up too.
Reamers?
But yeah,
But
that was a tough one.
yeah, I don't want to spoil that too much for you too. But basically the king's like right hand, it takes care of her. Like he's like the uncle who
Okay.
like she teaches him how to read, and they become like really good friends. So she's just like a very sweet, caring person. But the way they kill her off is kind of it sucks.
Fair enough.
Dr. Lance Sweet and Bones.
I never saw the show, but it was the guy from
I
Angel.
just started it. But
Is it good?
Jessica.
Oh, that's
my girlfriend
fucked up,
Jessica, just telling me about
That's
it.
fucked up that you know about that now. Yeah.
Oh,
You're like, oh, I just started it. You're like, well, that guy dies.
that's what I'm like. That's what I'm like.
You know how you say yes to your girlfriend or wife? You're like, yeah, I'll try it because she loved it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'll try it. So I don't know, a couple episodes in, I'm like, this could be one of those when I'm fucking around with the phone. It just plays the background.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'm
you're
not
playing-
in it.
you're
So
playing, yeah.
I'm like, oh, he down, huh? Okay. You know, like,
We've
I'm
been
good.
watching Parenthood, and it's so she watches this shit that's so heavy.
Are you kidding?
It was
What
that,
is
and
it?
then This Is Us.
This is us. That
Oh
one.
yeah, this
Oh
is
my-
us.
Are you
I
done?
can't
This
watch
is-
the last
it's
season.
masochism.
I was like, why do you want to
It's,
cry?
it's like
every
literally
time?
every episode.
Masochism. Yeah.
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 It's like how much can we twist your heartstrings?
It's hard enough out
Pull
there.
your
in real
heartstrings.
life.
Yeah, and
I use this to get away from that.
if it's like a fantasy death or something else, you're like, oh, that's in space. That can never happen.
yeah.
This stuff is
your
like,
neighbor, dude.
yeah, this person has cancer, then their wife cheated on him, and you're just like, fuck,
You know what's
dude,
funny
like-
about that though? Like I never watched this.
What's
Is
up,
Us,
Christopher
but
White?
Because of
Stacey loves
the
R2D2.
level
Well,
of
thank
trauma
you.
that it was causing to people, I started realizing I'm like, yo, man, this is slowly becoming a comedy in my mind. let's see how bad it can go.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Well, so I
cancer and AIDS. Woo!
when
You won the lottery. son.
when I watch these heavy
Go
shows,
to-
the only way that I could stay detached is if I talk to the screen like someone at a movie theater. And like, so something happened
go
to
in
someone
there.
that I hate, and I'm like, you stupid bitch, you deserve that shit.
Did it to yourself.
And she's like, she's an 8-year-old girl. I'm like, she shouldn't have been a cunt to her brother. She fucking should have learned.
It's like Joffrey in Game of Thrones,
Yeah,
right? You're
fuck
like,
that-
fuck that kid.
That's
dude.
the kid that I would
Yeah,
punch in
yeah.
the
on site.
on site. He better have
He's-
bodyguards.
You watch that show, he's gonna be like, he's probably the most hated person on the show.
He is literally on record threatening the kid. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Not the
Joffrey,
the
if you see
actor.
this, you better
I see
have-
him walking down the street.
Hey, you better have 4 Suge Knight-sized bodyguards, because I'll fight through at least 2 of them.
That's
Fuck
funny.
yeah.
That twisted fuck.
Yeah, that's funny.
This is from the snows. Nah. I don't know.
We got Seymour
I
from
did-
Futurama.
that was
The
sad.
dog died.
Yeah, remember when?
I didn't
Because he
know
was
that.
on it was the pizza place's dog,
Yeah.
and then when he got pushed to the future, that dog stayed. Like literally stayed in the spot that didn't like died in that spot.
In the whole thing.
That's fuck. Yeah, that one was fucked up.
It's a dog, man. That's all.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man. Little girl's cool.
But I remember
Like,
I watched American Gangster with the one with Denzel Washington.
yeah.
And I remember getting pissed that they never, the cop that stops Denzel or what's it? He was Freeway Rick Ross, right? Like that was his character. Anyway, the cop goes and shoots his dog when he's not home, and he was like, "That son of a bitch!" Like
you needed retribution.
yeah,
for that.
and he never got it.
Yeah,
So I felt incomplete.
Do you feel more concerned about dogs in films than humans?
Yes, every time.
Yeah.
That's why I don't know if I want to watch this
really
Fallout
feel that
one.
much concern.
Over the animal or what? Either?
No.
I don't know.
You know, you clock in, but really, the dog isn't compelling in a show. You can love a dog in real life, but in TV, you're like, it's not like it's talking and shit. Like,
yeah, but I
it
just
doesn't
feel
have a
like
role.
dogs are always so like love unconditionally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even if they're mistreated or abused, like
sure.
all they want to do is be like pet and hugged and fed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
like,
so it's like-
even Cujo, I was like, so he has acid piss. He didn't ask for it. Okay, like you don't gotta kill him. Just cut down on his treats.
I'll tell you what, man. If you want to make a quick $1 billion, do a movie like Old Yeller now.
Oh,
you know
no.
what I mean?
Well,
Kill
that
a
was
dog.
Marley and Me, right?
Marley
Yeah,
and Me.
there you go. Yeah.
I
then,
still won't
tell
watch
you.
it because of that.
Tell you.
The Will Smith
The
movie. What
haters
was
will
it?
watch it. You know?
Where he's in the
Oh,
zombie
I Am
apocalypse.
Legend?
Yeah, I Am Legend,
Yeah.
where he has to kill his dog,
Yeah,
like because it turns into a zombie, so
yeah.
he has to murder it. Like,
But you see, they had to
but
separate
Marley
the
and Me-
dog from the dog for
Yeah.
you to accept
Yeah.
that death, right? He had to be a zombie because if he was his dog, it's a different kind of death.
Marley and Me is extra brutal because
That
you
was
get
me.
to know the dog
Yeah.
like over time, right? Like it's this dog that lives with the family for like 15 years, 16 years.
Yeah.
Dude,
So,
even
like,
fucking gargoyles, even my boy Bronx right here, he's not even technically a dog. He's a gargoyle. But
Yeah.
anytime he gets hit, I'm like, ah!
Well, doesn't he squeal like a dog? Like when you
Yeah,
know,
he
that-
went like
cartoon.
Yeah,
I recognize the gargoyle. I didn't recognize that one.
They are
But,
coming up with a new one now,
man,
actually.
Are you serious?
Yo.
I love that show, man.
And it's the same dude voicing it too.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking
Christopher White, thanks for joining us. Stacy loves the R2D2.
Oh, the R2. Oh, the bank.
Yes. The bank. We should turn this into a swear jar or something. I don't know.
I don't have enough money.
No.
Yeah, we'd be broke.
Can't
But
afford
anyway,
to play your
show.
games.
I work part time, sir.
Yeah,
I can't be just giving it all away.
Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake from MASH.
That sucked.
I didn't watch much MASH.
I did, yeah.
I love the theme song.
I feel like MASH is right up your lane, though. Like,
He's
so
calling me old. I get it.
Not so
See?
subtle.
Let me tell you though,
Hey.
like if you were to chart my viewership, you know, like Me TV's basically where I live. You know?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Andy Griffith.
well, I see the stuff you watch,
yeah.
motherfucker. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm at your house screwing up all his feeds. Like,
Not gonna lie, Mo went through that like Nick at Night period
Yeah.
phase for a
Yeah.
while, so it was a lot of Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah.
I Love Lucy.
yeah.
To this day, Dick Van Dyke can fucking dance, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He made
special.
Mary Poppins for me, dude. To be
He's
honest.
fantastic.
Yeah.
He really is.
Cool, dude.
I was so
The
huge into
physical
Mary
comedy
Poppins
he
when I
was
was a kid,
capable
too.
of, like you have to watch the Dick Van Dyke Show because when he was younger, I mean, it was great, and all that stuff, but even looser. You know what I mean? Like he's just the way he'd fall over chairs and shit. You're like, that is ballet,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That he ain't falling. He's dancing. You know,
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. Yeah, he's
It's-
fantastic.
It's fake falling,
Yeah.
but he's acting it so well.
Now, like my big kick is like 60s and 70s, like procedurals, like dramas. You know, like I'm watching Mannix, Barnaby Jones, Cannon. These are just investigators, private investigators going out there and solving crimes. And shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my
What was the one
shit.
my grandma used to watch? Matlock. Matlock.
My grandma.
Matlock.
That's even newer than the ones I mentioned.
Oh, we had
Oh,
something
right.
with Sinbad, by the way. When you're talking about Barnaby Jones, I always think
Where
of
is it?
Jingle All the Way.
Oh yeah, okay.
Again, how he makes that reference.
What did you have?
He's
with
like,
Sinbad?
back up, Barnaby Jones.
Shazam.
Yeah.
I love Sinbad.
Managed to land a copy of this.
Oh, get out of here! Where'd you find this? eBay.
Yeah, so it's Shazam.
Oh, I love this dude.
Do you remember that movie?
Yes. It was terrible,
You don't remember.
but great.
You don't remember.
What am I not remembering?
It wasn't Sinbad.
No, that was Shaq.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a minute. But didn't he do it?
It's a Mandela. Yeah, it's a Mandela effect.
I wanted to see how
Is this a
long we
joke?
could get away with it.
He looks at you.
Wait a minute. Hold on. So wait, did he never did a genie movie?
I think he did Sinbad.
Well, I
didn't he?
managed to get a
Oh
comment.
no, he is Sinbad.
He is Sinbad.
No, but Sinbad was
See,
a
now we're all-
genie
it's all
/ pirate thing. I remember it was a cartoon.
All
That
right,
was
now,
fucking
you're messing
weird.
my brain a little bit. There's real shots in the back. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw something at you, man. I don't want this.
No.
What's actually in it?
If you read the credits too,
Oh, it is.
it's fucked.
Oh,
Like if you read the directing credits back there, I was like, oh, see, I knew it was bullshit.
Look at these names. Georgia O'Keeffe.
Yeah. I think it says Morgan
Danielle
Freeman is
Steele,
like the fucking.
yeah. Barbara Streisand. No, Macaulay. Yeah, no. That's hilarious. Nelson Mandela. There it is.
Yep.
That's great.
I was like, fuck.
That's great.
I was like,
What is
I got
weird
up this
I
for
stuff
kept
in
trying.
Christmas.
I
your
kept
brain?
trying to like look. I was looking at him and say like, this is fucked. This isn't. Nah.
We ran with it for a minute. Like I was like, no, I got a copy of it, dude. It's real. Like,
Oh, with
look.
him?
Yeah. And he like opened it up and he's like, wait, fuck you. No way. But yeah, it's the Mandela effect thing.
That's
Like,
hilarious.
Because I remember I had the same haircut as that kid in the movie. I had the fucking.
I have a real
Jonathan
copy
Taylor
of Shazam,
Thomas,
ladies and gentlemen.
fucking
The movie does
the mid
exist.
part. I was like, no, I live vicariously through that kid. When that movie came out,
It
it was
did take me a
Shaq.
minute. I'm kind of embarrassed.
Yeah.
Because you want to believe, right?
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Or you know, it's just offhand that you're like,
Yeah. And, it's come from him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't lie to me.
you're like, oh, the
Well,
movie
now it's
Kickboxer was
different.
Steven Seagal. You're like,
But even you are like, yeah, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
yeah.
You
'Cause
know?
I had
Yeah.
in my head.
This-
So it
it-
took a second. I'm like, wait a minute.
But
Shaq.
I couldn't help but
Well,
get
now,
it for Chase.
is there other kind of copies of stuff like this? Like different kinds of movies where they blend stuff?
I got it from I think it was called like Cinematic. Oh, it's on here.
Skinemax.
Silver screen?
Oh no, yeah, and that was the thing too. Is this it says Flintstone Home Video.
There it is.
That's the it's the symbol from Tombstone Video.
Tombstone,
Touchstone.
So that, or
Touchstone.
Touchstone. Yeah, I was like,
Touchstone.
no, this is not right.
Yeah.
I was flipping
That's
the fuck out.
hilarious.
But yeah, there's just a website I found that we're selling like just fake tapes
Yeah.
of like stuff. But
I
this
like
one,
that
I
a
was
lot.
like I like saw it and I was like,
Yeah,
usually-
he
I'm
was
not
like,
an
he was
impulse.
like, look, there's an FBI warning on there. I was like,
Is it a real VHS tape? Like, did you have a VCR?
It'll play in a VCR. Oh, Champagne Video Store. That's what they're called.
That sounds
but,
dangerous.
But
That's behind the curtain.
Yeah, that's
the
behind the
beads, dude, the beads.
Beats.
it said it'll play, but they said they don't know what's on it. So good
Oh.
luck.
But
So
no
that
matter
could be-
what,
But
Zach and
I am
Mary.
curious to see what's on there. Yeah,
Zach
right.
and Mary.
be kind and rewind, man. No
It
one,
even
don't,
has
no one don't
the-
understand that quote.
It even
now.
has the burn thing on there. You remember those on the videotapes where if
The
they were
what?
in the car, if they were left in a hot car
Uh-huh.
and this dot turned black,
I didn't know
that means
fucked?
that means you left it in the car in a hot car
Yeah.
too long and it could damage the tape. so
No
if that
kidding,
would
it
turn
had
back,
temp
you would
gauge on
have to
it? Yeah.
buy the video.
Oh, as a renter.
Yeah, when you rented the video.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, when you rented the video, if you wrecked that black
Yeah.
dot,
I
The-
didn't know that. I mean,
Yeah.
by the time this is my parents rented them at my age.
Yeah.
I didn't rent shit, so I didn't know what the rules were.
I used to rent VHS tapes quite a bit when I was a kid. But
Bow, chicka, bow, bow.
they always. I remember going to the video store and they had like a melted VHS tape in the
Example?
glass, and they're
Yeah.
like, "If your video looks like this, you're paying for
This
it."
is your
You know,
brain on
like
drugs.
yeah.
I was gonna say
we were
the
aggressive
dairy-
back
yeah.
then, right?
Yeah.
This is fucking hey.
If
scared
you
straight.
do one pot, you're gonna
One
die. Yeah, because they would always be so cheesy about it too.
Yeah, they don't know that world.
Yeah, they're
If you do one pot, that's
you're
great.
gonna die.
That's great. That is hilarious.
And now the same people,
Of those
you realize
now,
the
right?
same
There's
people
like
that
5 or
made
6
those
of them
commercials
stacked up.
now are like require those drugs just to get by.
Yep.
Like the ad agency execs that were like, let's scare these fuckers out of drugs are now like,
Yeah.
yo, I need a
But
fucking
you know,
pound of that good
They were
shit."
probably, if you say ad
Oh, that's
agency,
right.
they were on the
Yeah.
shit that they were advertising to not.
That's why Grandma's Boy was so good, because that guy, he was on SNL. He plays the best fucking he plays the best boss that talks like that.
Kevin Nealon.
Kevin Nealon, yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like in his fucking Jesus Christ Water Walkers and like drinking like
He was great
jasmine
in
berry
Weeds
tea.
too.
I never saw it.
Yeah, you never saw Weeds? Yeah,
It's on that long list of shit that
Yeah.
I need to catch up.
I think I added to my queue, and then I'm just like, I'm never.
Not yet. Yeah, not yet. There's
It's
a bunch
in
of
there.
not yet.
Yeah.
Like Amazon, save for later.
Yeah.
That's what. There's a lot of that going on.
Amazon fucks you though because you add it, and then through their streaming rights or whatever, they lose and gain the rights every. So I'll have it, and then
Now
I'll finally go to watch it, and they're
now
like,
you gotta buy it. Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I swear I bought stuff on Amazon too, and it's deleted it from my
Yep.
profile.
See, this is why you can't trust any of this
Yeah.
bullshit. You gotta physically own something.
Yeah,
Man. So
yeah,
stupid.
it's a thing. It's like with video games too. It's like, man, I
All
don't
the
trust
subscription
Sony
shit? No.
to have all my shit digitally
They're always
stored
getting breached.
Like,
and all
yeah,
that. What
yeah,
are we
you know,
trusting
like-
them with everything.
because they like Nintendo just decided to stop supporting like Wii games.
Oh
So if
yeah.
you purchase
Really?
anything on Wii, like not too long ago, they were
They
like,
are not
they're like,
supporting their own shit.
yeah.
That's
so
so
like,
horrible.
they're like, no more Wii games.
It's like
the
Apple with the
Wii
new
and
charger
Wii
every
U.
time, right? Like
Yeah.
that shit.
And now they
come
don't
on,
even
man.
give you one.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
yeah,
it's-
you gotta
yeah.
buy it. You gotta buy it. You gotta buy it.
No block
But
for
they
you?
just switched to C, right? For the 15.
Don't get this fucking
Let's
asshole
not do that.
started
Okay,
on this
we're
shit.
done with that. He's not part
His
of the
computer's
iPhone game
fuck.
anyway.
I know he's
Yeah.
part of the PC
I
master
don't
race
listen. I don't listen. Yeah.
that made us half an hour late.
Didn't I send you that comedian?
I
thing
hate
about
your
how,
face. Yeah.
How it's racist to hate Android owners. He's like, listen, it's
You
an
green
identity or
bubbled
something.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
I
sent you
use
something
that
on
shit with.
Instagram, I think.
I use
The
that
I
shit
did.
with
I
my.
did. Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen it.
Yeah,
I seen what
okay.
you're
I
talking
use
about.
that shit with my
Good
family all the time because we have to use WhatsApp.
Yeah,
so that
same.
so that when the blue bubbles send something, you guys don't get every
Yeah.
thumbs up, heart emoji, like bing 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 bing
Yeah.
bing.
Just not a couple of hours ago. Send it to Wabi. He's sitting
Yeah.
next to me. My phone won't open that.
Well, and there was a company that just created an app you can use on your phone where it would put you into the Apple conversations. All you needed to use was like an Apple ID, but you could use it on your Android. And then Apple, of course, was like, "Nah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Stop that
I don't
shit."
want you doing that.
Yeah.
But I did. What
You
happened?
can play with my toys, but not like that.
Something happened to my Apple ID. I can't remember what it was, but this is literally how it went. So I had to literally get in contact with them, like email or phone call, something. And they said, okay, if once we verify this, it's going to take a minute. I was like, okay, how long? It might have been like July or something. She's like, by October 23rd at such and such time is when we will have verified that this is you. And I'm like, is this for real?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, this is how it is. If you really want it back. And I didn't want to lose. I got thousands of songs on my,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't want to lose that. That's the lifetime of
Yeah.
just this emotion.
And
experience.
you paid for them. Like
Yes,
there's
yes,
this
yes,
was
yes.
anywhere from 49 cents to $1.39 a song.
Yeah.
Those I bought those
Yeah.
fuckers.
I
yeah.
waited those months just like on eggshells, like please do not lose my music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I will not have an identity left if I don't have my music. It's just crazy. Just
That shit
crazy.
bites me in the ass now because I purchased so much, so many songs through iTunes
Yeah.
that I don't like to use Apple Music because even though on Spotify I keep everything on shuffle, I bought whole albums of shit on iTunes, and not all those albums were great. So it's like, and I love randomness, but it'll go from like Dear Mama to like Beethoven's Sixth,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
I
Because
love
it's like,
that.
God bless Napster.
Yeah.
No, I love that it does that because that's how I'm wired. You know what I mean?
No,
That's
no,
when I'm
me
driving,
too,
I'm
but
like, yeah,
it-
give me
so,
all
like,
the spikes.
my Spotify has 10,000 songs, right?
Okay.
And that's a workable number.
Yeah.
I would say at least 6 times that on iTunes
Holy
across.
shit.
Dude, before I moved out here, I had 5,000 CDs like collection that I had to like sell off because I didn't want to ship
Fucking
it.
love you, dude. Are you serious?
Dude,
We should
that
send it
was
to
my
music, me and you, man.
baby,
We should do
dude.
some of that, man.
You gotta ask
Yeah,
Christina.
just
That
chat
was my
music, you know?
fucking baby.
That's great.
I love it. There's jellies out here, but I love
Not
digging.
anymore. There's no more jellies.
Well, it's called something else now, but there's like
there's
where,
like Book Off.
no where jellies used to be. It's called something else, but it's still
it's still there.
yeah. But it's right across from Hungry Ear and stuff.
Okay, quiz time.
What is this?
It's like a music.
What
quiz.
does Trina got that's big like the sun?
Oh, an ass. Her ass, I think, swallows up the sun. It was a.
That is correct.
That dude, Killer Mike's
That's
on
an
that.
image.
There, bro. Trina talks in a way that makes my dick shrink. in like intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that old Grace Jones effect.
Yeah, I was like-
it's like, look at it.
It's like, okay, Miss Trina. She was the OG.
Who does Outkast say "Sorry, Miss Jackson" goes out to?
The mamas, the mamas, mamas, the mamas, 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 and the mamas, mamas, mamas.
He's pretty good at this, man.
That's still.
I don't know if he's got one wrong.
5,000
yet.
CDs, 60.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And this is all 90s.
Yeah, so,
That's still my least favorite Outkast song. I don't like it at all.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
And it was ubiquitous. It was
It's all right.
everywhere.
I am
There's
for
nothing that
real.
will top Southern Cadillac. The first album.
Yeah.
That first album, man. You just push play
Southern
out, push
playlistic
play.
Cadillac music.
Funkin'
Yeah.
Yep.
How does Jay-Z reintroduce himself?
As Hove. My name is Hove. Fucking hate
H2
Mr. Camel looking motherfucker. Speaking of music, has anyone ever told you you look like Raphael Sadiq?
Yes, I've gotten that.
God damn it. I was like,
just random people.
he didn't know who I was talking about. And I was like, dude, Lucy Pearl. And he was like, what?
Yeah.
And I was like, fucking Tony.
Yo, his solo shit, dude. Like, The World Is Drunk. You know that song?
It's what I got. What's that black and white album he did after he was like dating Joss Stone?
Yeah.
Look at even the glasses, dude. The red one.
I need to steal his identity.
Yeah.
Let me get that black card, son. You know what I mean?
See?
We were at Turtle Bay, and the dude's like, "You look like Ed Reed," and I was like, "What?"
Oh,
Ed
it's
Reed?
because of the hair. It's the hair.
it's
Yeah. I was like, that's.
Oh shit! I didn't know he looks like this
He
now.
does,
Like I haven't
yeah,
seen a
that's what I
recent
mean.
picture of him. That's fucking funny.
Damn, I thought Raphael Sadiq was good, but that one's funnier.
This is pretty on
In high
point.
school, it was always I forget the guy's name, but one of the guys in Boyz II Men. Yo,
Oh, the skinny one. The
yeah,
tall.
the little darker skin,
yeah.
that one. Dude, class lets out. You know, everybody's pouring to the hallways from some end of the hallway. Can't even see the dude. Doom, 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 da, da. Motherfucker. I had to answer too.
Yeah. Girl, I know you with those other guys. I always wanted that guy's job.
The deep voice.
The guy with the cane.
Yeah.
He had two roles. The intros.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
And then boom, boom.
Yeah.
He's just the
He
bass.
just did the simple thing.
And then they kicked him out at a certain point too.
He got sick.
Oh yeah, whatever.
He got sick or whatever. He didn't get fired. He got canceled.
Bobby, try to look
He
right at
got
the camera.
dead.
Huh?
Try to look right at the camera.
That one.
Shit.
Hey, put that on the guest Ed Reed.
Yeah.
On your episode
Yeah.
237. Guest Ed Reed. Do it.
That's the Mandela Reed, dude.
Did you snap it already? Or
Did I snap
you
it?
take a picture? or
Yeah,
how
I
does
can
it
take.
work?
I'll do a clip.
Let's do it. Yeah.
That's fucking funny.
All right, I clicked
Yeah,
it.
that's
Fucking awesome, dude.
Oh, dude. We should tag Ed Reed in all the fucking.
I
cards,
know.
too, and then all these Raven fans will be like, "What?
I wish you said that
What?
earlier.
Remember?
Like we would have
Remember?
set this up.
He goes by his
Set this
surname Wabi."
Shit.
That's great. Ed Reed.
What was that, Bobby? What show was that?
Bobby Singer.
Oh, I never watched that.
Okay,
one.
let's move on. Eddard
Oh,
Stark. from
yeah,
Game of
that was fucked. That's when shit starts popping off. Because he was the main character,
in the beginning.
and in the
yeah,
first 2-3 episodes, he is yoink.
10 on a spike.
Yeah.
Head on a spike style. Okay.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, that's what kicks the whole thing off, really.
God,
Fuck
another
that
Grey's
guy.
Anatomy.
Nah, fuck that
You know
Are you
what?
sure this is not a
Bob
cemetery?
Newby.
I don't remember him dying.
Stranger
Rudy?
Things.
I don't remember
Yeah.
him dying.
He was only in the latest season,
He
but
was the
he's
girlfriend.
the
No,
stepdad.
he was in
the
the-
stepdad for
The latest one and the one before. Because that's when he
Oh,
first
yeah.
started banging. What's her name?
Winona Ryder.
Yeah. I remember him.
But he's the stepdad, but he kind of like steps in to help the kids out, and he's kind of like a tech genius kind of guy. So he's like he works at Radio Shack or something like that. But
Yeah, but he
helps
helps
him
like
out,
decipher code or something like that.
yeah, but he gets mauled by some dogs.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a way to go.
Demogorgon.
I didn't watch this either.
How's he watching the Orange is the New
No,
Black?
but so Christina watched this. She also, but we watched. It's like the Australian equivalent. It's called Wentworth, and I watched all that shit. And
I
it was
watched like the
fucking
first
great.
couple seasons of Orange is the New Black. It's a really good show.
Of that? Like
It's
The
a-
Office came to America kind of thing?
Yeah,
Okay,
but I think I don't know if it happened before or after. Like I don't know, chicken or egg, right?
Yeah.
But Wentworth was dope.
I love it. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
all the foreign stuff.
I didn't know she
I'm
died
watching
in the
a
show. So
show
that's
called Fisk now on Netflix. You should check it out.
Like Carlton Fisk, like
The last name's
Kingpin?
Fisk. No. It's just some lady. She's a kind of a bumbling attorney, but it's the driest. Just check out one,
Oh, I
one
love
episode.
I love dry bread.
It's so, and she just cannot get out of her own way. It's just perfection. Like it's like music. You know,
Okay,
you're like,
yeah.
da 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 fall,
Yeah.
da da mistake, da 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 fire. It's great.
I don't like this guy's face.
Herschel Green. You knew it was coming. He was old anyway. He was gonna die in the show eventually.
In that show, to look like that, it's pretty fucking impressive though. Like,
Yeah.
you just
Yeah,
survive,
yeah.
you know
He
what
was
I
a
mean?
big
He's
character.
survivor.
Though. He was like a horse veterinarian, but he was basically the closest thing
So
they
they
had
needed
to a
him.
doctor. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he knew how to fix broken limbs
Dude, he
and all
looks
that
like
stuff.
a fucking Red Alert or Life Alert commercial.
What is it? Wilfred Brimley.
Oh, is that the diabetes?
Diabetes.
Yeah.
Diabetes.
Diabetes.
Oh shit, Opie.
Opie,
That was
yeah,
a bad one.
Opie was a tough one. The mom was kind of hard. It was kind of rough too.
Are you circling the boob when you're talking about the mom because it's Peggy?
That's
I don't
where
know
the
if
milk
that's
comes from.
She had them things.
Yeah, that one was pretty sad. But Opie was like the right hand man.
Yeah.
Lady in Game of Thrones, the dog.
Oh, dude, that was when she was like, go,
Yeah,
go, and she like made her leave. Oh, that was bad. That was tough.
Hodor.
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 You know that guy's a DJ in real life?
Really?
Yeah.
DJ
That's
Hodor.
freaking awesome. But
Okay.
his name's Hodor, and all he says is Hodor the entire show. So he doesn't like communicate.
He just says his own
Words.
name.
like
Yeah.
Groot.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Hodor.
Hodor.
Yeah.
Does he have a person that translates or can't understand him?
No, he kind of does more like signing and symbols and stuff like that. So he communicates more with like gestures and hand movements. But you find out why he says that like
Later.
later. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Glenn.
Glenn's number one.
And then I saw this online and they posted it and they put Glenn's face on the advertisement, right? And everybody in the post below was putting that gif of his eyeball just like
yeah.
hanging out of his face. But yeah, that was a sad one. Glenn was probably the most beloved character on the show. And he always like had his moments where you're like, oh, he's fucking dead. And then he would, hey, I'm here,
Find a
guys.
way.
I'm alive still, you know. And you're like, Glenn can't fucking die. Like, there's no way. Like, and they killed some big characters in that show too. They killed some main characters off in that show quite a bit. So for him to and actually killing one of the characters probably ruined the show. Like, it turned me off to
They
it.
went a little too far.
Yeah, and
Was it the sheriff guy?
probably the son.
Oh, yeah. Why I always see the memes from that where he's like, "What's the son's name?"
Carl.
Carl. Yeah, it's
Carl.
like, he'll tell like a dad joke,
Carl.
and then he's like, and then he'll like lean into him for the answer.
Yeah.
And there's so many good ones, but I can't think of a single
But
one.
the main character is a sheriff, but he's actually a British actor.
What?
But he's actually British.
He daredeviled me.
So, but to give that guy like a Southern Georgia accent, Carl.
You know,
Like, it was.
I think it's fucked up because Americans that do Brit accents, it never sounds right. But the fact that they can do ours so well,
Dude.
like
Yeah.
Hugh Laurie.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
his name is House, sir.
Well, there it
His
is.
name is Dude. And when I heard him talking real, I was what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude,
Or Middleton Loki.
Oh
Dude,
yeah.
his American
Chris
accent is
Middleton?
fucking that
On point,
Tom
right?
Middle, yeah.
Tom Middleton.
Okay.
Middleton.
Yeah, the guy from Daredevil
Middleton.
too. Fucking I can't think of his name. Bobby Eason? No, maybe it's not Bobby.
There's so many of them though.
Yeah.
There's
It's
like,
not fair. Even Cumberbatch.
Oh, yeah.
like I'm not gonna lie, that the Walking Dead sheriff guy. Oh, I can't remember his name, but
It's not Tom Middle.
No, it's not
It's
that.
this guy.
But yeah, when I saw him in Love Actually, I was like, the motherfucker's British.
Yeah.
like I was like, I had no idea. I was like, dude, I thought you're just so used to seeing him in an English. I mean, in a that role.
Yeah.
So the Loki dude, he does way more too. He does like Irish and Scottish, and I saw him in a conversation drop what so he started with one accent, and then he said like, so he's doing like Irish, and then he went, but if you're like in Glasgow or whatever, then it's the and like he changes it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what?
Fine tuning too. It's like dialect switching.
Yeah,
It's not
I
even
was
language
like,
switching.
dude,
It's
that's
crazy.
cheating, bro.
You know, some actor I'm always watching interviews or whatever with these people, and they were asked about what we're talking about. You know, why is it that you guys are so good at our accent, but we're not really whatever? And they go, you don't understand the power of American television. Like,
that's true.
all we watch.
That's true.
As a kid, that's all I wanted to be was on American TV, and so there's a different drive. You know what I mean?
Well, and America dominated the cinema scene for how long too, right?
Like, still for the most part, yeah.
But I love a lot of foreign movies. Man, Korea comes out with some good shit.
Well, it's a lot of horror shit.
Yeah.
Yo, K-dramas. I don't. I'm only reading this. I cried in a couple of them.
Yeah.
And for the most part, I heard "day." You're like,
so does his dad. It just cracks me up.
wait, Randy watches K-dramas, dude?
Yeah, he does.
I mean, I watch a lot of animes and stuff too, so I'm used to reading subtitles as I watch a movie. It doesn't bother me, but like,
Bro,
but
the idea
About your
of
dad.
seeing Randy watch Randy's Mr. Like
he literally has a
He has
shirt
a
that
t-shirt,
says, that says, I love Korean
soaps."
dramas. Yeah, Korean soaps. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he's straight up like at the bar, like, men aren't men nowadays. y'all are bitch made. And then his secret life is like, Dad?
He's crying in the shower. Yeah.
He like watches it while he works out, and he kind of does it in like secret too. Like he won't watch it in front of my mom. My mom knows he watches it, and he doesn't hide it. But he's like, I'm gonna go upstairs, work out, and watch my Korean dramas. You're like, okay, Dad.
I like to do push-ups when I cry.
Yeah. Nah, but K-dramas, the only thing that's obnoxious about K-dramas is the commercials between them for all like the skin ointments and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, you guys have the most porcelain fucking beautiful
That's
skin.
true.
And I'm like, stop it.
It's not
Stop
white
it.
enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
true.
sad.
They got an issue with that shit.
Yeah.
It's all over India. It's
That's-
one of the
Japan's like
biggest
that, too.
industries out
Yeah.
there is
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Like,
Skin
because you were
lightening,
considered poor if you had
yeah.
dark
You're
skin.
lesser.
Yeah.
You're less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in some cultures, it's the other way around. Like Filipino
On what
culture, if
planet?
you're too
Oh,
dark,
really?
that means you were like an outside one. Like
That
they
means
say like
outside one,
Yeah,
that
like
makes
if
it
you
bad,
do
right?
outside work, yeah, they
Yeah.
want you.
Oh, right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna
you're
say.
correct. That's
Yeah.
the same exact thing.
It's the same thing.
I like in my
Same.
book.
South America, all over. Yeah, same
Mine is I like my meat cooked. I don't like, and my mom's like blonde hair, blue eyes, white. You know my mom.
Yeah.
And she's just like, "Do you hate me?" I'm like, "No, I just don't want to fuck you, mom." Like,
thing. Jesus.
Thank
I
God for
wanna go the
that.
other way
Yeah.
around. Yeah,
Go ahead and hit one of them segue buttons.
yeah.
And I'll get the Kleenex. Go ahead, let it out, man. Let it out. Oh, you got it. Came
It's
prepared.
stiff as a board.
Where is that, man?
Oh, dude. I tell you, when we were watching TV as a family, and I looked at my son, and I looked at my wife, and I was like, "Hey, you realize we're gonna be washing crunchy socks in less than 10 years?" And she was like, "What do you?"
Probably less than that.
Oh, it took me a second. I was like,
and
oh,
she's
there
like,
you go.
"Don't fucking say that."
Not my son.
Yeah,
Yeah, not every son.
it's.
You're gonna need 2 bathrooms,
Yeah.
son. I'm just letting you know, because that shower is gonna take about an hour.
We were actually today we were watching Parenthood, and someone in the show tried to flush a condom. So it said there's prophylactics in the pipes. And he's like, "What's prophylactics?" I was like, "Condom." He's like, "What's a condom?" I was like, "It's like a water balloon for your pee-pee." He was like,
Wow. Okay.
like shoved a nugget in his mouth. It was like,
I give this guy
I don't
props
understand
because
this
he he does has no shame in I don't know if it's shame's the right word, but he doesn't care
Yeah.
to explain these things to his child,
Well,
and stuff
I
like that.
honestly believe that's
Like-
just be honest.
Yeah,
it's-
yeah.
You know, you fuck
No,
up
and
with
I
a
get
lie
it.
that
I
they
get
have
it,
to go
like-
undo years later.
I'm
You
not
know what I
saying
mean?
he's wrong or anything
Yeah.
like that. I'm just saying
entertaining.
it's just I don't know if I could do that if I was a parent.
it
when
is
at that
it
age,
is
you know?
gymnastics though.
Yeah,
because
you
you're
know?
like, I don't think I need to or want to explain what a donkey punch
Yeah,
is to you right now.
yeah. Like, there's certain things you just like need
Yeah,
to
like-
find out on your own too. You know what I mean?
Like, you'll figure it out. dude.
Yeah.
Because I just found because he has YouTube Kids on his iPad.
Oh, okay.
He slipped because he was like, "Oh, I watch YouTube through Safari on my iPad," and I was like,
Oh, to get past the...
You
he
found-
told on himself.
"You fucking sneaky I'm so
High five.
happy. Yeah.
Good
Bro,
one.
your dad ran an underground porn ring all throughout like middle school and high school. So I'm proud, sir. I'd like to see what it says. What does your search history say about you?
That's hilarious.
I bet she if she's listening, she took his iPad away.
Oh,
She's like,
oh, did she not know? Oh, now she does.
yeah. Sorry, I knocked you out, son.
It won't be the first time.
Yeah. But see, TV desk. Who do I? Oh, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan on The Wire. I don't suck.
Oh hell yeah!
Because he was a kid too.
Yeah.
Like, the Wire had some bad ones, but
Wire was the shit.
Talking about TV shows?
yeah, that's
They should have spread them out a little bit, man. There was a lot of Game of Thrones and a lot of Grey's Anatomy.
Fuck Grey's Anatomy.
Like, what the fuck, man?
I don't think I watch enough shows that suck like that.
Yeah.
Or that are that heavy. Or I can't think of it. There's way more movies.
Yeah.
Like
Breaking Bad had some deaths.
I don't remember. I never saw Breaking Bad.
When you brought this topic up, I was like, I don't. I'm glad there's a list.
Yeah.
Like, I don't,
We got to
I
make
don't
you a list.
remember.
Have you seen Breaking Bad?
I haven't either.
God damn it.
You know, and like a pretty good friend of mine, her brother was the FBI agent.
Yeah.
On
Oh,
that,
really?
Yeah, and then he spun off into the Aztecs
And he
or
actually
whatever.
had one of the saddest.
I didn't know
saddest
he
ones.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I thought he spun off onto the Aztecs or whatever that was.
Oh no,
that's Games
Sons of Anarchy.
Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Breaking Bad is the drug one. The
Yeah.
meth- yeah. What's
Sons of
Bryan
Anarchy
Cranston.
went into the Mayans.
I was thinking about the
Mayans.
Mayans. That
Yeah.
one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then he wrote that astronaut movie that's on Prime right now. His career is just. I'm just proud of him. Like, it's cool to be like, yo, I kind of know that guy.
Mayans kind of sucked, though.
I never watched it either.
I don't watch it. Yeah.
I mean, I was huge on Sons of Anarchy. I love that show. But, yeah, I tried to get into Mayans, and
A lot of people
made
said that.
I made a good effort, but
Wow.
I went in like 6 episodes, and I'm like, I can't. And it was
6
kind of
is a fair try.
Yeah. And it wasn't that bad, but it was just not holding my attention very much. So,
If I don't fall in love with the character, then I'm not gonna watch it.
yeah, like Jax was such a good fucking like character, and then he had the whole storyline behind, and they did that in Mayans too. It's like, he's a Mexican kid that came from a poor town in Mexico, and he's like worked his way up through the ranks and stuff like that. But it just didn't feel as deep as Sons of
didn't
Anarchy.
grab it,
Yeah.
Plus, I like that actor. Anyway, Charlie Hunnam. Did you guys ever watch Green Street Hooligans?
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude,
100
good
years
things.
ago, but yes.
that was a death that made me fucking cry when I saw
That was a great movie.
He is
That was it. What's his name in that? The main guy.
Frodo.
Was it Gabriel? Whatever his name is. Daniel
Who's
Radcliffe. Radcliffe.
No,
Oh,
that's
Daniel Radcliffe?
That's Harry Potter.
That's Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It was
I
Frodo.
am blending all these things
Radcliffe
together.
was the main guy in Ring.
I thought
Lord
it
of
was
the
Jake
Rings.
Gyllenhaal that went out and did the Green Street Hooligans.
No, Radcliffe is fucking Harry Potter.
Harry Potter, yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
It's the
Oh,
other-
yeah.
it's the guy that played
We're mixing him
Frodo.
up.
Yeah.
He's the guy.
Oh,
The guy
the
who
guy.
played Weird Al Yankovic in that new show. He played
haven't seen
Weird Al.
Find him. I thought it was Gyllenhaal, though. The American that went out there and then got signed up into the whole hooliganism.
This guy,
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Oh, yeah. I used to
Fucking
that movie
Frodo.
was violent, boy.
That, but it was
It was real
good. It was
violent, yeah.
beautiful though. Like
yeah. That's what I mean. Yeah.
kind of like Braveheart. Like it was like a
necessary thing.
cinematic.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
yeah, and it made you want to be in a gang real quick,
Yeah.
like a British gang that gave a
'Cause
fuck
they did
about
that shit
soccer.
in everyday streets.
Yeah.
It wasn't like ancient Ireland, or
Yeah.
Scotland or
Have you guys seen Peaky Blinders? I feel like it's.
I've seen
Love it.
3
Yeah.
seasons.
Never
of it.
finished it. I need to get
No,
back
I
to
think-
it.
I
never
There's a new
finished
one,
it
right?
either.
There's a newer season, newish.
I think it's like 5 or 6 deep, and I
Yeah.
think I only got 2 or 3.
That's about where I think I am too.
Yeah, I think
That's great. That show.
they introduced Tom Hardy, and I was like, it's Bane.
If you love Western stuff, so right around Walking Dead time, they had a show called Hell on Wheels.
I never saw
The
that.
Train.
Yes.
I can't believe that show ended the way it did.
I know, me too. It
Like,
was
how could you let
disappointing.
that go?
Yeah.
It seemed like a corporate decision to end it.
Wait,
Yeah.
Because the show was still pushing.
Is
Yeah.
it like Snowpiercer? Like it takes place on a train the whole time?
No.
It's a kind of like a story about how they built the railroad out west, right back in the day.
Uh-huh.
So, like, there's a lot of the Chinese immigrants
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
the work, and they're like what's the HBO Western series?
Westworld.
Oh
no, Western. Like,
I know what you're talking
Tombstone.
about.
Tombstone?
Yeah.
No, Tombstone was
Not
the.
Tombstone's a movie, but
That's a movie.
Common's one of the main guys in the show. too.
Yeah.
And then
No, but it was
What's
like
the
I
age
could
going?
see the thing. It's like a Latin dude with a big mustache. It was in like a sepia tone.
Anyway,
It's in my fucking.
this show's written a lot like that, so it shows you all the dark and seedy shit that's going on under the surface. You know,
I never
it's a
saw
great
it.
show.
it's so good.
Great show.
It was so good.
I love Western shit. Like
I'm just getting back into
310
it
to
again.
Yuma, or Yuma.
Yuma.
rather.
Yeah, if you like westerns, yeah, this show was like everything you want in a western. It was like gritty. It was like the scenery was
smart.
great. Yeah, and it actually has like historical references in
real,
it.
like the presidents and
Yeah.
stuff with all the politicians, the corruption and all that. It seems like they did the research.
But it's like the quintessential Wild West story. Like it's pretty fucking
The building
awesome.
of the West, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great. Great show.
There was a HBO one. I gotta look it up. It was like from a Native American perspective. Fuck. What was it called?
You're not talking about Reservation Dogs.
I love Reservation
Okay,
Dog. I
but that's
fucking love
Not
Reservation
HBO.
Dog.
I gotta
no,
watch it. I haven't checked it out.
It's
It
Taika
looks-
Waititi written and produced, I believe,
Yeah.
or produced, not written.
That guy can't go wrong.
Bro, he married fucking Rita Ora. That guy's he's winning. He's winning.
Let him be crossing the street when I'm driving my bus. You know what I'm saying? We'll balance things out. He lived a great life, but I made it short.
Civil War.
Rita Ora.
Yeah.
She was young.
She's alright.
That's my wife's girl crush.
She got some work done.
No, that's makeup, dude.
The cheeks, dude.
No way. That's work.
Yeah.
It almost looks like Star Trek work.
Yep.
That's cool.
With all due respect.
Well, especially if you look at this picture right here.
Wait,
This one right here.
you hating?
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
she's
come
only
on now.
33.
She touched that stone.
God damn it! What is it called?
What? You guys want to see pictures of Rita Ora? Okay. She looks different in all these pictures, though.
She, dude, you know what's funny?
She's with
been,
makeup nowadays, though.
Yeah, right.
she's been in the game since she was like 17. She was signed with
That's
Rockefeller at one
Beyonce,
point.
isn't it? She looked like Beyonce in that picture.
No, you're racist.
Am I though? She looks different in all these pictures, dude.
Makeup, son.
Yeah, like look at this. Like look at like this picture, and then that picture, and then this picture.
Yeah.
Weird.
Is she an actress?
I mean, she's pretty.
I
Or
don't
is she a
think so.
singer?
Yeah, it looked like she had a movie.
She's an Albanian singer, Albanian British singer. Say send out.
Good for you, TT.
Oh, it's called The English. Watch, dude. If you could see a
HBO?
trailer, yeah,
What is this about? It's a Western?
yeah, but it's about this Native American scout post Civil War. So he was
Okay.
in the he was in the Confederate Army, but then he's kind of like freelancer a little bit, and it's during the time of like syphilis and shit like that. So there's it's such a good show. But like since the Native American dude is like the main protagonist, do you see like some lines that you didn't read in history books, stuff like that? And it's based on a true story.
It's a perspective
based on
that
it,
shifts
yeah.
the entire story, right? The narrative's different.
And you're like, whoa, never even thought about that. Yeah. Open them up. They're the fucking best.
Did you guys eat all the turkey?
I just started
Don't
getting
say.
a little
I was
munchy,
gonna
so
say don't say guys because I polished
I
it.
ate the, well, I'm kind of nibbling on the wood chips.
It's tree bark.
Yeah.
I think we're due for another shot.
Good lord.
Oh yeah, we haven't had.
How professional. You just going to try it for yourself? What is this?
The best ones. The
Starbucks.
orange and the red are the best ones.
Orange and the red. I'm normally a green guy when it comes to anything colored like
Are
this.
you? So I talked to Mo about this actually. I'm racist about my candy. So they say I got Skittles, separate them all into color, and they eat them from worst to best. So yellow and green go first, unless it's apple. Then green is best. Yellow, green, purple. No, yellow, green, red, purple. Always finish with orange. Orange is the one.
You're an orange guy. Huh?
I'm an orange guy. Same thing with Starburst.
You know what I like with Skittles? I just shove them all in my mouth and make them mix.
You're a fucking savage.
I shove like, not a ton, but just make a big ball of mixed Skittles.
No.
Didn't you have like just tropical fruit blast Skittles?
No, like I'm a huge Marshawn Lynch fan, right? Mm-hmm. He'll pour a couple in his hand and then he like shit, and I'm like, stop it. Put them on a table and separate them and have some sort of order, sir. None of this fucking shooting craps in your mouth.
Nope, just we're gonna see what we get, man.
Sunflower seeds. You just be
No.
No. I'll tell you how unhealthily obsessed I am with the Seahawks, and especially him. We're in some playoff game. We're at a Seahawks bar in Vegas. It's not going well. You know what I mean? We're starting to give it back a little bit. So I'm like, I got to do something to shift the thing. Like, I'm affecting the game, right? Yeah. I'm not even in the same state. You know, I'm like, my aura needs to shift. So I walk like 2 blocks down, like a big street in Vegas, to the gas station, buy some Skittles, put them in my back pocket, not telling anybody. I just told everybody I went out for a cigarette. Come back and sit down like I helped something. And then a couple times, I did that 3 times because it felt like it was working.
Yeah.
And then we dropped the ball and it was over. The game was over. No, we won the game, actually. And here's what happened. That whole bar sprinkled Skittles all over everybody. I'm like, holy shit, I didn't have to spend all this damn money on Skittles thinking I was going to do this. And they had beat me with the super Costco-sized bags, dude. They were like, it was coming from the ceiling. It was an absolutely great day. Great day.
Marshawn,
I don't give a shit.
my worlds collided again. So
Niner fan. They let the Niner fan have the buttons, and I get to be real like emotional about my Seahawks.
Exactly.
He's right there.
He
like,
was vulnerable.
right in the
What the
middle.
hell cares?
Okay, now hit that emotional damage one for me.
Yeah.
Too late now.
Emotional damage.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
So Marshawn
too,
Lynch
buddy.
is from Oakland, so he's like
Who? I'm
Bay
sorry.
Area. He's from Oakland.
Who?
Marshawn
Oh,
Lynch.
Marshawn. Yeah.
So Bay Area celebrity, just since he was in Cal, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when he came back to the Raiders, it was like fucking crazy. Like
Different now. Yeah.
Hero
yeah.
came home.
Yeah.
So that's the first time our worlds collided. But
Are you ready?
just
guys?
this past week, yeah.
Okay. Oh, son of a bitch.
Anyway, he's on there's a holiday season of Lego Masters. So Marshawn Lynch on Lego Masters.
Oh, that's the world's coming together
Oh
for you.
my
Okay.
dude, it was-
okay.
It makes sense he would go on
The
Lego.
shit he's into, yeah, he's just honest.
But
He's
it's
like,
just
nah, I'm a
hella
big
funny
kid.
watching these like fucking square people try to interact with him.
Yeah.
Cause he's like,
He's
yeah,
like-
you know, I'm gonna come
Yeah.
out and I'm gonna
Yeah.
mollywop the whoopty whoop, and then they're like, yeah, yes, Marshawn, I do believe you should use 2x2 studs instead. And they're trying to talk to him like he's a normal human, and you're like, no, he's real different.
Nah, you're
Like,
in his world now.
Yeah.
When he
It's
walks
like-
in, you're in his
you're
world.
like,
yeah.
nah, it doesn't work that way.
I love that dude, man. I religiously buy his blunts. I'm telling you, dude, his weed is yeah.
I wanna
He's
try,
as good at weed as he was at
yeah.
running that ball. You know what I'm saying?
Have you
That
ever
boy's
heard
good.
of Run the Jewels? Like the
I know the term,
the
but I
band.
don't know the.
Anyway, the band Killer Mike and LP.
Oh yeah, okay.
They put out the
Oh, they have
RTJ, and I'm like, oh, they have pre rolls and all this other. And I'm like, I want it, but I don't know.
Try it out.
Yeah,
All right.
they got beer too.
His press conferences are great too.
Hell yeah.
Oh, but what is that thing where you just said like they
I'm
pay
just
me?
here so I don't
Yeah.
get fined.
Yeah.
His press day for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's like, look, I got a job. He's serious, man. He's
Yeah.
a real dude. I love him. He has a clothing line too, Beast Mode. The store is in Oakland, and yeah, just great clothes. Everything. He just does
He
everything.
has he was on Bar Rescue.
Oh,
What?
that's right.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that episode. He was tagging along, like for the initial like tasting part where they go
yeah.
in and pretty much trash the place for everything.
Okay. So that'd have been good.
No,
Yeah.
but it was
I'm gonna
his
look that
restaurant.
episode up.
Like he owned the restaurant.
Was it his?
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
and then
shit. How do you not beat the shit out of that guy?
I fucking hate that guy.
Me too.
Yeah, Mo had like
Let me tell you, man.
seething
His
for
little
Tavern,
bar, like
yeah.
basically
Yeah.
what I call my other living room in Vegas is a little shithole called the Rusty Spur, like dive bar, not offensive shitholes. Just, I love dive bars.
It
You know
calls
it.
itself a shithole.
Yeah, fair enough. And they film a lot in Vegas too. So that guy religiously calls. Mike is the owner. So if Mike answers the phone, he's like, "Hello, Rusty Spur." fuck you, bam. It's like physically. That's how much we hate this guy. Because we're like, don't you touch our spur. You know what I mean? Yeah. Michael won't let it. That's how he talks to him on the phone.
Wait, he calls like, hey, do you want me
their
to?
producers or whatever will call and say, hey, I'm calling from Bar Rescue today, because they don't know that they've been cussed out every other time.
Yeah.
It's a different assistant or
They do it in
whatever.
Vegas a lot of the times.
Yeah. I've been sitting there a number of times where he just waits for a second and then it literally just rages into the phone, slams it shut.
I didn't
Back
know that
before
that's
cell
how
phones. Not before cell phones. There's a
they procure these bars. I thought it was people just like calling their
Calling
own
for help?
bar. And,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It could be both. But they certainly do reach out.
Oh,
And
fuck.
sometimes they get their hands smacked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they redid a so we went to another bar in Vegas called Office Bar, but across the street there was a bar. There was like a strip club called. It wasn't a strip club, but was it
What was it called?
Gypsy?
I don't know.
Oh, Mo was telling me. She was telling me this. It's probably the same
think it's
story.
the same
it
one,
was in the Rainbow District or something like that.
Fruit Loop.
Fruit Loop. There you go.
Yeah.
We got just the things you can't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess you can't. That's not the PC term, but that's what everybody called it. Okay,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
don't shoot me.
Yeah.
But
My favorite game to play as a kid was Smear the.
Yeah, there it is.
And I'm like,
there it is.
oh, I can't even defend myself.
But I guess they like fixed up the place and then opened it up, and then the owner like put it all back.
Good.
Like he was
Because
like,
it's
fuck
probably
this, and
the-
he put it all
The
back. How it
customers were
was.
like, I don't want to do that.
From what Mo was saying,
Hello there.
Ma,
Oh,
Milo.
look at this. Look
Ooh.
at this. Thank you. This is
Thanks,
a top-notch podcast, man.
What is that? Oh shh.
Dogs and sauce.
Dogs and sauce.
Smells good.
It's ketchup and soy sauce.
All right.
Soy sauce.
Thank you. She's like, I know how this is going.
You knew where our brain was at.
Good. Good. We found the mute button, so we've been in the air since.
We
Nice. Thank you.
yeah. Mo said that the bar that they went to was like they did drag shows and shit like that. So she was like, they were like specifically, don't touch our stage. That's what our people
It's
like.
kind of like a cabaret.
Yeah.
kind of vibe.
And they were like, don't fuck with it. And like it's the first thing that he did. They like
Fuck
took
yeah,
out
yeah.
the stage
Yeah.
and made it like a tiki bar, like a very cheesy, like
It's all gimmicky shit. that he does.
it's like
there's no real like character or anything to it. But you really earn character with time as a bar, right? That's
Yeah.
what you want. You want that grit and the dirt and whatever that comes
Yeah.
with it, because you can feel the stories that have come through this place.
It's funny because I used to watch Kitchen Nightmares before.
Yeah.
And then I saw Tapper's show and I was like, oh, now fuck Gordon Ramsay, because it's the same equation.
Yeah.
Well, there was the other guy
yeah.
too,
But
the
I
big
thought-
buff British guy too. Who
Oh,
was
with the
used to-
glasses, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't remember what the fuck that guy
It was
was.
fucking Sergeant Slaughter or some shit.
We just went down to
Bigelow.
yesterday. Yeah, we were down in town and we went to see a couple of shows with some friends playing, and then we just kind of walked over to Honolulu Tavern. You know, yeah. Mm-hmm. They remodeled that fucker, I guess, a couple months ago. Now it feels like a condo in Del Boca Vista. It doesn't fucking, you know, it just
Doesn't have
it's
an identity,
kind of
like,
like
kind of
teal, light teal with it just.
That's
It feel like it's a condo. It's just like just
I don't like
terrible.
that.
Terrible. You just had one drink and left.
Rook, sorry, bro.
Oh, she's like, I'm going where the food is.
Yeah, grandma fucked you up.
Get the fuck out of my room! I'm playing Minecraft!
Not bad.
Shots?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We poured them already. This is the part of the show where, you know.
The call came inside the house. Bink. Shout out to fucking Cool Dive Bars.
Amen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, but I was just like, dude, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. That's why I love that this guy that yells at him all the time, or at least his people.
Sometimes they deserve to get yelled at, though.
Hell yeah.
True, but like the cooking, I don't like my son and my wife watch all of like Master Chef and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the dude will like, I don't know what the bald headed guy name is. He'll be like this, he'll like,
Oh yeah,
He'll
he's
try-
he's definitely
he'll
the
try
dick of the show.
something. And he'll be like,
Italian guy or whatever.
you think you can serve me this? Like, bro, shut the fuck up. He just busted ass for an hour. Like, even if it does taste like trash, like, what the fuck were
Yeah.
you doing?
Yeah.
He's literally like, this dish is a shame. You
Yeah.
are a shame.
Yeah.
Your life is a mess.
Yeah, you're like-
you need to get your shit together. Don't bring this shit to me again.
Like,
You're
but
like,
I'm only
whoa.
8. Yeah.
You know, though, the funny thing about it is, like, that's a selling point, right? That's a drama that
Yeah.
you know, keeps.
It's the Simon Cowell
But the thing
effect
is,
or whatever.
if you've ever been like on set or in the room or whatever when it's like a reality show is actually going on, you go, holy shit, ain't nothing real about this.
No.
This is all directed and scripted and whatever. Like there is all. So listen, I'm gonna yell at you, but you know, I don't know how the real people cry. That's weird. But
well, the ones with the kids too is like, I can't suspend disbelief because I'm like,
I was just
like
talking to you about that today.
There's like a 7-year-old that like, I'm gonna do this French beignet with hollandaise glaze with some croissant. And you're like, what the fuck? I don't even know what you just said.
Yeah.
And you can't even tie your shoes. Like,
that's the kid that Will Smith shoots in Men in Black,
Yeah.
right? Like, nah, I don't trust this kid.
Yeah,
Man,
nah.
shooting it.
We literally have
this- she's reading on quantum
them
physics.
science books.
We were
I don't
literally
trust this
having
little
that
motherfucker.
conversation for the house. I was like, I turned to Wabi and I'm like, because I saw an ad on TV, right, a commercial for it, and I was like, how real do you think it is that these kids know how to cook this shit? Like, I can't fucking believe it. Like,
I'd be proud of myself if I made hot dogs. And you know what I mean?
And
then
sauce.
these and then
Dogs and sauce.
and they have their fucking these like people judging kids like, oh, you need to elevate it. Yeah, the most amazing hot dogs and like shut the fuck up. Shut up.
but yeah, they're doing like all these sauces and like cooking techniques and things
Dude,
like that.
There's
and
science to this that takes
Yeah,
years.
you
and I'm
know,
like, you've only been around 8. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah,
How the
like,
fuck? This is
this
7
guy's
years
been doing
stuff.
this for like 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, like
so I'm assuming you don't know how to poop
Before
or
the-
anything. 'Cause
yeah.
This is how much time it takes. You haven't learned anything else, right? You don't know. I don't know how to blink. I don't know how to do that
None of
shit.
it.
But I know.
So
how
I
to
feel
do
like they
stuff.
give them a lot of help, like behind the scenes, like
gotta be.
you know, in between cuts, they'll help them out to do things. Like I think they genuinely make the food,
Yeah.
but I think they have like instructions or things to like
Gotta
help
be.
them out
So
along
There's
the
got to
way.
be a
you
week
know?
of them
There's
practicing it.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
There's
okay.
no-
and just like when
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cameras aren't on or recording, they're telling them, okay, this is what you have to do next. Like you have to put this in here.
Yeah.
Because I still
There's
to
real
this day,
chefs
if
failing
I
at this game, right?
if
in
I
another
go-
version of the show.
if I go to fucking Foodland to pick up a watermelon, I still have to look up. Wait, what do you look for again?
Yeah,
Like,
which end is it?
yeah, what it's
Is it
spider
the
webs we're looking
knock?
for, right? Yeah, like I know what I'm talking
Which one
about.
is it?
Yeah.
Do you smell a cantaloupe or shake a watermelon?
And
I
these
can't remember
kids
which one
can
it
do
is.
that in like 30 seconds and then go prepare a
Yeah.
meal. Fuck off.
Have you ever seen the show Nailed It? Like that's what it really should.
Yeah,
look like in real
nailed
life.
it.
Nailed
What's it
it.
about?
It's on Netflix. It's like they do cake. Like basically they bake shit.
Okay.
So they'll give them a cake and they'll go, okay, you have to make this fancy, extravagant cake or dessert or something, and then
I
they
went through
just
a cake
go.
phase.
And these people like don't know how to cook,
Yeah.
right? But so they go and they cook it. They have instructions though. They have like instructions on how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So it just turns out like at the end,
It looks like a melted fucking.
yeah, it's just like
Leaning
all
Tower of
destroyed.
Pisa.
It's
Yeah.
like when they make people's faces and shit. It's so funny. Like so, but they're just like nailed it, and then they actually judge them and stuff. But then it's
Yeah,
funny.
that's
It's a
more
funny
Yeah,
show.
you know, it sounds like it's more
But
realistic.
you're like, that's what it would be like.
yeah,
you know,
you
like,
need to see the slop. Right?
Yeah.
Like, 'cause my kitchen don't look like that when
Yeah.
I'm done trying to do this one thing. You know, it's one cake, but why is like shit that doesn't relate to cakes dirty?
Right.
I think that would be
Yeah.
the most euphoric thing to me if I like went on a competition like that. Like, I don't have to clean up any of this mess.
Oh, that's
That's
great.
true.
I'm doing everything, dude. Because everything I make, we're using one fucking bowl.
I'm starting to get to that level.
I'm
where
just
I'm
like,
like,
ugh,
what
no,
is a
dude.
one pan thing?
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's actually like if you handcuff yourself one way and then you have to do the certain exercises, it makes you better, right? Like, so this one pan thing is probably making me a better cooker.
Well,
At least
because you
more
have to plan out
imaginative.
the steps that you have
Times
to do.
too,
Yeah. Because you're like,
the order has to
wait,
be correct.
I'll
yeah.
make this. I'll put
Yeah.
it off to the side.
Yeah, in the
then I'll-
microwave, so
yeah,
it's
yeah.
there,
Then
sealed,
exactly.
yep,
And
doesn't
then
get
I'll
cold.
assemble all
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
I've now went from microwave to multiple pieces of Tupperware because it keeps, you know what I mean? Sometimes they pop because it's too
Yeah.
hot. Yeah, they pop.
Well, and like if you're making a nice meal, like you want everything to come out hot, like at
Yeah.
the same time, right?
Yeah.
Like so, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna start this till this is halfway done or something, you know, like
Yeah.
so.
I
But
really started getting into like Japanese and Asian, like just Asian cooking. Really,
Yeah.
Like, I just got a wok for Christmas. I'm really excited.
Ooh, actually real cool.
But I'm
That's gonna
telling
be
you, man,
dangerous.
Jessica likes chow fun, and I was like, "I'll make it for you."
Easy.
Have you looked at that recipe, dude? We had
No.
to go to 2 different little towns, specific Chinese wines
Yeah.
for cooking, and different like an aged soy sauce and this
Yeah.
other thing, you know, like these particular noodles and just.
you're not in the biggest town either. Where you're
No,
at.
dude, I'm in Alabama.
Yeah.
So good luck. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? What do you got for Asian sauces? Ketchup?
So
You're in a
That's
redneck part of,
It's Alabama, dude.
California
Northern
too.
California.
Yeah, you know.
Alabama, man, yeah.
I saw this.
They're like, no, there's no
I'm in the
cooking
country.
mirror in
I'm
here.
in the
Like, what are you
country.
fucking talking about?
Yeah.
So yeah, during like COVID, I would watch all these TikTok recipes, and there was like, oh, Shaoxing wine, and I would look. I mean, there's a lot of Asian folks here, but there's not a lot of like Asian markets and stuff like that. And I didn't realize that Shaoxing wine was there's an equivalent that like I just didn't know that it's it's actually this one.
Yeah.
So this whole time I was like, fucking getting all I was getting.
You're
You
doing
know,
the
5
right
out of the
mechanics are
6
right. Yeah.
Infinity Stones, and then be like, I'm never gonna fucking be able to do this.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to Google something similar, right? So you go, I can't get this. What is similar?
Yeah, it's not
And
bad,
then you
yeah.
can kind of work with it. You know, like
Yeah.
it won't be exactly the same, but you'll be like, you got me most of the way there.
One of the solid upsides to where I live is Davis is right down, like 20 minutes from
Yeah.
here. So Davis is University of Davis.
Right.
There are Asian markets that would deliver to your house, specific
Right,
Asian groceries. So
right.
now I learned that by having to go through this. And the dish came out about 85%. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
B plusy. You
You're
know
like,
what
there
I
could
mean?
have been a
Like,
little more this, a little more
yeah,
that.
it's
Yeah.
first time though.
Are you just
I'm
being
happy.
hard on yourself, or like are you
I'm
a
always
critic?
hard on
Or-
myself.
oh,
She
yeah.
liked it, but not to the level of the restaurant one.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I failed.
Yeah.
You know, it's just what it
I
is.
failed.
Yeah,
it's seppuku.
yeah. So you buy all the ingredients and that sword, please.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know how this is gonna go.
I've given you dinner, but also disgrace to my family.
Now, because I also run around delivering flowers, but I'm Davis. I rented through these vans, and I'm like, holy shit! Next time,
Next time, I got you. Yeah.
I don't know how to find the
The advantage in Hawaii is like literally every grocery store or even convenience store like Long's has like a decent
section.
Asian section, like of stuff.
Yeah.
So like the fact that I can go to Long's, which is basically a CVS or a Walgreens,
7-Eleven,
yeah,
basically.
and get like Szechuan chili crisp
Real-
or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you would
At
never
a
find that like you know
4,000% markup.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's in a pinch.
Yeah.
FYI.
They're
But-
like saltine crackers. You better have HMSA because that's gonna be
What's that,
fucking
HMSA?
like the insurance.
stamps or something?
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
like because dude, like, I get so pissed. I feel like it's predatory because it's all like old Asian folks that shop at the Long. First of all, the fact that it's called Long's and not CVS because they didn't want to change it because it was like people resistant
That was
to
smart
change.
though. That was smart. That was a
It's
smart.
smart,
move.
but it's predatory. And then they're like, "Oh, here's a sales ad, but even on sale, shit still costs more than if you just went up the block to Walmart or whatever." It's like, it's so.
Well, the convenience, right? You pay for the
I
convenience.
guess.
They have some. They have some decent sales. Like, Spam is probably like one of the Long's is probably one of the best places you can get Spam. Which in Hawaii, that's a fucking staple.
Costco's the only place to get Spam.
No, it's expensive, dude.
It's cheaper
But you're
than
getting like
19
pounds of it.
I'm telling you, I did the
I'm
price
just
per
kidding.
can,
I'm sure you did.
and it's still like $3 a can. You can go to Long's and get it for like.
So even they can't negotiate.
Yeah,
that
for like
price. That's what I
$2.39.
was telling you. That shit's really.
And when you think
expensive.
about how many Longs there are across the whole state, they probably order a fuck ton.
yeah,
You know, so
Still hate them.
I'm just saying there's very particular things though.
You could tell me that Long's cured cancer and be like,
Why?
They got
you,
lucky.
and,
Cheated.
and you know what this
Yeah.
guy
They got
also
lucky.
doesn't like? Zippies.
Zippy's is fucking
Buddy,
disgusting.
Come on, man.
Zippy's is gross.
Like,
Zip-
this is why I don't take his advice on
I'll
shit
tell you
half
what,
the
though,
time.
I just had it this morning for the first time in 2 years.
Were you
and
hankering for it too? Like when
Very
you
much so.
He
Very much so.
always does,
But
dude.
it's my
Zippies was
thing.
the go-to for him.
What's your order? First
Drinking and comfort food is my sequence of events.
For those of
know
you
what
out
I'm
there that
saying?
don't know,
So-
Zippies is like a local food
It's
chain.
Denny's.
It's a local. It's
kind of.
No,
but
it's better
they're
than
pretty good at what they
Denny's.
do.
It's
I mean,
better.
but
No, you know what it
Denny's
is?
quality
it's
food is
Denny's
shit.
that's split in half. One side, and it's the same fucking menu. Don't get tricked. Half of it is you order and then you take it to your table, and then the other half,
You know what
What
really
you fucking
grinds my
get.
gears?
What
You
did we
sit
start
and
hitting
you
buttons?
fucking have a menu, and it's the same fucking menu, but it gets delivered to you and at a premium. Fuck
Convenience.
this. And everything's it's
I agree with you.
microwave.
It's expensive.
And for what? Like the quality for what you pay is not. But most things are getting.
But
like that
now
so.
everything's kind of in that ballpark.
Yeah.
But the last time I went to Zippy's and I was like, literally my 2 meals were like $40, and I'm like, Not the Zippies it used to be. I'll tell you fucking that, dude.
And then today,
Back
like
in
I
my
said,
day, you could get a Korean chicken and come back with
Yeah,
it.
you used to be able to get one of those zip packs for like 10
everything
like
seemed
$8
like it
bucks.
was dialed down. Like they're saving on ingredients. You know what I mean? Like the flavor was, instead of the level 10 of flavor, it was like a 7.5. You know?
The fact that you ever thought Zippies was a 10 of flavor is
Hey,
making me reevaluate.
drinking and then comfort food. You understand
Okay,
how the
okay,
sequence
okay.
works.
There are a
right?
few
Hey,
things they
come
do
on,
well.
man. Are you kidding?
There are a few things
so
they do well.
Korean chicken is my favorite.
Yeah,
Korean,
absolutely.
one of my favorites.
Yeah, 5
Korean
stars.
fried chicken.
5 stars.
Spaghetti. That's a go-to. Sorry, that
Yeah.
meat sauce. They somehow figured out the formula to making it whatever it is. But everything seemed a little watered down today. But that's what happens with timing, right? The profit margin.
Or
bullshit.
like it's hyped up in your brain so bad.
Quit scratching the carpet. What are you doing? She's going
Maybe it's like
senile,
athlete's
dude.
foot.
She's
Have
going
you ever
senile.
had athlete's foot and they like rub your feet on the
Yeah,
carpet
yeah.
or like use your sock as
That's
like
a
fluff?
thing. I just can't remember what it is now. The just random digging kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's some sort of genetic thing they have. Like
She
Cocaine's
does
a hell
to
of a
dig.
drug.
She does like to dig in the backyard. Anyway, what were you saying about Zippies? Okay, so spaghetti,
spaghetti. That's katsu, chicken katsu.
which
the
I disagree
Korean
with the
fried
katsu.
chicken.
The
You don't
katsu's
like it?
the katsu's mid.
Yeah, for sure. But it's comfort food after drinking.
It's,
But it's great.
Oh,
And
yeah,
also,
absolutely.
I have Hawaiian food in Woodland, and let me tell you, you're doing all right
Woodland.
here.
I didn't
Like
know
I think
how-
L&L's katsu is
My
better.
dad's Dixon.
Oh,
And my
no
son-
shit.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Pitt School Road, dude.
Fuck me. That's where I,
I
get my
fucking
cigarettes.
hate. I hate that drive.
Old Pitt. Isn't it Old Pitt School Road?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Old Pitt School Road. That's some
But you know what's
country-ass
great
shit.
around? If you go to that area, the fruit stands are the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember.
Well, the farms are pretty close.
So
too,
you
I
gotta
would
go
imagine,
to.
right?
God damn it! What is it called? Well, do you go? You visit your dad there?
no, yeah. Oh, I mean, from
A little dive bar, man. It's called
Cattleman's.
No, that's not.
That's the steak bar,
That's
yeah.
a big. That's that King of the Hill. If you can eat this steak,
Yeah.
we'll pay
Oh,
for
yeah,
your
yeah,
medical
yeah.
insurance shit. Yeah, like that shit. Yeah, that's
good.
that place. But fuck, I forget what it's called. My buddy's name is Nate. Luke's. I always confuse it. The guy who owns it is Nate. The bar's called Luke's. So I'm like, you been to Nate's? Like, I'm always saying that shit a lot. Luke's, just a shitty little, it's just my favorite little dive bar. And his mom's the bartender in the mornings. It's the best
that's
time to
cool.
drink anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That morning crew. We just lost one of the regulars there. We have the funeral when we get back. But anyway, that morning crew in that little shit bar is just great.
Oh, that's cool.
The mom's bartenders, they all just bitch about what's going on. You know?
Yeah.
That's it. And you just take your turn and bitch about what's going on.
No, but that
Just sweet people too, you know.
I do. So I feel you on the comfort food thing, but I just can't with. It was maybe it was because it was so overhyped to me that like when I finally
That'll
tried
ruin
it, I was
anything.
like,
That'll ruin anything.
What?
That'll ruin a Rolls Royce.
yeah,
You
that's
know what
true.
I mean? So you gotta allow for that. You know, that's just
I do fuck
somebody
with
fucked you.
I do
You
fuck
know?
with some of the Napoleon pastries though. I do fuck with
I'm not
little-
saying Zippy's is the best, okay? Because
Uh,
it's not.
Just just real quick. You said the desserts, right? So we didn't discuss dessert at all. We ordered and she went to go pick it up.
Uh-huh.
Text I get about 20 minutes later is I just saw the dessert thing and I'm about passed out. I'm like, pick anything. Let's calm down.
Yeah.
She didn't bring any dessert.
Did you get a cream puff?
She didn't get anything
Oh,
because we ordered so much food because of the way we
They
felt
have
last
like a
night, you know?
blueberry tart thing or something there that I'm like.
See, now
every
I'm making
time.
mental notes right now.
Yeah.
yeah.
Right?
The what are they? The apple turnovers that they got there.
The
What do they
apple
call them?
I think it's
Blueberry
turnovers.
turnovers.
Yeah, no, they have a name for them though. They call them like apple napple.
Nipple.
Yeah,
There you
purple
go.
nurple. Purple nurple.
Yeah, I just so the stuff that Zippy's has, what it has, I like in different places. So like Korean fried chicken.
Oh, you can find the better version.
Yeah,
of it,
yeah,
right? yeah, for sure. But for convenience,
Yeah.
let me tell you, where can you get right next to spaghetti
That's true.
with
and
but-
Simon and
but- so-
an acceptable
But then
bolognese,
what
you know
do
I mean?
they-
Like, it's
But what do they
decent.
say though? Like jack of all trades, master of none,
Yeah,
right? Like,
absolutely.
not,
You worry about a restaurant with a giant menu, right?
Yeah.
Like you're not getting any of this right.
hey,
noise. Who's noise?
I can't read the name. I'm sorry.
Brent R.
No, we just gotta follow.
Oh, I don't know where to look.
Is it a Zippy's hater too? Because I'm really fighting an uphill battle here.
You can't beat this.
May Pico Pico.
Definitely someone who loves Zippies. So I'll
yeah,
tone it down.
The Zippy's conversation did it there.
I'll tone it down a little bit. Yeah.
Thank you for the follow. We appreciate you. That's awesome.
The
Thanks for
thumbnail
following
is
us
the
over
Z.
on Twitch.
But starting tomorrow, I'm back on my fucking shit.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something, brother.
No, I'm a Zippy's advocate, but only in the sense where it's kind of just a Hawaii staple.
Yeah.
In a sense. You know what I mean?
Commodity food.
But there's
it's
definitely different other mom and pop spots on the island where you're like, that's where you go for like
For
a
this,
Loco Moco, or that's where you go for
Hey,
cringe.
how's Loco Moco driving? The pictures look
It's
decent.
all right.
Yeah, okay.
It's all right.
So
Yeah.
nothing to worry about.
It's on L&L level.
Yeah. They open one of those now.
If you want a good ass Locomoco,
Yes.
dude, it's in town. It's called Yogurt Story. It's prime rib
We're
Locomoco.
gonna talk. Yeah, I'll get all these names.
My son has a ranking.
What is it
list.
called? Oh yeah, his son's the king
Yogurt
of
Story.
Loco.
We're like fourth. The TNA.
We dropped.
Our
I thought we were
Loco
at like number 2.
For
Dude,
what?
he had
You don't have Loco Moco,
Capole.
do you?
Yeah.
On
Have
the
we always
weekends
had it?
brunch.
Have we always had? Or do we have one?
Yeah, we've
think
had
so.
a Loco Moco for a while
Not when I was.
because our burger patties are bomb. That's
oh,
what
for
makes
sure.
it.
That makes
But-
that makes it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
and now we got a country gravy because we do
Sausage?
the
Sausage gravy?
Yeah, and it's in house too.
Yes, you can do white.
Hey,
you can do
remember
white
last
gravy
time?
or brown gravy.
That Sunday brunch was just us. Might
Yeah.
have to do that again. Sunday.
Yeah, that happened. Well, I'll be.
That
there.
wasn't football season though. So
What's
it might be a
the
little different this
What's
time.
the Shane and the Diamond, and we'll keep the door open or whatever. Like
That's a hotel.
Yeah, it's a hotel.
is it
Yeah. We'll
Yeah,
we'll
budget.
keep the
We'll
light
keep the
on
lights
for
on.
you.
Keep the lights
Yeah, we'll
on.
keep the
Yeah,
light on
yeah,
for
yeah.
you.
Motel 6? Is that Motel 6?
It could be. Maybe
Yeah.
that or with the one with the yellow sign. I can't remember it.
Something like. Yeah, it might be.
Bangs.
I miss shit like that because
May Pico Pico, if you're a Hawaiian or
What's your
live in
order?
Hawaii, yeah, where is your go-to spot?
no,
Let
but
us know
like that's
in the
one
chat.
thing I got to say about Zippies is that people can go, "What's your Zippies order?" and then figure out who you are.
Yeah, it's a
Based
identity thing.
And there's no, I don't think there's another restaurant
That's
like
literally one of their commercials, right? Where they're
Oh,
all
is
like
it? Is it?
Loco Moco, extra gravy, like blah blah blah.
yeah.
And then over
Charlie.
easy,
Zip
extra
pack,
gravy,
yeah.
you know, gravy all over, you know, and then same, and then the two people are like same at the same time, and the other guy looks like, because he's just coming back from college, right? He looks around at all of them and he's like, same, same,
It's a local commercial.
Yeah.
It feels very local.
yeah.
Yeah, but you can't do it. I always compare Zippies to Denny's. And I'm like, you can't do that at Denny's. You can't be like, what's your Denny's order?
Super
Like,
burger,
fucking- yeah.
super bird, bro.
Fucking.
Super.
No, I got to get
It's like a
pancakes
turkey,
at some point.
like a turkey melt on sourdough
Yes. Dude, that's
with
that's
bacon and tomatoes.
who does Jack in the Box? Does it
Yeah,
anything?
they used to do a really good one,
Yeah.
and they fucking took it off the menu.
Oh,
It's
one
fucking
what?
shit. Their sourdough is shit now.
Oh, the
I hate
sourdough
that.
jack.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
So no, it used to be called like the roasted turkey chicken, or like roasted turkey cheddar bacon melt or something. And when you had it, their old sourdough was fan-fucking-tastic. But then they switched up to a different
They don't
sourdough.
butter
and it's
it
fucking
all the
garbage.
way. Like
They
the
don't-
whole thing, when you do like a grilled cheese,
Yeah.
they only butter like the middle, so the rest just tastes like toasted
Sog.
white bread, and
Yeah.
there's like a $50 sized part of the bread that has like the good stuff on
It's shit like it used to be like a crispy sourdough bun. Like you used to get that shit and it was like buttery and crispy and toasted. Now it's just like
Yeah.
you get it and it's soggy
and it's $15.
shit.
The
You know,
sourdough
oh,
jack used to be
fuck.
one of my favorites, but same.
Yeah.
It's shrank.
It got worse.
It's just everything's
It got
worse.
worse.
I see
And
now.
more
Now you
expensive,
look
dude.
back to those old people like, what's that guy complaining about?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the curve of the fucking universe.
Honestly,
son.
I want to yell
Nothing's
at old
as good as
people
it
like,
is.
"Fuck you! You had a $1 menu, you piece of shit.
Yeah, yell
That
back
doesn't
at 'em.
exist out
Hey,
here."
we had the
And
dollar
it's like-
menu. We had the dollar menu when we were growing up, at least.
Yeah, but
That was a
And
stoner's
then they
delight,
changed it
bro.
to value menu and up all
Yeah.
the prices.
And
You
yeah,
can't
no
say
more
$1
value.
was
Then
not
it started
$1
getting
anymore,
129
yeah.
and 239, and then now you're like, oh yeah, a
You know
double
what's crazy,
cheeseburger
though?
is fucking
If you
$4.
think about it, like an average meal, like a number 3 or whatever at any one of those places,
Yeah.
is essentially what
$15.
the hourly rate is.
oh,
You do that math, it's like holy shit. Because I remember, my first job, I was $4.25 or $4.75 an hour, and that was exactly what it cost for a number 3 or whatever it calls junior. College junior is kind of an expensive one. That's good math right there.
waffle fries, dude. They had a breakfast burger that cured so many hangovers of mine. Fucking A.
Jack in the Box had a chorizo breakfast burrito like when I was living in Vegas, and they
love
used to be like
chorizo,
my
dude.
go-to, dude.
Cannot do it.
It's so
You don't like
greasy.
chorizo?
Not even one
Yeah.
bit. Nope.
Hey.
It literally is. I have an offensive reaction. I will offend you if you give me. I will offend you.
Chorizo?
Fuck you thinking? You know, just whack your plate across the room.
But you live where there's real Mexicans and you don't like it over there?
It's not them. It's the chorizo. So I love everything else they do.
It's not you.
Yeah.
It's me.
I love your family, but fuck your uncle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That shit is
Fuck
fair,
your weird
you know?
meats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Can't do
chorizo, and they sell Filipino chorizo here, or
Not saying.
like Portuguese chorizo or Spanish chorizo.
Is that better?
No,
It's
Different or
weird.
It's worse.
Spanish chorizo is more like charcuterie style stuff.
Charcuterie.
So it's like the cured meat.
I'm on.
But the Filipino one and the other ones, nah. Mexican chorizo is the way you gotta go, man. There's nothing that beats Mexican.
Dude, Mexican food's my love. Like burrito, tacos, burritos are just they're top tier, dude.
There's so much flavor in fucking everything. That's why it's so good.
And so much of it is carried by onions and cilantro.
And it's
Well,
all
let me tell
mom's
you.
recipes, you know.
One of the things that I just figured out recently, you know, like you cannot emulate it for some reason, right?
Yeah.
I just can't figure out how they get
Like
that,
in Hawaii,
that
we
flavor.
got what? Oh my god!
I was wondering what you're doing. I got it.
You got it?
I got
Yeah. Yeah, get him
wonder
out of
what
here.
she's
Get him out of here. Ruka's doing her digging
Oh my
thing again.
goodness. Okay.
It's just chaos.
Oh, rips! I didn't even know it was you, dude. Yeah. Fucking Ruka's going full Shawshank, and Rip.
Ruru, go on. No, go. Just grab her by the handle. I love the dogs in here, but when they start getting in in the cables and shit, you're like, oh god, here we go. The shit's falling over.
It's a tight space anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of tight. Mexican.
But
food.
yeah, fuck, dude. It's just my
Oh, what I
love
figured
language.
out recently, because like I was saying, I can't get these flavors at home. Cumin is a huge ingredient in their cooking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I only knew
Don't
that.
you have headphones
you know,
on?
like,
Am I speaking into a microphone?
You
Check,
know,
check.
That's
I did
literally
not
why you're
know
like
this.
making stuff. You're like, what is that flavor? And you put cumin in something, and you're like, that's it.
What do you mean? It's always cumin?
no,
Cumin's
so,
the most prominent flavor profile, I think, out of all the spices you add, because you add like cayenne, you add chili pepper, chili powder,
It's all one type,
garlic,
though.
onion.
You
That's
need
all.
that other
Adobo.
thing.
That's all
Yeah,
common.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
cumin is the thing that puts that flavor.
Wait, now are you
a lot
saying
of
that
flavor.
across cooking or in Mexican cooking?
In a lot of Mexican
That's
cooking,
what I
but
was
also
saying, yeah,
Tex-Mex
okay.
kind of too.
That's
But
what
So
Yeah,
Tex-Mex is how
yeah.
I know cumin, because you know those taco seasoning.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
basically all it is
Yeah.
fucking cumin.
See,
Yeah.
that vague title.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was
So
cumin.
yeah, I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah,
initially
man.
either.
Just-
But then again, it was like a TikTok recipe. It was like add this, add this, add this, and then I was like tasting as I go, and then it was a cumin. I was like, you motherfuckers!
Yeah.
just
That
changes the
packet
whole
that I
thing.
buy is
Yeah.
basically just
Yeah.
you don't know,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you don't notice you have all that shit in your you
Oh,
just
you
look at the
already
back of the
have it.
packet.
Yeah,
You're like,
yeah.
I have paprika, onion,
Everything.
garlic,
Okay.
chili powder, and cumin. Like
The
that's
fact
literally
that you
everything in it.
assume that I can read is really fucking telling.
Especially
dude.
in these letters.
Yeah,
You're paying $3 for that packet when you have all the shit in your your spice
Yeah.
cabinet.
You know what I hate about the spices here is that if you don't store them, so a lot of them have to go in the fridge. Otherwise, because of the moisture in there, they'll fucking
They'll
clump
harden
up.
moisture in there.
And it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Remember that? There's like a Spice King or something like that. I ordered through his website like $100 of spices because they all sounded fucking dope. And then I put them in the cabinet, and
They're all
then
solid bricks.
Yep.
Oh, that's
so
terrible,
pissed.
man.
I was so pissed. And I emailed them like, "Hey, you didn't like put a warning, like how?" And they were like, "Well,
Know where you
I mean,
live, sir.
and to their
They
to
sell
their
it to different
credit,
climates. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
to
They're
their
not gonna-
credit, they can't be
yeah.
responsible. But like,
Yeah.
god damn, man.
That's a Hawaii thing. That's
Yeah.
a Hawaii thing you gotta know for sure. Is just your shit will go hard. Like your spices will solidify.
Any bread item,
Yeah.
oh fuck, dude.
Pretty
mold,
much anything with
cold.
like salt in it will clump
Yeah.
up because it extracts all the moisture out of it.
Yeah, any chocolate, straight to the
Yeah.
fridge.
Yeah. I hate cold chocolate though. I like my chocolate warm. I like it room temperature.
Room temperature. Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I don't like frozen like M&Ms. Those are like fillings.
It's like, are you trying
Yeah.
to break
Yeah,
your
they're
teeth?
weapons.
Those are weapons.
Like I don't want to break my teeth on
Yeah.
my chocolate.
No.
Like I want it to be.
I also don't want to sit there and wait in my
Yeah.
mouth, like just letting the tongue melt it
Oh,
down.
yeah, dude.
That's like the dog with the treat on the nose. Like that's just cruel.
That's
you know?
fucked. Yeah.
Don't do that.
That's why I don't get like M&M flavored like ice cream or anything. Like, don't put
Yeah.
that shit
Oh,
in
inside,
there. Yeah,
yeah.
just don't do
I
that.
don't like anything in my ice cream really. Unless it's Rocky Road,
Cookie
that's pretty
dough.
much all other stuff.
Cookie dough.
That's different now because the texture is different. Like cheesecake, those kinds are cool. But back in the, like nuts and all that, chocolate chips, no.
But Rocky Road nuts are in Rocky Road.
I know, but that one is essentially the fillings and not the ice cream, so that's fine. That's the identity of Rocky Road is the stuff in it.
Yeah,
Rocky Road. I'm so nostalgic.
I love mint ice cream, but you put the mint, the chocolate chip.
Oh, are you kidding me? Mint chocolate chip too?
I'm with Wobbs on this, dude.
Really?
I love the flavor of it.
Pistachio ice cream, keep the fucking pistachios out.
I love chocolate.
First of all,
mint.
pistachio should never be a fucking ice cream to begin with. I hate these like macaroni and cheese ice.
Come on, that's
you
terrible.
Fucking.
I just want to try it.
That's
I just want to try it.
You talking about like Go Belly, one of those companies that does that shit?
Is that the one that
it
did
was?
Well,
It's
they ship it on Go Belly or whatever.
It's in those like pastel color ice cream
I know
things.
that-
Yeah.
It's always sold out.
That's not funny.
Yeah.
I never understood.
You know why? Because they only carry one like they should, and it's one guy going, "Look at that guy."
I don't want it. I just think it's hilarious.
But you want to try it?
Yeah,
No,
fucking
I
like
don't.
this arena. You know?
Yeah,
what I mean?
exactly.
Like,
I was
spend
like,
my
I
own
wanna get
money.
some for the
I
show.
want you to buy it.
No, that shit should be on fucking Fear Factor.
I
And
want
that's
you to
it.
subscribe for your monthly horrible ice cream flavor subscription.
Like that's, I'm like, ice cream is like the greatest joy you can have, and
Amen.
you're fucking it up. Like,
Yep.
why are you doing that to ice cream, dude?
Have you guys had crumble cookie? Is that do they have those out here?
Oh yeah. Oh, those are decadent as
Dude,
hell.
they're
dude.
little cakes.
Yeah.
There's a cookie spot out in
Dude,
Kapolei that's supposed
that's
to be
crumble.
pretty bad. Yeah.
But they'll give you the calories, but it's for a quarter of the cookie.
Because it's not one serving. It's
yeah.
4 servings.
And I was like, and we polished off a box.
yeah,
like,
man. Yeah.
It's like we went to Universal and they had the giant Homer Simpson donut that you can like literally split between like 6 people.
Fucking love.
Did you get
Dude, donuts.
No, I didn't get one.
I can't get donuts out here. Like, there's no real good donut place. They do a lot of mochi
Yeah.
donuts now, which I'm like, it's fine.
Real shit. Yeah.
I want the real.
Not even in town. I mean, you just want to drive down there for donuts.
There's probably spots.
You don't have a
but-
Winchell's
Yucky.
lingering, like the last
Yucky.
one in the country isn't lingering somewhere in Kapolei.
There used to be like,
There's a Krispy Kreme on Maui.
yeah. So sometimes they sell it by
I don't count them as real
Schofield,
donuts. No.
but they'll do in a pinch.
You need that mom and pop, like
Yes.
that they get up and they open at 3 in the morning. You know what I
Napoleon
mean? That
Bakery is
thing.
okay, I guess. In Zippy's.
Is it Zippies?
Yeah. They're all right.
That's not
though.
real donuts,
They're not
though.
real.
That's not real.
They're not
donuts.
good
I
at
believe you're
Don't do
walking
it.
in
Yeah,
biased.
sir. Just
Yeah.
you're talking to a fat man about donuts. Don't
Dunkin'?
push.
Do you go to Dunkies?
Don't peddle your wares.
Dunkies
Dunkin's
donuts?
is gross.
Winchell's. That was the only
Yeah.
brand I knew back in the day.
Yeah.
but
I was a
we don't
rolling
have
pin guy,
Winchell's, yeah.
or if you're ever in San Leandro, Ming's Donuts.
San Leandro. Okay.
Yes.
I kind of get.
It's by the marina.
Yeah,
Gorgeous,
I know
gorgeous
San
area.
Leandro. Yeah.
Ming's Donuts. They used
Ming's.
to Ming's.
Okay.
Oh, dude, but you got to get there before 10 a.m. or they're all sold out by 10.
Hey, listen, I might not be a farmer anymore, but my body still thinks I am. So I'm up at 4 in the morning, like, now what?
I've had Voodoo Donuts
I
a
guess I'll
few
drink.
times.
Huh?
I think
Voodoo's
they're
cool.
overrated, though. I
never had it.
Voodoo is on that like peanut butter maple shit. And
Yeah.
for a
Bougie
donut,
shit? Nah, fuck
Yeah,
that.
I don't wanna do
Donuts,
that.
Keep it simple, man.
yeah, I'm with that with cocktails too. Don't
The
over
bacon maple bar.
I don't like filled.
Okay. I got one. I used to
anything.
get one from at work, like in Vegas when I used to drive around and do deliveries and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to stop at a Safeway that did the maple bacon donuts, and it was fucking bomb.
Okay.
And it was
Well, that
it
would
was
make sense
cheap.
as a Safeway.
Yeah,
You know what I
and it
mean?
was cheap, but they do like their
That's a
bakery is
bougie
pretty.
donut
Yeah,
place,
you
you know?
know,
It's
like
yeah.
But yeah, man, that used to be one of my go-tos.
I want
That
like just like a
cocktail thing you were
decent
saying?
old fashioned donut, man.
Hell yeah.
Give me a chocolate
good
old fashioned donut. I want to break them off in like
I love
parts.
old-fashioned donuts.
Bavarian
yeah, I love
cream.
old-fashioned donuts.
That's me. Bavarian cream.
Bavarian cream,
Give me
Boston
that
cream
Ooh,
pie.
is that-
Boston cream. Yeah, any kind
Boston
of that
cream pie.
custard inside.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
Get rid of the fucking chocolate. Just give me the dough. You know,
Yeah.
the glaze and the custard.
I think you and I
Simple.
are the flip side. I'm like, get that fucking spooge out of my
You don't want it
donut.
inside.
Give me fucking
You're not a
chocolate
fan.
on top. Yeah. I remember, they Puffy's or Paulakai Bakery.
Yeah.
They do it's like layers of like puffy pastry, and then
Yep.
no one told me that they fucking
Inject it.
pumped.
Yeah.
They fucking Van Wildered it. So I'm like trying to eat the outside, and all this fucking powdered sugar is getting on me like I'm a fucking coke addict. And
You're like
bite-
rubbing your face
yeah,
like
and then I
Explode.
and then it full on pop shots in my mouth, and I'm like,
Money
"Ooh."
shot.
Like,
Yeah.
dude. There was no. It was the worst. One of the worst experiences.
It turned into a Japanese tentacle porn video.
Why would you put those words together? Like, I didn't know that existed, and I was perfectly fine before. Now I
Google.
understand it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Hello,
terrible.
Google. What are we searching today?
This cocktail thing you're talking about, 100%, man. Especially like the flair stuff. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
just
I don't-
get off work. Like when I used to live in Vegas, when I had a day shift, I get off work and sometimes you just want to drink right now. But I leave the property. I leave Caesars and walk to Treasure Island, and I didn't even know this was a flair bar. Sit down. The guy's like, "Hey, what are you having?" And back then I was a Captain and Coke guy. So Captain and Coke, and he's just standing there. So how's your day going? And I'm like, can I just get the first one?
Yeah.
Just put the first one in front of me, man. Just
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll pay for the second one now. You can do that, but I just want the drink.
Yeah.
just put the first one down. He's like, fuck right.
I remember
Like, he didn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
I remember the first speakeasy I went to was in San Francisco.
The
And
library.
I don't
Tell
remember.
me what it was on.
Was
it
it-
a gray building?
It was downstairs of I don't remember what the upstairs looked like.
Okay.
But like, you enter to the surface level and then you go downstairs,
Okay.
and their whole fucking aesthetic was old typewriters. And like, I was new. I was like 22, 23. And like, so I went because everyone was like, "Oh, speakeasy," and I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." And I went down there and they were like, "What can I get for you?" And I was like, "Oh, like." I was looking for like a draft or something like that, and I was like,
Don't do that.
I don't know what to, and he like wanted to.
Gilligan done walked
He was
in.
like, I'm looking at your aura, and I'm feeling like you're like
fuck me.
a bit, and it was all dudes with fucking suspenders
Yeah,
and the
I
Raleigh
literally would
fingers.
walk out. Yeah.
Oh, dude, and I was like, alcohol? I don't know. I want it to taste like juice, and then like he like kind of scoffed and gave me this thing in a fucking kettle cup. I was like, fuck off. That was the worst $20 I ever
You mean like
fucking
a
spent.
Moscow Mule? Kind
Yeah.
of yeah.
And I was like, and I grew to learn that I hate bitters, and it was like primarily bitters, and I was like, oh, God damn, I hate every part of this. That's what that's one
unnecessary
thing.
We had a bar that just got what's the award? James Beard Award?
yeah.
It's called Blue Apron in Waikiki,
Blue Apron makes good coffee.
and
Back in the
bottle.
day,
But they're-
Blue
Blue Bottle.
thank you for the correction.
sir.
Blue bottle's
Yeah.
good.
That shit is not coffee, by the way.
or
What
bar
It's
leather.
fucking liquid crack.
No, it's called Bar Leather Apron. Sorry.
The bar.
Yeah.
One
So
of
if
the
you
beer-
want
the
if
beer
you want
awards?
to get like
yeah,
if
we'll
you
check
want to
it
get a
out.
fancy cocktail,
Go check it out. Now they're just gonna smoke everything, right? Like everybody's into that now.
Pretty
The
much.
little
Fucking
glass thing,
trends.
yeah.
That's why I'm so over like truffle oil and all that shit.
Yeah.
When you're in the restaurant game, man, they
Yeah, it was
hammer
truffle
that
on
shit
fucking
into it.
everything,
It's
yeah.
just,
Everything.
You don't get to enjoy it. It's already ruined.
Yeah.
Everything is truffle.
And then ingredients like that it makes people think that they know what they're talking about, and they're like,
They don't.
I really get the truffle. No, that's not what that is.
I'll tell you,
That's fucking olive oil.
but truffle mac and cheese from Smith and Willie's was like, oh my god, it's so fucking good.
I just don't even like the flavor anymore.
Sir, my
They
knee
put it
just
on
got wet,
everything.
and I'm pretty sure that was you.
Me?
Yeah, when you
Oh,
were
did you hit
talking
him with
about
a
truffle, he went,
Oh.
truffle.
I agree with you though on the whole truffle thing. It's kind of overdone,
Yeah.
but that truffle mac and cheese, yep.
We went to this Italian place in Vegas. It was me, my AGM, and another captain. There's three of us went out to dinner. And the server ended up being a guy who used to work with us. So he was like, let me order for you. And we were like, oh, fuck.
Ah,
Because we're in the
yeah.
game. We don't want this guy, you know what I mean? We also know how he was when
Yeah.
he worked with us. So we're like, all right, that'll be great, you know? Truffle appetizer, truffle entree, truffle. Dude, I'm like, I can't believe he did this.
Yeah.
Is this, it's like, is a practical joke? Is this funny? Like, come here, you have 17 different things with the same flavor.
Yeah.
And that shit
fucked up.
overpowers everything.
It does.
So all the other ingredients.
Is that them?
It's them, but
Jesus Christ. What psychopath?
They'll come and get tangled, and we're gonna do that again. It's okay. That's why you got dogs, though.
Yeah,
So you don't have to think
don't know
about the
why they're
Middle
going
East.
so
So you
crazy.
don't need a long cut. Yeah. She's going to dig you out of here, bud. She's going to save you.
Is that what she's doing? I'm here to
What?
save you.
What's the guy from fucking Shawshank? What was his name?
Uh,
Dufresne.
Oh yeah,
Andy Dufresne.
Andy Dufresne. Who did the parody on that? Was it? Oh, it was Family Guy, I think, right? Like, Andy didn't know.
Yeah.
what was coming.
I just think it's funny that you can't say his name without saying it in a Morgan Freeman
Yeah,
accent.
you
Like,
can't.
you're- Hi, my name's Andy
You can just leave
Dufresne.
it cracked
Like, nah,
open
you
while
say
they
your
come
name
up.
right. That's not your name. Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron. We were
Aaron.
talking about that last night too. What was I gonna say in a reference to that? Oh, did you see that? Have you seen any of the new South Parks that are like uncensored on Paramount? So they did one where Randy starts in OnlyFans, And he's literally just like, they don't censor anything out, right? Like, so he's literally just sitting in a chair with his dick out.
It's on TV.
It's on the streaming service.
Yeah.
He's literally just like, he starts in OnlyFans and he just has his dick out and he's talking to his dick. Everything,
shit.
dude.
I'm embarrassed to say I'm gonna go check that out very soon.
And then they did another one making fun of the Prime drinks. It's like, so Cartman's like, they called it cred though in the episode. So like, everybody's got to have cred.
His best friend Logan Paul.
Okay. Fuck! That's how I feel about that.
But yeah, it's Logan Paul and KSI is like energy drink brand. But like, even when I went to LA recently, and I talked to my nephew's like, "Yo, the rainbow one is on point. You got to try this one." No. I'm like, "Oh, can I love you, but please, can we not?" And they're just like so ingrained. But yeah, that's the point of the episode. It's just like Carmen's like, "Yo, we don't have enough cred. You guys got to get more cred." And he starts like a whole group, and he's like, "What kind of cred you got?" And then one of the kids that's in the group is like, I don't have, like, my parents won't buy me this shit, you know, because it's sugary energy drinks, you know. But like then it turns into like he's buying it off like this black market kid, like, you know, behind an alley, like, to get it, like. But
those sitcom episodes about light bulbs.
Yeah.
All these middle-aged men be like, "I'll meet you in the alley for the incandescent shit because I'm done with this fucking LED shit."
But the OnlyFans episode is literally just Randy's cartoon dick, like half the episode. It's fucking,
I'm not really that interested if it's that often. I thought they'd do it for the shock factor and get back to their jokes. But if he's just jacking off the whole time, well, shit, I could draw that. I'm not watching South Park for the art. Is what I'm saying.
You mentioned incandescent bulbs. I just saw Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about. He said the reason why incandescent bulbs got hot is because that's the spectrum of light that you can't see that's heating that up. So LED lights is all of the light is ran through that light. He said it better.
Really?
Anyway,
I'm sure.
Anyway, it's light. That's the reason. That's all you gotta know. Neil deGrasse Tyson said so.
Okay.
I wish I had a camera.
Yo,
on
you
this
ever seen
dog
him when
right
he
now.
was younger? That dude was a fucking stud.
Really?
Neil deGrasse Tyson when he's younger, dude.
Google him.
He slang dick for sure.
Okay, let's see
Okay.
this way.
Come here. What are you doing, Mama? What is down there? Okay.
Dude.
Look at this fucking
What?
dude, bro. I'm telling you.
Bobby Womack. Yeah, you sure?
Okay, maybe not so much. But
Look at him.
what was the?
Look at him.
How you know that's him? Doesn't even look like him.
It's like the guy. It's like the guy
Well,
from
it's
Ridgemont
definitely not the
High,
guy on
dude.
the left.
Hit that second picture.
Look, oh yeah, that's the one I seen.
That's
him
Dang,
before.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler. Yeah.
Okay. He'd kill you with
High,
his mind.
high school wrestling team
yeah.
captain.
Hit that second one. Look like he's singing.
Once invented a physics-based wrestling move. Go figure.
Really?
Called like the.
That guy's just the coolest.
I'm gonna put you in the fucking neutron star.
He seems
What?
like such a dork,
Dude,
too.
doesn't no, but that looks like an R&B album too.
Hit
That looks
that-
like
Yeah.
Miami Vice
Yeah.
Second from the left, the top one with the blue.
and his
mostly blue
fucking
picture. Yeah,
chinos.
That's
Yeah, dude, his lineup is fucking real. What is that? Oh, that ain't. That one's funny.
That's funny.
This guy fucks.
He's incredible, man.
He's cool.
He's a guy like you'd want to like dinner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You get to pick one
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
and
Hey,
that
okay.
list thing. You know what I mean?
Take 5 people dead or alive at your dinner table. You got
There's him for sure.
deGrasse Tyson.
Let's see.
Have you ever seen this clip?
Prince for sure.
Prince is on mine,
Prince
dude.
is for sure.
Fuck
Prince
yeah.
is for sure.
This shit was
Andre
hilarious.
3000.
Time is something that is basically our
Really?
time.
100%.
Even after his latest album,
Because of his latest album.
the flute album,
I know.
there are not
It's-
enough drugs
we're
in
just,
the world.
We're on different planes, man. You're not here yet.
I
I've been telling-
I do feel like that though.
I was telling my friends for the last few years, I was like, hey, man, whenever we talk about music or whatever, I'm like, 3000, he's been seen in Mexico walking around barefoot playing a flute. And so they're like, new Andre 3000 coming out, album coming out. And I'm over here like, don't
Makes
expect.
sense.
Don't
Yeah.
expect He's been banging on a flute for a minute. It's gonna be a little fluty.
Here's the thing that
It was
got
all
me.
flute.
It got me fucked up. Is Big Boy co-signed on it. He
course
said
he did.
his shit's coming out. It's dope.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm 4 songs in. I haven't heard a single word.
On that album, the titles are worth it. There's one talking about how I once got pussy in Stockholm or something like that. It's some crazy sentence like that. Yeah, but it's the same flute thing going on. On the cover, there's that warning, the explicit lyric. Warning, 0 bars. He does. I love that guy, man. He's brilliant. So that's 3, right? So. I don't know.
I got Carlin on mine too.
Oh,
so I
for
got Prince.
Comics.
I got Carlin.
Comics.
I got anybody.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the question? Sorry.
5 people at your dinner table, dead or alive.
Yeah.
I got Prince.
So
I got
Prince
Carlin.
Yeah.
I want Chappelle there too.
Yeah.
Just because it's super funny, but he's a fucking orator. But I'll just listen to him.
Wow.
I want to say Tupac, but I don't know if it'll put.
You gonna start another beef?
No, not a beef, but like
Turf War.
you know how like there's somebody that can anchor a conversation, and there's somebody that can just take all the way
Throw
over.
it all off track.
It just depends which Tupac I get. Because if I get Rose Through Concrete Tupac, fuck yes.
Yeah.
But if I get America's Most Wanted,
Yeah.
then it's a different dynamic at the dinner table. We're just having dinner here, folks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That'd be a powerful.
Questlove.
Oh yeah, that'd be fun.
He's
I
fucking
would
cool.
want
He tells some
Questlove.
fucking great stories.
I want him.
I didn't know fucking Angie Stone was originally in The Roots.
His story alone is insane.
He's fucking cool.
His parents were 70s music stars.
I didn't know.
Yeah, man. They were. Yeah.
I
One time, they were at a gig or something at the Apollo Theater, his parents, and so they didn't have babysitters. So they'd bring him to the stage, and some other group would watch him while they were on stage, right? So their drummer he got sick or something, didn't show up or something. He's like, "Hey, you're up." His dad, I think it was his dad or the next band or whatever. But anyway, 8 years old, goes out there and kills it because his dad was like that.
Yeah.
You know, like what's that jazz movie with
Whiplash.
Yeah.
like that. You know what I mean? So by the time he even said so, he's like, no. People were like, whoa. At 8 years old, he was like, oh, I was playing like an adult when I was 5. 8 was not a problem. 8 I could do one-handed. You know what I mean? That's who I want to talk to. You know what I mean?
Who else? Who do you got? Give me some folks at your table.
I'd want like all funny people. I wouldn't want even.
Mark Maron.
Mark Maron.
He and I.
Oh, the producer.
No. Comedian, but he has that What the Fuck podcast. That's really kind of what the world knows him for. He's a small comedian, but he's not a small comedian. Sorry, sir. I love him. Our perspectives are so aligned
Yeah.
that I'm like, I just want to know how you do it. Like, how do you get out of bed, dude? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I wouldn't want people who are like too deep. Like a Carl Sagan would be
That's
kind of
all
nuts.
I want.
Or like a Carl Sagan or like a
I want deep with a twist. Like, you have to be some sort of artist, but a really smart one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're willing to do the drugs and fuck off, but
Yeah.
but
like
still understand how
Seth
it all works.
Rogen, I thought would be kind of fun.
yeah,
he'd be
you
fun.
know?
He'd be fun, no matter what. I'd want Aaliyah there, but she's my +1.
Alan
so.
Arkin. That's my 5th.
Alan Arkin,
Yeah.
Who's Alan Arkin?
Robin
Actor.
Williams.
Oh yeah. Okay, so 6. you get one more that you forgot.
Yeah.
For sure, Robin Williams. Alan Arkin is just he's an actor, but he's just I don't know. I just love him.
Yeah, that's a tough one because I'm like, who would I like love having conversations with? You know, not so much I want my mind blown.
Yeah, I don't want anyone to hit me with knowledge.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
know.
want that.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, like,
does
get outta
it
here,
ruin the
dork.
appetite?
Yeah, no, it's just like, you know when someone's like flexing for no reason?
Yeah.
Shut up, dork.
But that's not the conversation I want to have, right? Because if I'm dictating this table, what I want is, I don't want you to flex that PhD on me.
Yeah.
I just want you to explain to me your perspective of it. Like,
Yeah.
because we're all looking for something, right? And so these other guys who've done this extra deep kind of thinking, or have that weird gift that gives them a little bit of a head start or
Yeah.
whatever, I want to know what that is. I
Or like
wanna
a
know
Neil
what that
deGrasse
spark of
Tyson,
life
or
is for
like
you. You know
what's
I mean?
what's his name? Just passed away a couple years ago. He was in Big Bang Theory tonight, and we were watching Sheldon's birthday episode.
Stephen Hawking.
I
was gonna say him, but I feel like that would be a very torturous conversation. Like the way he was singing "Happy Birthday."
No.
It would feel like that.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool talking to somebody on one of those, though.
You're a tech guy. You're not.
I want to know how it works. I want to know how that machine works.
See, he'd call Stephen Hawking, but just be like this the whole time.
No, I would ask him. I'd be like, "How do you make that thing
Hey,
work?"
what's your specs?
Yeah. What kind of PC you? What's under the hood?
Tell me you don't have a mute button.
Yeah. I would want to hear Stephen Hawking say like "fuck off,"
Fuck
or
Windows.
like "go fuck yourself," like like that'd be fucking awesome.
I remember my friend growing up. His grandma had the smoker,
cigarette
and
thing,
then
yeah.
so he had the
Oh no.
vacuum, and I was like, I was perplexed. For
It's
like,
always the bad kid that figured out auto tune somehow or another.
Yeah.
Right? He's
Yeah,
like, this
yeah.
is a thing. How do I get it to be this
Ooh.
thing? Could be.
Zap and or Roger would be. No, I don't want them at the table though. I don't know enough about him. It's a
Have you seen Zac Efron's new show?
the one where he like goes places.
Yeah.
It's like a traveling channel. And
Oh,
he, like,
speaking of which, fucking Anthony Bourdain, dude.
Oh, yeah,
Dude, that'd
yeah,
be
good
a
one,
fucking.
good one, good
That'd be
one.
number one. That'd be number one on my
Action
fucking list.
Bronson, I would take.
Yeah. Okay.
Or a little bit more over Bourdain. Bourdain got too serious sometimes, and I like.
I love Bourdain, dude.
Yeah.
I could talk all night to that guy.
He fits everything I just described.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
The
say
perspective.
Prince,
How do you do
Yeah.
it? Yeah, that's
Prince,
for sure.
Carlin, Bronson. Who did I say?
There's not enough room at this table.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's how it goes though when we do these
I need
lists.
a
It's
lady.
like-
Nah. What did you turn my wine into, bro? Get the fuck out of here.
He did it
I
all
ain't
the way
eating
around.
your body, Jesus, you weirdo.
He did
We
it
gotta
all the way
stick-
around.
Yeah,
Though. He turned water into wine. No.
He couldn't turn it back? Pussy.
I'm sure. But nobody requested that. You are mad at him.
Fucking dork.
All
Get
right.
out of here.
So no TD Jakes too then, because he's gonna need some help.
Yeah. I just got smited. Yeah.
Don't smite me.
Who I need a female presence though, for real.
Oh, that's very. The word of the last couple of days has been patronistic. The
Who's-
patriarchy.
Selma Hayek.
I was gonna say because I feel like Selma Hayek could fucking rein it in. Like she's, of course, a fucking smoke show.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't put up with nobody's shit
Yeah.
either. That's a good energy to have.
She is dope.
Dang it.
There's a lot of good female choices
Hell
too.
yeah.
Though.
Who's? I'm thinking musicians.
Oh, we were
right?
like, yeah. Nobody's saying one name.
okay. Split.
Okay.
Okay, split question.
Okay.
Why are we thinking about this? Would you rather A, get wine drunk with Adele, or B, coke high with Whitney?
Oh, hey.
Yeah, I get
A all day. A all day.
Adele would be a good. I think Adele, would be a good.
for
one.
sure. She's hilarious. I've seen her in concert. Like, and she's just she cusses like a sailor.
I like that.
And then, that's a solid up. The plus sign, yeah. And then in between the songs, while she's cussing, she's like, "I wrote this song about this motherfucking asshole." That's all. She'll tell you the story why the song, the guy that broke her heart, and she rips him apart, dude. And I'm like, yeah, it's just awesome, just awesome. Because you want to support her. Like, she's awesome. Hell yeah, Adele for sure.
Some female comedians would be a lot of fun, but
Ooh, Aisha Tyler.
yeah. I was thinking,
But also,
who's
in
a blonde
her-
chick? She's like really raunchy.
Oh,
She always talks about getting,
yeah.
it in her butt.
Oh, she's on like podcasts a bunch now
Yeah.
too. Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, Nikki Glazer.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
I-
She's hilarious.
To an extent, I like. Another white girl. She has a really wide mouth. Whitney Cummings.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Whitney
yeah,
Cummings. Yeah.
Hey,
She-
ex-wife of Mark Maron. One of his ex-wives.
Oh really?
yeah.
Oh, is he? Does he have glasses similar to yours? But he's like
Yeah,
very
kind of.
hairy now.
Kind of.
And he
little
had
longer,
Carlos
kinda flowy.
Mencia on there to kind of explain when all
The
the
joke
Joe
stealing?
Rogan.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
may
Joe Rogan
have.
shit.
He may
it was like a
have.
multiple parts. But he has
I gotta look that up because if there is that, I want to hear it.
a super fat stat, like a super. He was in that wrestling show Glow.
Yeah.
Okay,
there
okay,
it is.
yeah,
Why
that's
didn't I
it.
think about movies?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
TV shows,
Old school Joe Rogan would have been fun. I don't know about current Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Early UFC days
the same
Rogan
guy.
would
Yeah.
have been fun. Yeah.
He's the same guy. He's just more honest now. You know what I mean? With some
He's a little red pilled.
Well, for sure, but with enough money, you say what you really believe.
Yeah, but I think
I don't think his thoughts change. I think he can just say it.
He
more
never
now.
used to be like that. He used to be more of a listener and a responder.
I know.
Now he's like got his beliefs, and he talks within those beliefs. Is what it seems like.
Because when you get that kind of money, nobody's saying no to you anymore.
I mean,
You
I get
understand?
it.
So
I get it.
It like forms your
But
brain.
it ruins the conversation.
100%.
Like, despite what the person he's talking to, despite what their viewpoint is, right, left, whatever, he would listen and he would have like a legit conversation.
good
Now
balance to the thing,
he
for
brings
sure.
on people who like reinforce his positions on shit,
Like-mindedness, yeah.
and it's just like, fuck, dude, it lost the whole like.
Yeah, he moved into his own vacuum.
Yeah,
right?
man, and that's not why I watch Joe Rogan. It's because he would have crazy fucking people on from all shades.
A lot of people
and
have
you would
fallen
be
off
like,
him lately,
you'd be like, dude,
Yeah.
the way he talks to him, like you want to hear the conversation. It's like, if I imagine if I had a conversation with someone and it was interesting.
That's
and
why I only
you
watch
know?
the ones where he has other comedians on because then they don't.
They don't let anybody
Yeah.
because this is my microphone,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah,
Right?
yeah.
I love that about that.
And
Yeah,
they
for
say
sure,
whatever's
for sure.
funny, not whatever's correct or
Yeah, they don't
political. You know what I
pander.
mean? Yeah,
Yeah,
they're like, nah.
He's too political now. Before he wasn't like that.
yeah,
Yeah, I love hearing him laugh though. I do.
yeah. Tell you what though,
Killer Mike goes
I
on
got
my-
onto
he's
this
on my
mushroom
dinner table.
microdosing thing because of a clip of an episode I watched.
I love shrooms.
Yeah.
But I've never microdosed.
I've never
I'm
done
on-
the other way.
I'm
Never
8 at a
done.
time. I
Fuck
block
me,
out
that's a
8.
lot.
I block out 8 hours and just dude. One of the last times I saw the mountains breathe.
You've done this a bunch of times.
Yes.
I would like to do this, but it's important to be in a safe place with people you trust, or whatever. So I feel that way about you. How dangerous would it be to do it at the beach?
No, you have to be in nature.
Okay.
You have. You
So
have
can we
to
make
be.
a soft
Yeah,
appointment?
and-
Like I'd love to try this.
So, you know how like there's people you meet. You're like, I'd like to have a drink with that guy.
Yeah, other people.
That's my new thing.
Okay.
I want to shroom with you because I want to see how your
What do you
brain.
think? Am I a candidate?
Yeah.
Fuck right. Let's go.
What are we fucking, dude? I'd sniff coke off your dick at this point. We're so close. But what I'm saying is,
You are. I tell you, boy. You swing that bat, boy.
I think
don't
if
know
we
what
did
we're
like
gonna hit.
like a camping trip,
Yeah.
it'd be fun.
No,
like go
I-
out to Bellows.
oh man,
Sure. Oh, like the cabins like we did before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we do that?
Wait, is it
No,
is
no.
it a camping
Well,
or
you
is
can
it
do
a glamping?
the cabins are on the military side, but the
We
other
went,
side
though,
is
right?
tents.
Yeah, we went.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You do your own tent, but trust me, I got the shit down to a science. Like I would have a setup.
Good, because I don't have to be
I
stressed out about
literally
anything.
just talked to Christina about this, and I'm like, I used to love camping as a kid, and she's like, we wouldn't be able to camp together. I was like, no, because I'm not enough of an alpha. I always helped set up. I was never the guy that packed all the shit.
Yeah.
I
don't know where
helped
to put
set up.
those.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't fucking
I got
just
13 bars left.
tell me,
The tent's up.
tell me
Yeah.
where to put this, and then I'll do it. But I'm not. Don't hold me responsible for
Yeah, but as a
anything.
group,
yeah.
I'm sure we all can fill the role.
Yeah,
or
but have
whatever,
you
we're
ever
good.
not squared away who that was, and then you got there with the group, and everybody's
Yeah, but he's done it 100
Me?
times.
No.
no,
We always
'Cause
had
he's
we
the
always
guy.
had our
Because-
assigned roles.
because we
always
always
had the same-
had me.
No, it wasn't me. It was the group I went with. Everybody knew what they were gonna bring. One
Yeah.
guy brought the pop up like fucking canopy shit.
Okay.
One guy brought the tables for the food. One guy brought the grill. It was always everybody had their assigned roles, and we just knew what it was. I mean, yeah, you clarify everything
Yeah.
beforehand, but
Yeah. I'm
it
down
was
for that.
it was
Yeah,
so
that's
it was
not-
so
that's-
gravy
yeah.
once we got out there and had everything set up.
Yeah.
Dude, it was
Just
awesome.
chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
And
sounds,
the-
that sounds great.
The setup's not that bad, dude. It's actually part of the fun. It's kind of fun because you're
Don't
like
say that. You don't say that.
the most pain in the ass part is putting your tent up. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Hey, trust me. Listen, nowadays, have you seen some of
But
these
it's a
new tents?
beach, dude.
Literally,
Oh,
just
yeah,
fucking
they're like
throw it out
self-
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
Wow.
yeah.
That's
Now
what
It's
I'm
like
getting.
a-
I'm never doing that.
Like
that
the
shit
Saiyan
again.
Capsule
Yeah.
Corporation. Like,
Yeah. Yep.
and the thing, camping in Hawaii is not like camping on the mainland. It's like, dude, you can if you want to go to fucking McDonald's, there's one like right down.
When's the
road.
last time you went camping though? Like, is your body built for it still?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Hey, air mattresses. You know what I'm saying? The tech the tech
Yeah,
is
that's
what
true, that's
balances nature out.
Air mattress for sure.
We're setting it up.
air
I'm not
mattress,
doing any of this
blankets,
hard way.
and a Bluetooth radio. And
Done,
you're,
yeah.
you're good.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
all the Bluetooths.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, so shrimp, dude. And
in.
there's somebody on island that's looking like they're gonna start growing mushrooms, but they also have acid, and I've always been scared of acid.
Me too.
Me too.
Because I'm like,
Same here.
I'm on that nature shit, man. I'm on.
I want
But he's like, it's the same. I guess the same chemical
It
compounds.
is.
Yeah.
But
I'm
still,
like, I don't know.
I'm still on that shit.
Yeah.
But it's amplified.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
on steroids.
Dude. Yeah. So I'm scared. Like I've never I've never rolled, never done bar, and
I
I've
did
never
that
done
once.
ecstasy. Like I'm scared. Like
But only I'll
Yeah.
tell you a story. I have a buddy in Vegas who is a pretty. He moves quite a lot of off-book products. Okay. Anyway, so we hung out, whatever. We became fast friends, and over the years, I tell him, listen, I'm curious about this thing, this MDMA or whatever they say, and I've done my research, and I want you to find me pure MDMA, not pills.
Yeah.
Capsules, right? Because I did all the research. If you get somebody tells you this is Molly, like for real MDMA, and it's a hard pill, no,
that's not it.
nope, it has to be a powder capsule. Anyway, enough with the tutorial part of this. So like 2 years later, I get a text. He's like, "Yo, man, I finally found something because you can't get back then anyway. It was hard to find pure." So he gives me a couple of pills, like gave me 4 pills, and I had called my friend Evelyn, who just best friend kind of thing. And I was like, I found them. She's like, I'm down, and then, we're friends that just close. And she was like, no sex, and I'm like, hey, fucking perfect. I don't care. I wanted to take this ride. Yo, that shit was incredible.
No sex.
Incredible, dude.
Yeah?
Yeah, to the point where like I know like I can never try cocaine. I can never try. I'm really afraid of acid because I know I have an incredibly addictive personality. I have a real problem with root beer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but you start putting feelings.
That's why I
into
drink
that,
this LaCroix shit because I'm addicted to soda.
I'm telling you. But that thing, man, oof. It was great enough to scare the shit out of me. You know what I mean? Like, I could be that guy in the gutter tomorrow, you know what I mean? And be happy about it until I ran out of money for pills. You know?
So I've never like done any sort of drug that made me go like. So the cool thing about doing the amount of shrooms that I do is that I'm fucking taxed. Like my brain is tired, dude. Like that's
when you come
yeah.
down.
Have you ever seen a car that hasn't been fired up in fucking 20 years, and when it finally does, it's like
Yeah.
that's what shrooms does in my brain. Is that like it just fires on all cylinders.
Yeah.
So then my thoughts are like
complete.
it's the Autobahn.
Oh,
They're just
going.
zipping around, dude.
Okay.
And so like none of my motor functions change. None of that. Like so walk, jump, drive, all the same. It's just the way I interpret the knowledge. I don't see purple unicorn shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just interpret things differently. And that shit to me is
Man,
that's
I'm in, dude. Yeah.
that's the stuff that I'm like.
Yeah.
That's what I'm after.
I don't want to see
It
purple
helps
elephants either.
unravel things.
Yeah,
a lot.
and
Yes.
it's not
You know.
necessarily profound.
No,
like
no.
we were you always do like a nature hike or something or a walkabout. I don't fucking for real hike, but like we were walking through this residential area, and then
Shots?
there's this dog.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Thank you.
there's
Sorry,
this
guys.
dog barking from above this like I don't know 7-foot fence, and I was like, God damn, what kind of giraffe dog is that? I never thought that like the dog was standing on something. I just thought it had a really long neck, and it was like, and as an artist, I'm just like, that's fucking. I want to illustrate that now. Like that's fucking hilarious to me. Like, and then like in the same hike we passed a stop sign that was like bent down to the ground, and I was like, dude, that's a sign. And my buddy was like,
It's
I-
bowing to you.
I know. And
There's
I go,
no
I was
stopping
like,
you.
no, dude, that's a sign. I know. Because it wasn't, dude, this is like
Stuck in that loop.
a 4-minute conversation. It was like, dude, where's my car? And I'm like, no, dude, you don't understand. He's like, I know. It's a sign. I was like, but you don't see that. It's a sign. And he's like, I know. I think they probably called the cops on it. Because he's just walking around a residential area.
But his response was not what you expected.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be like, oh my God, it's a sign.
I know.
I know.
That's just great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But
My buddy Abe told me once, back. I've been, you're curious about these things for a long time until you pull the trigger. If you're as scared as I am of these things.
yeah.
So years ago, he told me what it was like for him. He'd done it more than once. But one of the times he was like, I don't know, man. One time I feel like I had an 8-hour conversation with a cat, and I was like, what do you mean? We took the mushrooms. I wasn't feeling good where we were at my buddy's house, so I was like, I'm just gonna walk home. On the walk home, there was this cat. I just kind of sat down, and we talked all day. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, but chances are it was just a quick glance of a meeting or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
But He
So
truly believes he had an all-day conversation.
no,
with Cat.
and I don't know your friend, but I 100% believe him.
I do too. Yeah.
Well, on a different hike, we passed. We were on this trail, and this group of deer passed in front of it, and they stopped, and we stopped, and I was like,
There's deer in Hawaii?
No, this is California.
Oh, okay.
And so I was like,
okay. I don't think
I
you
was
saw
like,
deer.
I was like, guys, they know. And then like I was approaching them, and they didn't move. And then my buddy ran at him with a fucking cap gun, like a pellet gun, and they ran off. And I almost cried. I was like, dude, they chose us as representatives of the human race. They wanted to air their grievances, and we could have talked to them.
Human
shit. You fucked
yeah,
up.
we had the one chance.
Then he was that guy.
So pissed.
You're like, I don't want to do this trip with
this
you
is why
anymore.
I'm very specific about who I'm willing to even like.
Yeah,
because
that would have been
I
like
don't want
you
that.
just ruined the trip.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm afraid of a bad trip.
You know,
okay,
so
I don't know if I'll
and you
come
should
back or
be.
whatever.
I shroomed with my best friend. Actually, this was the same trip, and his didn't kick off until we were already. He didn't kick off until post deer. So he was mad the whole time. He was like, everyone's talking about what they're seeing and stuff, and he's like, fuck. So we walk and we get to this Denny's, and I remember he's like sitting up against the wall here, and I remember seeing like a black circle around him.
Oh.
And I was like, dude, I gotta.
No.
You're stealing my.
Yeah.
I remember going, you're stealing my energy, dude. I can't.
Yeah.
So I had to step out for a while because he was so negative that he wasn't high yet.
Yeah.
And then the whole time he's like, "Oh, you give me fucking bunk shit and all that." You know what I mean? Like, just
The
sulking.
last thing you want to be hearing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, and so it was like, so I can understand why you'd be scared to have, because I've heard of people having negative trips, and I'm like, not with me, man. Like,
this is what I mean.
You got to be in the right
kind
mindset.
Soul,
Yeah,
we're
good-
good. I feel like we're good
good
there.
juju,
I think we're
man.
good there.
Yeah, one person that did it with us had a bad trip, and she was like, she took it, and then about a half hour, and she's like, I'm not feeling anything, and I'm like, just
Wait
give
for
it
the
time.
tummy ache. Yeah,
just give
yeah.
it time, you know.
Yeah.
And like we start to get the giggles, you know, and then she's like, I think I should take more. Do you guys think I take more? And we're like, no. And she's like, I'm gonna take more. And we're like,
no.
Oh,
That's that
So we're like,
double down
okay.
effect, yeah.
you
We're
want
like,
to
whatever.
kiss the devil?
And then
Yeah,
sure
on the
enough,
ass, yeah.
about an hour later after that, she's like, I don't like this, guys. And I'm like, hey, can you come pick up your friend, please?
Yeah.
Like, you know, like.
I gotta say though, I think in my normal everyday, I'm not a control freak, but I like a certain amount of control.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The shrooms is the one time where I like, hey, I'm not in control, and it's fine. Like,
I have
it's-
real control issues, like
Yeah.
real. Yeah.
but I thought some
for
of my most.
self-preservation reasons, you know what I mean?
No, it's a defense. Like, there's a reason you need to be.
for sure. Yeah.
But I've thought some of my most beautiful thoughts accidentally.
yeah,
like-
when you let go, right?
Yeah. So like so here's my shroom timeline, right? 0 to an hour is like waiting for the stomach ache.
Yeah.
And then it kicks off. And then I got 4 to 5 hours of like, that's the fun time.
The Autobahn time.
The last 1 to 2 hours is me going, I'm cool. And then going, no. And like, no, like, you're like, oh, no, I'm good. And then,
No.
dude, I remember I passed out in my mom's like backyard area
Okay.
next to my dog. And then I remember thinking, like, I don't know if I was awake or asleep, but I remember I knew how high I was based on how high my dog wasn't. So anytime
it's
like I was like, oh fuck, I would just look at my dog and my dog would be like, what?
Yeah.
And I'd be like, and then I this is the part I don't remember if I was like asleep or awake, is I saw myself with this like big Moses beard, and I was like talking in front of like an auditorium made out of sand that was like epically scaled, like
Okay.
millions of people came to hear me talk, and I was talking to them about how that's love. Like, you know where you are based on your loved one. Like they anchor you, and like, you know how far you are based on where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that's how love is, man. You know where you are in the world based on where your loved
And your dog
one
is still like, dude.
And my dog is like, you're fucking crazy. And so yeah, I recorded myself. I ran into the bathroom, and like I was like, look at my eyeballs. Like, I'm so dilated. And I was like, if you think about it, light is information. And the reason why they don't want us, the reason why they don't want us to be high is because we're taking in more information. They don't want us to take in the information. They want to keep us in the dark. And then, dude.
Yeah. You're connecting a bunch of dust ain't even
Oh,
there.
dude, I was
or
like,
maybe they were.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was full Agent Orange.
Well, and doesn't like life feel just so simple? Like breaking down to the most simple shit. Like
that's
you're
why I
just
don't know if I can microdose because I'm like, God forbid I have to go to work. Like,
well, this is the thing. Well, you don't feel it, right? Salud.
Yeah.
Oh,
So this is to the day that we do this.
Yes.
This is because this is real for me. I want to do this.
I'm not fucking around.
Salud. So this company I get it from, they make you talk to a therapist first. They're therapist. Ooh. And you discuss what you're looking for or whatever else. And really, my thing is like just everybody's got whatever version of this, but just a level of depression and anxiety that is crippling, right?
Uh-huh.
And so like the funny character that you see is a full-on defensive mechanism that I have to create to survive. Like I've lived all over the world since I was 5 years old. The only black kid in every class, different languages.
Yeah.
So I had to be funny and quick before they start swinging. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they now you befriend them, but you have to pick. You have to figure out what they want and give that to them.
Yeah.
Right. So that denies me. So
because it's always a character to some extent.
So most of my life, I don't know if I honestly have an identity because I've had to be so many different other ones. I explained that to him, and he's like, "I get it. So anyway, I was telling him, listen, but these things, you don't really get high or anything. He's like, no. 2,000 milligrams and up is where you really start to see anything. This is like 0.75, 0.5. So he didn't double my previous order. I was at 0.75. He added another half of a gram. So, because I felt a stillness that came in once I started like regularly they're gummies every other day in the morning. And about a month in, and it's so funny. It's like the knowledge I gained is by attrition, not really like nothing new was like profoundly shown to me.
Yeah.
But what it showed me was that there's a lot more space for me to be thinking and safe now. You know what I mean? Like, and it's like something has to happen in your life that then forces you down that one weird brain path, and then you're like, holy shit, it looks different. Like it doesn't cringe anymore. You know?
Yeah.
Like my girlfriend.
You're not like fearing it as much or something, right? Like,
but I don't know I'm better until the same animal comes by, and then I go, oh
yeah, I remember.
You now, kind of thing. You're not after me. We're cool, you know, that kind of thing. So she was walking the dog, and she saw a cat get run over by her van. We just lost one of our cats. It just never came home, an outside cat. So it really kind of fucked her up, and I was like, hey, listen, this is how country is where we live. She was like, there's a dead cat in a box underneath the old oak tree in the yard. I'm like, this is some country ass shit. What does my life come to? Yeah, the dead cat in the box under the old. So I'm like, listen, and then so I was like, don't go home. Meet me at the bar when you get off work. We have a couple drinks so we can kind of she can calm down. And I said, what do you want me to do? Like, what are you gonna do with it? She said, I don't know what to do. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it to the shelter, and maybe they can scan it, and we can tell the people that this is what happened or whatever. And as soon as I put that in my, like, there's a room you keep all your shit in. You know what I mean? That's that ugly shit that goes in that one room. You don't really just visit that room. And normally when you open that door, you gotta like really push because it's like a hoarder's room.
There's a reason why you're not in there. Yeah,
locked in that shit so I can be funny out here, right? I went to put the cat in that mental space, and I'm like, look at all the space on these shelves.
That's
just
awesome.
Incredible.
Yeah,
that's cool.
There's a peace and a stillness that I haven't felt really ever.
So I've talked to Christina about this too because I fucking know I remember before I met WABE, I remember, and I hate when people tell me this. I fucking hate it.
Oh, you're gonna love him. I know.
Exactly.
Don't tell me what I'm gonna love.
Don't you fucking tell me.
So you don't have control issues, huh?
Yeah. Dude, I don't even eat pasta in restaurants because you don't know my sauce. Don't put you don't know my sauce. You don't know my ratio. Don't fuck my shit up. So Mo and Chris like, dude, you're gonna fucking love WABE. I was like, don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't fuck with my spaghetti.
And then I fucking met him. I was like, hey, guess what, guys? You know this WABE guy? I fucking love him. But so this is another similar theme. Mm-hmm. So I've talked to Christina about this too. Is that no one ever gets a fake me. I'm always, this is 100% me at all the time. Amen. But when I come home, she gets a different me. When I'm around her, I'm different than when I'm
Do you want to steal
in
some ice?
public or what have you. You know what I mean? And so that's another thing where you're like, oh, shit that you're locking away. You know, there's like, I always tell people, if you've met my family, then you know that's the last boss. Because like that, if you know them, then you know the last boss.
Oh, okay.
Dude, that's me in an entirety. Okay. So what you see is 100%, but the last room, the last level is them. Because then you understand why I am the way I am, who I am, why I am, you know. Yeah. That's a trip. I didn't oh man. Now I'd be scared to like kind of freely access some of those other rooms, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you, I'll give you the information. And then you kind of make
I tried to get my brother. My brother went back home to California. And I was like, hey, stop by a dispensary. And, huh?
Yeah.
I was like, stop by a dispensary. Because, you know, they pill them now. And I was like, I was like, send me.
Mine are gummies, yeah.
But that's what it's a type of therapy in a way.
I didn't fully finish. No. So what it is it spurs neurogenesis.
Right.
Because you've carved these grooves with the
way
you're thinking before, and so when you think something, it's comfortable to just fall into that channel and write that wave, right? But what this helps is it kind of slows that down and it helps you rewrite that stuff. So it's important. Like I don't do this as often as I should, but journaling is really important so that you can see your thoughts and do what you're doing. But they also say learn a new skill, because that really helps, right? I've started picking up Hawaiian. I'm learning Hawaiian right now. There are days when I want to throw my phone out the damn window because there's no consonants on the entire screen.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm well through, a lot further than I should be. I'm like the top 3rd percentile. It's just I'm flying through this language. I just picked it up a month ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
I'm not telling anybody until I can say it in Hawaiian.
Yeah. But also too, like there's things in your life that you don't do for anybody. You do for you.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
No, and I'm just surprised. I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. You know, like I had no
this
idea.
place touched me, man. I was at my worst when I was here.
Hawaii has its like. It has a lot of positives about it.
Healing properties, if you will.
But it's just it sucks that there's such a big like barrier to entry to a lot of shit here.
I feel there needs to be though, because I feel very icky when people that don't appreciate it have access to it.
For humid, by the way, I don't know if you know that.
Icky.
Isn't that great?
Oh, because
Icky's
I feel
humid.
that way. Yeah. Oh,
that's the word for humid.
As I feel my tit sweat in the
that's
interim.
Icky.
Yeah,
and I mean that in English. Don't say that shit anymore.
Yeah. Nah, it's just I feel like, and again, you talk to you enough that like military that gets here and they just abuse.
Well, I'm not necessarily even talking about
all military. It's not.
But no. I'm just saying. I'm like not necessarily talking about the people being the barrier to entry. That's not necessarily.
No. But like,
there's just so many things that could make your life hard here, especially money wise.
Oh, I see. What you
know that like keeps you from like really enjoying your life, kind of stuff.
But have you ever? So here's the counterpart to that. Have you ever gone to a beach and just been like, this is free?
What do I need?
What do I need? Like,
absolutely.
When I used to live here, I'd catch the bus right in front of Taps, take it straight to Haleiwa.
Yeah.
Just sit there.
But
back then I was kind of sad, so I'd listen to Frank Ocean by the ocean and cry oceans of tears.
Swim good, dude.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, dude.
No, the beach is one of the best free
Nostalgia
things you
album
could do.
free.
And we were talking about that the other day too, but it's just like literally you complain about like going out and doing stuff, but like you don't have to spend any money if you just want to just go to the beach.
Yeah.
Grab yourself a 6-pack.
Yeah.
Go to the fucking beach.
It's being present. Just honestly, and it feels great for my body too, because I'm huge. So like the idea of feeling weightlessness.
Yeah.
That's why I want to.
Floating in the water.
I'm very
just
scared, but I really do want to try a deprivation tank. Like I'm super scared of it.
Dude, that freaks me out too, but I'm interested
I'm
as
not
well.
afraid of it. I just haven't found one yet.
Oh, I'm so scared.
They're not cheap,
so
right?
scared.
So I don't know where they are.
Yeah, you can do like sessions. I'm sure they're like reasonable. I mean, they're probably
I live
not
in
cheap.
Alabama.
They're probably not cheap.
But
Yeah.
Not too
It's
many
California
deprivation
too,
tanks.
though. It's California
Yeah, but
too.
I
At
gotta
the
go
same
to LA
time.
for that. That just demands a whole new set of therapies.
The area you live in is like hella roll tide.
Yeah.
Hecka.
I used to have to say
Fucking
hecka for
Sacramento.
because my grandma. She
It's
didn't let us say
Sacramento.
how.
They say hecka. They'll cuss through the same sentence, but be like, it was hecka crazy. You just motherfucked the
My-
motherfucker. You know what I mean?
my
Just said,
uncle,
heck
Yeah.
my
What's wrong
uncle's
with you?
like L.A. right?
HE double hockey sticks.
So when he comes out and he bashes me and my cousin because he's like, oh that's hecka fresh, and I'm like, man, we don't say that.
That's all we had.
Yeah. It's like that's not even my fault.
Wait, I've been
Heck
hearing
fresh.
people say that's cap. What is
Oh, that's like fact or like false.
that's
Cap,
false?
Cap is a lie of like false.
Okay.
Fallacy.
Now I know. Add to my urban dictionary.
Fugazi.
Hey, I was at my brother's house. We did a little early Christmas before we came out here. So I'm just kind of sitting there chatting with my two nephews. And the oldest one, he's about 14, 15. He said an entire sentence that I literally did not catch or understand the impetus of the sentence and how he closed his idea. And I was like, okay. What does any of that shit mean? You know what I mean? It's
so
like,
this-
slay cap. Da-da-da. I'm like,
this is-
what? Are these movements?
This is what we were walking, my family and I were walking behind these middle schoolers. And then,
Oh, good. You could hear him.
yes. And I was like,
he was drunk.
oh,
yeah.
this is why I don't want to be a teacher because like of their sentence structure, the fact that they don't have to have a structure. They say like, the fuck in the middle. It doesn't like preface or end anything. And I was like, I'm so confused, but like I watch and follow TikTok.
As kids, we did that
So that
shit
I
too.
know.
though.
Yeah, we did.
That's
You know.
tight.
And then
That
there
was
was-
my thing. Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, that's tight.
And my mom,
That
I
was-
remember
yeah,
my
that was
mom
my
being
era.
like pants, and I was
Yeah.
like, ew, no.
It started with bad
know?
for me. My
Oh.
era was bad, and then
Yeah.
tight was next,
Yeah.
and then fresh was part of the
The
whole.
The
like,
bomb.
remember
Does anyone remember
The
that?
bomb.
that was on the tip band where
Yeah.
I was starting to get into college and stuff. But yeah.
No, I just it was. I follow these social media platforms because I'm scared to lose.
The ability
Well, you gotta
to
kinda
communicate
stay-
with these
yeah.
motherfuckers.
And you got to stay up to date for Logan getting
You
older.
got a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to be like, shit. I got to be in the know to some extent.
Oh,
Right,
dude,
like-
you know I caught him. Hey, this is mad. This actually was very endearing for me, and he was like, "Oh yeah, because like that's how it is in Hawaii." And I was like, "Babe, did you hear him?" And I was like, "Logan, say that again."
How old is he?
9,
Okay.
but he's born raised here.
Okay.
I say Hawaii, and I know how it's supposed to, but I don't say it like that because I don't. And I was like, look, he's a fucking local boy.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
look at this kid. And I was
Even
like,
I say Hawaii, but still, if you want to be,
that's what I'm saying. Like
It's
and
kinda-
it didn't
you're trying to
hinder. He
dodge
didn't
that
like
air of
stop it to say
pretentiousness,
it.
right? Like
Yeah.
if you say Hawaii to people who don't say it that way, then
Yeah.
you're that asshole who's correcting them silently.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
wanna be that
Well,
guy, you know what I mean?
actually, it's Hawaii.
Yeah, that guy.
but-
Yeah. Keep pushing the
Yeah.
glasses up. Let me tell you how
Yeah.
I see it. Yeah, no.
and then that confuses things too because when you're actually supposed to pronounce a W, like Y
Yeah.
or something, someone's like it's Vi, and I'm like no, it's
Oh, it's
Y.
actually
De-
why.
Depending
Yeah,
where it is,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
like
yeah.
it, yeah.
So if you like
Yeah.
like Mo, she bless her heart, she knows a lot of like she's used to it now, right? She takes everything in, but I try to teach her, but I'm like no, it's Hawaii.
yeah.
It's an
But
incredibly
it's
confusing language.
Kauai,
There's like 6 different,
you know,
Yeah.
like
yeah.
a car, a house. There's different us for all this
there's
shit. you
the
know?
consonants and the
Yeah.
vowels and
Yeah,
how
like,
you stretch
to
them.
your
or
point, Eva.
Yeah.
Instead of Ewa
Ewa. Yeah.
or Haleiwa.
Yeah. It's not Vahiwa.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
It's
Wahiwa.
Wa. Yeah,
Wahiwa.
yeah.
So it's a confusing language.
Yeah.
But there's only 12 letters, like I think, in the alphabet. So or 12 or 13, I think, letters in the alphabet.
It didn't teach me that.
So
I don't.
I'm
have
not in that
trivia
module.
knowledge.
it's literally
It
like
might be,
vowels.
it's just above
it's
10. I
it's
know.
vowels plus like an extra 7
Yeah.
letters.
It's either 9 or 12. It's something up in there.
Yeah.
There's 2. What are the apostrophes? Ilokina. Too many of
Okino.
those too. Or,
Yeah.
like I
The-
didn't know
the
until
apostrophe?
like
yeah.
3 years ago that the street that I live on isn't Makaikai Street. It's Makai.
Yeah.
And because there's on the street sign, there's no mark.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
And I was like, that's fine. I heard, you know how I found out is the fucking bus. That sexy voiced bus. dude.
Yeah.
No,
my
Makai.
favorite-
And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, you,
Yeah.
sir,
He
Hey,
definitely.
sir.
Tell
This
you,
guy
man.
used to take the bus a lot too, man.
The
When he
bus
lived
was
here.
my fucking accomplice.
Yeah,
You
man.
know
No
what I
one
mean?
fucking knows,
Straight
just-
to town, get off right by Old Tools when we had an
I
Old
was
Tools,
surprised where this
man.
guy would go. He'd be like, "Yeah, man, I
How
just
many
went around
adventures?
the whole fucking island." And I was like, "How? In your bus?" I was
You know-
like, "Fuck." That's awesome.
High school.
Our bus
and,
system
like,
here is
It's fantastic.
is awesome. Man.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I tried to drink a little too late and missed the late one.
Yeah.
Other than that, if I get an early start, I'm good, man.
And now with Google, you can like literally like be like, I need to get from here to here. It'll tell you which buses to get on and how to get there.
You didn't. Not now with Google.
Yeah.
There's a app,
Yeah.
the bus app, and that thing you can map your own. Yeah, man, it's easy.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And it's Hawaii, so it's like really for the most part just the nicest people.
Well,
Yeah.
we have a lot of elderly here too, and they
Yeah.
use the bus a
Yeah.
lot. So, and that's what I think.
And they
the bus is
recognize
at.
when you stand up for them.
And we take
Yeah.
care.
Take the
We
seat
take
up.
care of our elderly
Yeah.
here. That's the difference between a lot of
Yeah.
places is we care about our elderly
It's so
and our
funny,
kapuna.
like, without even talking, you
Yeah.
can really make these connections. Like, if I stand up for an elderly person and they take the seat, then the younger people on the bus know that I'm protected too because I'm the kind person, right?
Yeah.
That kind of thing. You can see how they'll now their faces loosen up. They give you one of these,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever. And now you're like, all right, so we're all the same.
Yeah.
We're good.
But
It's all the village thing, you know what I mean?
that's what gives me increased anger. If I open the door for somebody, which I always do, and I don't say
They
shit.
say nothing. Don't even acknowledge your existence.
Yeah.
Dude.
Just club
My
them.
At least a head nod or no, thank you or
My
something.
buddy Adam has like a clinical response to this shit. Like it's just he drives him nuts, just like I'm sure it does you, as anybody.
Yeah.
You want a little reciprocation. Same thing. They holds the door. They walk by with nothing. You're welcome.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck. Now we gotta fight. What are we doing? Because of a greeting, like we gotta start a
That's-
fight now.
There is a sense of entitlement though where you feel with people that don't say anything or acknowledge you even like they'll walk out like this guy's just staring at my tits or something
Yeah.
and like no dude just thank you like
But-
like quick little like you're welcome.
But even if I
Yeah.
am, so
But,
yeah.
to be fair
So what? To be fair.
but
Sounds like I whispered 2 stars.
Yeah.
I mean you're in the 7-Eleven with a fucking bikini man like
Dude, that's one thing that when I first moved here, I was just like, what? Like bikini top and Daisy Dukes. And I was
Yeah.
like,
Working girl.
Yeah, I was-
Because you don't know. This is
and
just
they're
a
like, no,
person
she's
who-
just getting Musubi for the beach. And I was like,
you get the other side of that
but
though,
she's
with,
a
like,
whore.
with the meth head with no shirt on
Yeah, that's
like
true.
screaming at everybody you know
Yeah.
I got a question though. This is now a more format question. So what's with like the funeral home music in the background?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
I was
it's
like,
on-
we were talking about
like,
mushrooms, and I
all,
kind of wanted to bring it
drugs,
down a
and
little.
now it feels like a testimonial. Like, and this is how my healing began.
This sounds like a
The
video
journey.
game if you're like going through like
This is
Japan
Minecraft music.
and there's like waterfalls. This is waterfall Japan.
Do we want to go back to synthwave?
No, we're good. I just kept hearing. it.
Yeah, no, I noticed it.
And
too.
everything
We
is a
we
choice,
can go back
right?
to
So
it.
that's why I was like,
Yeah.
why did we choose
What did
this?
What are you doing to us?
This is exactly like when I have to bring like funeral flowers, which is pretty often. Sometimes I don't know that the body's gonna be there, and I turn around and be like, "What the fuck?"
Ooh.
Like, yeah, sorry, sir. It's
Who
a
put that
veteran,
there?
you know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like you gotta be very respectful. Ooh, I'll tell you. I
Yeah.
think this one through first, so I just started getting on top of my health. So got insurance and the whole thing, and my doctor's like, hey, at your age, you should probably do the Cologuard thing, or the box thing they mail you.
Yeah, the shit in a box. Or
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's exactly how the story starts because that's exactly how the story starts. So I did the thing, and it's time to ship it back, right? And I basically run all my errands on my work days because I'm a delivery driver. My days off, dude, you don't understand. I have shut out like everything I need to do that week during my work day because I'm driving around in the middle of that route. UPS got to ship that thing or whatever. So it's that day. But I get to work. It's in the van, my box. The post shit in the box box. You know what I mean?
It's my shit in a box.
And there's this
cooking in there?
And I'm
'Cause
like,
it's-
normally you come in, kind of open the shop up, and you kind of see how the writing goes, and I can go run an errand or two first and do that. But they had neglected to tell me there was a funeral that they need the flowers like now, right? And I was late because I didn't know. I could have started earlier if I had known. So by the time I get there, this never happens. But all the people are already there. The hearse hadn't got there yet, so I got to go set up these wreath circles and like big casket spray things in front of everybody, right? I hate this shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
just everybody's
It's not a fun-
watching
it's
you.
not where you get
Yeah.
to smile.
Yeah, you got
So
the
I'm
eyes
good
on
for
your
you, right?
backs. Yeah.
So to make my job a little easier, I got to drive the van really close to the thing, whatever, to the actual burial site area, and so I'm setting these wreaths up and whatever, and I'm coming back for like the last piece out of the van, and I know all the hearse drivers,
Yeah.
because of this job, and he's not backing this hearse up. And this man, I don't know if he's a general or whatever, but he was a very high level military.
Yeah.
He's a veteran guy. The way they had the whole band out there and like guns and shit, the whole
21,
yeah, he's 111 level guys. So I'm already like I'm goosebumpy about this shit because that's just cool. You know what I mean? Like, I get how I love how our culture celebrates the honor of that. It's just awesome. Anyway, the flip side of that is the guy is backing the hearse right up next to my van, and my shit box is right there, right? Like riding shotgun on the floor, right? And as he opens the back and he's like, pulling the casket out, they're unrolling the flag over it and whatever else, and it's the same with my two eyes can see my shit box in that man's death, right? Like, I'm like, this world respects nothing.
Nah,
In my head, nothing. I'm like,
oh my
so I
God.
drove away. I'm like, this is how you end up dying on the toilet, thinking you're gonna die with some sort of dignity. Nah, man, there's an Ethiopian shitbox sitting right by your fucking last resting place. I don't know what to do with that right now. Still, I don't know what to do with that. It's just hilarious to me.
It's just life.
I tell the story so somebody gives me a little perspective. I'm like, that's crazy, right?
That's just life, dude. Yeah, sometimes things happen. Yeah.
That's all it is.
So the universe dealt you, either you can laugh or you can go like,
That's all I got.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I love how it happens like that, though.
Yeah.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Speaking of shit box,
Shall we wind it down a bit, or what were we thinking? I don't want to be the one being like, let's go. My back is starting to shut down on this chair.
okay. Oh,
Should I go? Yeah. Let me
Go. Yeah.
Let's just
I'm not
shoot,
saying
yeah,
right
yeah.
now. Yeah.
Close it out properly.
Yeah.
proper.
Proper.
You got the landmine Ruka there.
At least she's not digging.
This mushroom trip is for real.
I'm not fucking around.
I'm not either.
I'm never fucking around about you.
Cannot wait.
Actually,
We'll plan it for like the next trip out or something.
when do you like? Yeah,
It's always open ended. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
you know what? I'm coming back in February
for
for the Super Bowl. I want to make that a tradition. Just the taps, But that might be just a quick. Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Let me. Here we go. The guy stored in my phone.
Oh, that's his name.
That's not his name.
Yeah.
That's his first name.
Yeah. A buddy of mine, when I was living in Vegas, he's got this hot gig as the head VIP host for the newest club that was opening, right? So he's like, "You got to come down, man. I'll get you in and get you a table. We can just hang around, walk around. I'll show you the whole thing." I'm like, "Hell yeah!" I'm telling him about Merson when he was I shouldn't be saying people's names, but when he was the head VIP host at Lavo, I think it was at the Venetian.
Yeah.
So he was like, "Come on down, you gotta check this out." I'm like, "All right." So I get down there. He's like, "Come on through the line or whatever," and it feels cool to walk past 100 motherfuckers and be waved in like this. So we walking through, and then this other guy walks up, and he's like, "Oh, you gotta meet this guy. Hey, how you doing, man? Good, Jimmy, Wabi, whatever. Good to meet you, blah blah blah. Hey, take my card." We're in the middle of the club. It's going off. So off he goes, and off we go. And I took his card, and I'm looking at his card. I'm like, "Hey, what his title? It says mood director. What does that mean?" And he goes, "Oh, he's a drug dealer." I was like, "Are you on payroll, motherfucker? On the fucking like the logo on the card? You know what I mean? I don't know how they even get away with the affiliation of that, but he clearly has a different job description.
Yeah.
But the reality is he's here to sell drugs.
So
He has business cards.
I was still in my
Mood director.
I was still in my undergrad, and
such a
I
great
had
title.
started my degree as media arts and animation, right? But I had stopped going to the private college I was going to, and I was trying to piecemeal it in other places. I was like looking up in Portland to move up there and then go to school, right? Their equivalent at it was either Portland or Portland State. They had a degree in time, and I was like, "What?" Because
What does that
but
mean?
it was animation, but they just they relabeled it as time, and I was because you shoot in different counts and stuff like that. But like, I was like, that's so pointless.
It's such a
I
vague,
want that degree. Can you imagine? Like,
I have a degree in time.
Doctor Strange. Like,
This is a real thing.
This is
not
a real
like
thing.
you know, underwater basket weaving or cheese appreciation. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
was
shit
like,
like that. Those are great classes.
I want a degree.
Those are the classes that the football players take.
Yeah. And you just you're literally like, wait, what?
What?
You have a degree in time? I definitely would require an explanation. Man, you miss Vegas?
I don't.
From time to time, I miss my friends.
Yeah.
That's what really.
I think that's me too.
Yeah.
But you're not that far away either. Like,
No, and I used to go a lot. You know what I mean? So, Curtis is getting married
And how long did you live in Vegas?
or whatever.
Yeah, no, I mean that's great. Congratulations, Curtis.
There you
No,
go.
excited for the guy.
about a year.
Oh, you live there too?
Yeah, Summerlin.
Oh, rich guy, huh?
No, this is Summerlin before they. This is
Hi, Makama.
15 years ago. Before they built it out.
Yeah.
My Summerlin. What's the other place? Where
Henderson?
Henderson. There you go. Henderson for the most part, and then Summerlin at the end. Yeah. Fucking wild.
Love
times.
Henderson, man. It's just like just enough of Vegas, but also got a little neighborhood vibe to it.
It was kind of. It was. I always felt like it was a sub. It's a suburb.
It's a suburb, yeah.
But then, like, you couldn't just live in Henderson. Like, anytime somebody came out and visited, you're like, oh, I gotta go to the Strip.
Well, yeah.
was just like,
But that's every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to work, I fucking hate this.
I hated the
No.
strip in general. That's all people want to do when they
I worked
come
at
too. They're just
Galleria.
like, we're gonna go to
The
the
mall?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
The
yeah.
Starbucks there.
Yeah.
And I went to school at Green Valley.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Green Valley was a
GVCC.
nice area. Yeah.
Yeah, Green
It was-
Valley's
I
a
mean,
great area.
Again, they were still building it up. Like, it was still.
Yeah.
It was mostly not industrial, but like business parky.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll tell you though, as much as I hated the Strip as a local or whatever, once in a while, pretty actually, a little more often than once in a while, me and my buddy Jay, we'd call up each other and be like, hey, you off Thursday or whatever, some random day? Yeah, okay. You want to go be tourists?
Ooh.
Hell yeah. So we just go buy these giant whatever and stroll around.
Yeah,
you
the
know what I mean?
fucking
The yard
Fat
sticks.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Just see all the crazy.
Yeah.
And just to remember why you hate it.
Well, the last time,
Especially in the middle of summer, you're like,
Last-
Oh, no.
last time I went
we
to the
chose
Strip-
better times.
Yeah.
Last time you do it?
last time I went to the Strip was the day before they shut it down for COVID. So we got
No
there. and
way.
It was, oh, dude, it was so weird. It was like a zombie flick.
Yeah.
It was just like empty, and then like you know how they have the Strip characters.
Yeah.
And my son was young too.
I
They had
forgot
two-
about those guys.
They had two. Paw
It was like the
Patrol guys.
Hollywood Boulevard shit, right?
And
Yeah.
then this buff ass black dude that like I didn't think about it because these characters when I was
they're
younger
half-assed.
I was only looking for the salacious ones, right?
Yeah.
So there's these two dog suit Paw Patrol guys and this big ass black dude with the fucking WWE belt that was like the Paw Patrol pimp. Like you had to talk to them to get a
Oh,
picture.
shit.
And I was just like, this world is weird.
It is.
Like
man.
this, and
It
this is the G-rated version because
Oh, for sure.
I lived here during the crazier times, right?
Yeah.
And now I am like in my 30s, and I was like, they let them have plastic bags out here. They don't even recycle. That man is drinking while he's walking. That's public, and like I was just like, dude, I'm so old, like I can't.
Those motherfuckers, what their anger issue have you seen the video of like Batman and Superman going at it about whose corner?
Oh,
it is?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, this is for real.
They're fighting
like,
for territory.
Yeah,
kinda
this is
shit.
my corner, motherfucker. But it's from a distance. It's Batman getting into Superman. Like they're fucking
I saw
fighting.
a female character beat the shit out of like a pedestrian because I guess he took a picture
without
paying. Of her, and she beat the shit out
They
of
don't
him. And I
fuck
was like,
around. Yeah.
And their costumes are all dirty as
Oh,
fuck.
Yeah.
it's gritty.
The Paw Patrol one was
It's like,
so
come
it looked
on,
like
it's so gross.
the
Yeah,
van from
grimy.
Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah.
It was just like piss stain. and,
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
was
can
just
you
like,
at least
like
take that shit to a
nothing.
laundromat,
Nothing.
motherfucker?
Soak it in a
Like,
pool.
Yeah, you know.
Do something.
But to be fair though, dude, I would
That's
not
what you
want to
want,
be
though.
out there wearing that suit either.
No.
You know what I mean?
I
So
remember
why
right
should they
before I
care?
left, it was literally everybody in bumblebee suits, dude, that were like transforming on the strip. You know,
Oh,
they were like
this
they would
thing?
actually
Yeah.
go down into the car. yeah, and fucking, it was literally there were like 800 bumblebees on the fucking strip, and after Transformers came out, and I was just like, your son would have fucking loved it.
Oh, dude.
But it was just like, come on.
When I
dude.
left
It
Vegas, it was during the era of like fedora, like pinstripe fedoras, and like those
shiny shit.
those
Or
dicky, like kind of like Big Bad Voodoo Daddy apparel.
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
bowling shirts
yeah.
and like
The zoot
wallet
suits.
chains.
Yeah,
zoot
with the,
suits.
Yeah.
the black shoes with the white top.
Yes,
Yeah, I know
yes.
that outfit.
And then-
Zeke Cavalry.
Yeah.
Son. I'm just kidding.
The zoot suits.
Yeah, zoots. I was like, oh, dude. Even when you go back
I
and watch,
wore one of those to prom.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
I see
that was the thing though.
I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it
thing.
was.
It was a gangster thing. to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best
Oh,
thing
with
I
the
ever seen as
fedora
far
with that
as like
fucking feather.
I even had a
Street.
cane included with my fucking.
Look at
My
this.
outfit.
You got a package.
Yeah, it was a package.
I got the gangster.
So you got the
package.
chain, you got the pinstripe suit,
the mustache,
and then you got the cane. They actually gave you a white cane too.
And I guarantee you didn't smile
Was your
during the
suit
photo
white?
either.
Huh?
your suit was white.
No,
Oh, okay.
we did.
How'd you have a white cane then? Anyway,
It was that's the only color they had in the cane. It wasn't like a legit cane. It was like a piece of wood with like 2 rubber ends on it.
It's a
the
tennis ball.
baton.
But yeah,
It's an extra large
The
baton.
guy from Up.
yeah. No, it was like a gray pinstripe with a green tie because my date was wearing a green dress.
Oof.
Oh, there you go.
I remember. So we.
It's
I
Hawaii,
mean,
it's
we're
Hawaii colors.
yeah, we're the same age. I remember the Romeo Must Die.
Yes.
So I had like the kind of like Chinese gangster
Dim
cut.
sum.
Yeah, it was like
narrow collar.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a short, narrow dude. It was. I felt so fucking cool.
Hell yeah.
Who was rocking that shit? DMX was kind of rocking that
He was-
shit.
There's a
Dude.
few people.
If you go back and watch
Steven
those
Seagal.
movies,
Yeah.
think about how much leather they went through. Every gangster character is wearing all black leather,
Trench coats,
everything, dude.
like
Black
the
leather,
longest
trench coats,
yardage of
and just like DMX was not a big guy, but if you think about how much
Blade and all
material,
them guys.
Yeah.
Come on,
dude,
man.
all that black
Wesley
leather,
Snipes.
like a whole planet's worth of cows died for the fucking, for the fucking
One silly movie trend.
Yeah, it was like
That's still a
holy
thing.
shit.
That's still a thing.
It is.
Now that I seen the denim shit coming back, there was one TikTok post my wife showed me.
The
and it was
Canadian
like
tuxedo,
The
they
Canadian
call it.
tuxedos,
Yeah,
dude.
man.
And it's like
Yeah.
repurposing denim to make jackets. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Don't fuck
now
around.
the
If
Canadian
you
tuxedos are a thing? Like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? Are you
Look,
kidding me?
We're in the cannibalism age of our
Yeah.
species. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, that swing everybody thinks music and fashion repeat after some number. I'm
Not
around
the denim,
30-year
not the
thing.
denim suit.
Yeah,
or
but I'm
denim
telling you,
jacket.
we're out of options. You know what I'm saying? And that gap is closing. We're repeating shit sooner and sooner. It's just that Fibonacci thing.
Oh,
about
the
to shut
'90s
down.
thing kind of
It's
is
over.
on its way out now. It was the '90s
It
thing
was
too.
back,
The
yeah.
fly girl look is
Yeah.
what I like to call it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Now it's all the apocalyptic look because it's accurate.
The
Everybody's-
Fifth Element.
Everybody's
Yeah.
kind of going goth
Dystopian.
now,
Yeah,
and
it's
like
happening.
gamer girl
Oh,
with the
before I forget.
highlights.
Best thing I ever saw on the strip as far as these street entertainment guys. There's a guy, purely civilian, he dressed like just regular clothes, holding up a sign that said, "Kick me in the nuts for $20." And there was a line, boy. Dude, like, you know, your heart breaks, but you want to see if this is for, like, is he wearing a cup? Like,
Yeah,
how's this working out for him?
Please
And
tell
the
me you're
way
wearing
he
a cup,
would
though, for
scream,
his sake.
I don't know.
I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. He was,
He's
that
selling
makes
the
me
product,
sad.
though.
if
He's
he was
selling a
acting,
product, though.
It convinced me.
He's
and I'm
selling
a
a
hard
product.
sell. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like, this dude, like, his face got red.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that shit. Shock looks very. You know what
Yeah.
Shock looks like.
Yeah.
This motherfucker, whatever he had to pay
that
off
makes me sad.
was important. It is. It's so sad.
It's sad.
But on a drunk podcast, you go, what an
Yeah,
idiot, right? Yeah.
So I call bullshit on you not liking denim because, dude, if you could get a fucking denim vest right now, don't tell me you wouldn't, bro.
I want my whole Jinko suit back, man. Are you kidding? That
I
vest
never
and them
went. I
baggy
never
ass
went
jeans?
full Jinko.
I did.
Never full jeans.
I love
Never
that we know
full
the
Jinko.
brand.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
we know. The
Do you
17
remember those?
yards.
Remember
of denim.
that
Yeah.
raver footage
Yeah.
of that? Like, it's like a bunch of ravers under
Yeah.
like an underpass, and they're wearing like fishnet shirts.
Where's the pacifier?
I actually just had this conversation. I was Do you remember that song, Mr. Call Me Mr. Raider, call me Mr. Bang? Yes. Okay, so we were listening to that in the car because that's how random my Spotify is. Okay. And I was like, babe, you don't. We live 2 cities over, but she never got freestyle music. So I'm like, all this shit's new to you. And I was like, this is the pre-evolution of EDM. This is like fishnet shirts. And I was like, can you imagine me wearing a fishnet shirt? I would look like fucking pastrami. And I was just like,
no.
The George Michael or the
ham comes in.
The right set Fred.
Like, you be a big old ham, boy.
And I was like,
you are a big old ham.
I was like, I would look like a fucking seal that got caught in a fishing net, just on the dance floor.
We're just walking around with Sarah McLachlan behind you. Please do not litter in the oceans. Save the hams.
Save me and the turtle.
Then when you get home.
Yeah, but I was like, dude, my nipples would pop out like fucking salamis. Dude, I was just like, that's a bad look, dude. But it was very entertaining for, and my son fucking died laughing.
Hell yeah.
But that 90s look is just like the ass hangs out of the back.
You know what? There's
some
90s. There's some 90s ones that I want. Like, I want DMX orange camo overalls. I didn't have the money then. And Tim's overalls and Tim, you can't miss.
It's coming back around, dude.
Where
it's like you can get away with it now.
Fuck if it's even in fashion. I just had my hernia fixed, right? So I had like waistbands and shit. I didn't realize. I bought a bunch of sweats that looked like real pants, so I still look professional out there. But I'm like, I'm not putting a belt on. For fuck's sake, none of that shit.
Yeah.
So I was telling the ladies who do the designing of the arrangements at the shop, and they were like, "Ha!" I was making fun of it, and they were like, "Ha! You should just get a onesie." And I was like, "Coveralls, dude. I might be that guy now."
Yeah.
The freedom of that. I might get I got a blue pair, or however you call them, and it has been the greatest. Like you just put
so
that
much
on
air,
and go,
right?
Oh, like everything. Not to mention, you don't think about anything else. You don't have to accessorize the motherfucker. You just pick a hat and some shoes. That's it. You got your top and bottom together.
Ooh.
Now I'm like, I'm gonna get a couple of. I'll send you some.
I need photographic evidence.
Actually, I have
farmers only.
But now I'm like, I'm gonna get a couple of different colors and just test drive this dude I might be. You know what I mean?
But I get it. Like, comfort is key. Comfort is king when it comes to clothes.
Yeah, but when we were younger, it was like, I'll suffer for my fashion.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You didn't care, dude.
Not
people
anymore.
wore skinny jeans. I never could, but like,
no, me neither.
They tried and they did. Like,
yeah,
no sir, I'm a free baller by nature.
Do you know how many thousands and thousands of dollars I've saved in my life by not buying underwear? I'm not an underwear guy. Why did I just say
Shinesty,
bro?
Shut
this thing
Sponsor
down.
Picture didn't happen.
Shinesty. Ball hammocks and no chafing.
Oh, that's your new kick, right?
Dude, I love it. I get a pair every month, and it's totally fucking worth it.
Chasing the dragon.
They do fall apart after a while. That's why it's a good thing. Like, I have plenty of pairs to hold me through
the winter months.
But yeah, man, I had those pairs from like a little over, like probably like a year or two ago, and I'm like, yeah, time to throw those.
You know what goes makes you go through more. You're flexible. Like, the more flexible you are, the more, like, because like for me, right, if you're this big, you're not supposed to be flexible. So if you're the crotch will fucking bust.
Oh.
Yeah, the mechanic outfit.
Oh, you're talking the Michael Myers fucking cover.
I thought you were talking.
You know,
that's
like
what, dude?
Yeah.
You know why? It. You know why you pull that off? Because it's giving what's his name? Simmons, Russell Simmons. It's giving Russell
that
Simmons
kind of vibe
because he did that for a long time, and then you could take off the top part, and then you could tie the arms around the waist.
Oh, Hey, I didn't even.
You could jazz it up or down.
Versatility, bro. I did not know.
Or so it's basically one big billboard too. You could throw big ass patches. You could throw pins.
All right,
it's small. No. But I'm saying like small affiliated shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that makes sense. Like little cute enamel pins. A lot of personality in a fucking inch at a time.
Yeah, we're gonna start.
That's the name of my sex tape. A lot of personality. Inch at a time.
Personality.
Buy those patches, dude.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna test drive this identity.
Yeah, I like it.
I mean, if it doesn't suck, if it sucks and I choose not to do it, at least that fucking.
But that's hot as fuck. You can't wear that.
Nah, but
No, it's
the
wintertime
Dickies,
now.
the Dickies are good.
And those
though.
are actually they breathe.
They breathe.
They breathe really well.
The Dickies are really
They
good.
actually they're very smartly designed. You know, the zipper, it's a double zipper like the fancy jackets and shit have now. But you can. There's a fly.
There's
the
a dick
whole
zipper. Yeah.
It's the same thing, same zipper. It's fucking dope.
I don't understand.
And then
I don't.
Okay, so this is how you
Yeah.
do it, right? But it has another zipper at the bottom, same zipper.
So if you have to take a piss, you have to zip all the way down, and then
It's like
zip?
think of luggage.
No.
You know how you have two zippers that come around and meet in the middle?
Oh yeah.
No.
Not like that.
No. Okay.
Idiot.
Okay. Think of a think of like a zippered cardigan, right, or something like that, like something you do this way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And zip like this. One of the kind of higher end touches they do is they do a double zipper. So the zipper up here, there's a handle here and a handle at the bottom, so you can unzip it from the bottom and zip it down, or unzip it from the top and zip it up. So this one has that exact same thing, but on these things, so I can zip up, and I got my own little fly thing right there. The other thing cool is these are the pockets right behind there. They're
deep
slits.
pockets, too.
They're good pockets, but then right behind them there's slits, so you can reach in and adjust your shirt underneath. Dude, they're just brilliant. The guy who made this was like, I'm fucking done.
So
You know what I mean? Like,
For reference,
And
guys,
you look
this
like
is
a
what,
pilot
Yeah.
on a
This is what
fucking.
Rocky.
Hey, what
this is what he's talking
helicarrier.
about.
that's cheap.
Dude, this
I paid
is
more for that.
This is Tom Cruise fucking
Yeah.
Top Gun shit.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh, dude,
I'm gonna
you
get,
could put your call name on the shoulder.
Magoo.
Black Lightning.
whatever.
Dude, Mr.
How about
Magoo.
this? The short length, short.
Or short sleeve.
Yeah,
Might be for summer.
That's pretty classy.
Dude, those prices are good.
Those shoes are kind of cool too.
I actually like that short sleeve.
Wait till summer. Those are dope.
That's like
stripes.
Nah, too much shot. I
1920s
can't
I
do
dig
stripes
that.
like that.
iron worker shit.
Oh man,
Nah, you
telling
had me
you.
looking like Rosie River.
I like this. I actually like this look.
I'm telling you.
You know what though? It's got to be.
It's
on
a lifestyle.
It's got to be someone else skinny like that. You know why? Because look where the waist is, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen
This fucking
if you
Top Gun shit,
But if
dude.
you got a belly, it goes from 0 to Santa Claus
Yeah.
real quick.
Oh yeah, true.
Think
true.
about it. You've seen big dudes.
I didn't want
where-
to say that out loud, but
Right.
yes.
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
Gang recognized gang. You gotta know.
Look at that.
That's a cool fucking color, dude.
That turquoise.
But it's giving me hiding dead bodies.
Yeah.
There's a pink
This one's a
one?
little too creepy.
Oh, it's red.
red.
Oh no, you escaped from prison on the red one.
White.
That-
this
that's-
is
that's
psych
the-
hospital.
that's
Yeah,
the
this is
sanatorium.
Yeah,
Go
That's
Chiefs!
good.
that's
Yeah.
military.
That's
but
the green. The green one's good.
I like the navy blue. I like the gray.
I want the gray's my
Gray's
next
good.
one.
That.
Either
Gray
a
if it
dark
comes
or a
with the
light.
shoes,
I like that.
Well, I'm a farmer. I have those boots.
I like that
in
look.
like 3 different colors.
And look at the shoes he's got on here.
fuck, dude.
These aren't working man shoes, man. These are fashion
I
shoes.
nah,
dude.
No, no, if those-
he
I think
polished
those
them
are
up a little
boots.
bit, but
Yeah, I
they're
think
like
those
the
are boots
Eastman's
underneath.
kind of
Are
like
they?
those classic.
Those
yeah,
are nice.
work
Or
boots.
the Red Wings.
Yeah. Oh shit! Watch yourself. You know your boots.
I know some stuff.
Yeah.
We're no Wolverine set. You know.
Oh, the boots.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Maybe it's the model. The model's got a good
he's-
like body
He's
shape.
good looking.
No
like
shit.
this, like this guy looks like a
No, that
like,
guy-
he looks like he's in the middle of a
That
fucking
guy
desert.
replaced my fucking carburetor and there's parts missing.
Yeah.
no, he actually stole your catalytic
This dude-
converter.
He sold it from meth.
Plus, he's got the sleeve underneath, the gray
from
sleeve to like
Vallejo.
complement it.
Yeah. I'm
But go back,
telling you,
the
man.
red guy is straight just escaped. That's San Quinn red.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't care.
prison
It's
red.
the same guy too.
That's prison red.
He got caught selling my catalytic converter. That guy see this guy chops
That's
up
Jesse
bodies.
from Breaking Bad.
This guy chops up bodies.
Yeah, yeah.
There's
Or
no.
he sells meth.
He's got your Tims.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that's
Yeah, he's
psych
an
ward.
orderly.
That's psych ward.
that fucking
That's
Chad.
airplane pilot right
Total fucking
I
Chad.
like that one.
there.
Yeah.
That's airplane pilot. That's Top Gun right there.
Or hey, remember the
Actually,
guy?
that's Top Gun because that's the more of the Navy khaki.
But that's it's also given lumberjack.
That's more Army.
That's straight up. Nah, the Army is. It looks like the flight deck kind.
That's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very Air
Yeah.
Forcey. You know what I mean? I like
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna get that in long sleeve for sure, and then I'm gonna put patches on. And now,
I'm telling you, patches.
yeah.
They're not expensive, and they changed the game.
What about the
Ooh.
zipper pockets though?
That's
too
kind of
much.
cool.
That's too much.
But imagine going real quick and it kind of pinches your nipple a little bit.
I think
that's
that's
gotta
pockets.
suck.
I don't think they actually reach your skin.
Yeah, but if you're,
think about it.
there's like you'll feel it.
No, this will get you. That one won't.
No,
because
it won't.
It's on the front of the
it won't
pocket.
pinch you, but the sensation.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like the zipping.
You're just trying to enjoy your days. What you're
Yeah. Can you just imagine? It can. We're in a meeting. Can you quit fucking with your pockets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if you say something,
Cut a nipple.
intriguing,
Cut a
I would
nipple.
have to entertain myself.
Oh shit! Or you could just fuck people over and get one of those like the chains from the pens at the bank and just connect the two.
Lord.
And they're
Who,
full harness.
who needs patches now?
Yeah.
You really, you got your message sent.
Yeah, exactly.
The message is clear with that one.
You don't need shit.
One more shot.
Oh, she looks mad.
The female version?
She's at work, man. This is
No,
business
she's
time.
Poison Ivy.
Nah.
Got the eyebrow up.
Freaking the sheets.
Or what was that? Who's the guy from The Sheen? Men at Work. Remember when they were garbage men?
Hell yeah.
That's
the best.
that's
Is it-
what
that's
she-
the best.
Yeah.
I've watched that movie probably 5 times in the last year. I don't think I've ever finished it, but I enjoy every minute of it until I pass out. Every
you wake
fucking
up in a
time. I
different
love
part.
that fucking movie, man.
That's me and I've been watching Time Cop. Or no, not Time Cop.
Oh, yeah, okay. No, I don't get you saying. Like you're talking about like some old movie that's like a good,
yeah. It's a comfort
running
movie.
scared.
Running scared. Who's running scared?
Come on, man.
I don't remember.
Gregory Hines and what was his partner's name? Was it Charlie Sheen? I think no. Gregory Hines. Billy Crystal. Billy Crystal and Gregory Hines.
What?
Is that it?
This is pre-City
one?
Slickers?
No. It's the 90s. Okay, yeah. 86. Hit that one.
I was going to say
Yeah, boy, that movie. Oh, you want to talk about just that same thing where it's just guilty pleasure shit? Yeah.
we're probably okay.
We're looking for some new career challenges.
Yeah, something with a future. Show me another career they let you shoot.
Oh, I love that guy. He was dude.
Give us your money. You're mugging us?
I don't believe this.
You better believe it or you're dead. Oh, come on. Let us keep the driver's licenses and the snapshots.
And our badges. I can't believe that you missed all 6 shots.
What are you talking about? I hit the windshield 6 times in a row.
I'm the one who made him swerve.
Oh, you made him sweat.
Yes,
You
sir.
always aim low anyway.
Oh, good. Nagging
with
me
the-
now. Nagging is good.
the
You owe me
Chicago
$10 and I
jersey.
never said anything.
You want it now?
Yeah, I want it now.
Did I come at a bad time?
Follow that car.
This is a horrible trailer, but I love it.
This is as good as it gets.
Oh, now you're going to criticize my driving?
Well, just that you get to do all the dangerous stuff and I get to parallel park.
The music, I'm telling you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sick ass music. He was in School Days, wasn't he, Gregory Hines?
Yeah, it was also a world famous tap dancer.
Really?
Yeah, that's his real skill.
No wonder he had so much fucking move.
Great damn movie. Yeah.
They remade it, though?
I didn't know. I don't think it is. I think it's just something else.
With Walker? Paul Walker?
Oh,
Doesn't look funny.
that was Samuel L. Jackson too, though.
No. Was it? No, that was somebody else.
No. Early on in the trailer,
Yeah.
he was wearing like a Kangol hat.
Rewind it. I don't think that was him. I'm going to prove that not all black people look the same.
Unless they're on a motherfucking plane.
That's the only thing I've ever bought from Amazon. Isn't that crazy? All the shit I'm into, the only actual purchase thing is snakes on a plane. This is funny how life ends
Wait.
up.
Oh fuck, you're right. I'm racist.
I know.
God damn it. Okay, was it Tracy Morgan at least?
I didn't see him this time.
The guy was a cop. Joey, get rid of it.
Oh, this is so early 2000s. Look at the leather on his jacket. Look how big it is.
Yep.
It's my job to clean up the messes they make. No questions asked.
So much exposition in these
It's all
movies.
working out for me.
Go wash up. Those hands are scary.
The way I figured it, what my family doesn't know won't hurt them. Until that night.
Listen to that Boston accent.
You okay?
The night someone took that gun.
You take the ride down. I'm gonna find that
I
guy.
love that guy,
Just like I got
Chaz
the toughest mob in the
Palminteri.
Yeah.
I'm the law.
It's not just any hot piece. Tommy used it to burn a dirty cop. If they find it, I'm dead.
Calm down. You can get to it before the cops do.
got something that belongs to me. Snub nose 38. You just scored in a card game.
Royal Flush put her in my pocket.
300 cold puts her in mine.
The gun is on the street. The Russian mob is involved. This whole thing is about to blow up.
I did not marry an evil man.
Kind of into
and I
this.
know it's not what I see when I look in your eyes.
I want my son!
Dude, she's been 40 for like 30 years.
Dead guys tell no tales. You gonna whack me? How long have we known each other?
You gonna whack me?
This is so... Come on.
But this is nothing like the original, I guess.
It's not a remake.
They just,
I don't think.
they just
Is it
bought
not?
the title.
Running Scared is vague, you know. Has nothing to do with the other one.
I have never seen evil before tonight. Real evil.
She was wearing a velour suit. That's early 2000s. I bet it said juicy on the butt.
Don't you do it!
Oh shit, did they just fire a slap shot at his face?
Yeah.
That's fucked.
That's a new one. I like that.
Well, Chaz Palminteri. What was that movie with him and De Niro and he was a mobster? Remember? It was really about the
Bronx Tale.
Bronx Tale. So in Vegas, he did a one man play of that. So we went to go see it. And we got like front row seats and shit. Small theater, front row seats. Really excited because I've never seen this version of this thing with this real guy doing this thing. Boy, because he had to what is it called? Express his voice so strongly to get to the back of the thing. We got spit on the whole night. Oh shit! But it was fucking great. I'm sitting there thinking, Chaz Palminteri is continuously spitting on me right now.
I remember
this is a story I can't wait to tell.
The show he was in the show Modern Family.
Yeah,
and I was like,
was he?
Yeah, he played Al Bundy characters. They're like old,
okay.
And like I was just like, no, you're a mob guy. You're not a casual golfer. This is weird.
Yeah. Oh, like calm and cool.
Yeah, it's like a family comedy show. Yeah. And I was like,
it's so easy to get shoehorned into that mafia role too. I feel
Pesci, De Niro, fucking Pacino.
Yeah,
she got an Italian name.
Oh, they're typecast.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it.
Garcia's
Pesci was like fucking
Pesci.
Dude, he was.
Dude, but my favorite role from him is 8 Heads in a Duffel Bag.
That's the second one for me.
I fucking love that one.
You know what the first one is?
It's not My Cousin Vinny.
Wait.
No. That's not what you're thinking.
I know it's gonna be something off the wall.
Gone Fishing.
I don't know.
I know. I can't wait to experience that for the first time. Oof. Him and Danny Glover are goofballs. They go fishing. They get mixed up in some crazy ass shit. It's just a hilarious movie. Oh, yeah, we can do trailers.
I love
Forget
Danny
about
Glover
all this tech
because I'm approaching 40 and I'm too old for this shit.
Amen. I have that T-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
This is what my life has devolved into. It's like my favorite stuff on a T-shirt and being. I don't give a fuck anymore.
I didn't even see the fucking Star Wars shirt.
Gear, Dramamine. Check. We gone fishing.
For Joe and Gus,
We go fishing.
What the
fishing is their life.
See,
everything else is a detail. So with a 4-day vacation,
It's gonna be a 10.
10 plus.
Borderline 11.
What is happening right now? Are you fucking serious?
That's a
and
great
a case of cold beer. Nothing. Absolutely nothing will stand between them and their dream.
Hey, Gus. Yeah. Just like a ride.
Caravan Pictures invites you
You guys need a ride?
Hey, Gus. Babes.
to come along
Weird.
with Joe Pesci.
That's it. I'm not exactly a little kid.
Who greenlighted this?
That's
fucking
what I'm saying.
movie?
Brilliant man.
But this is what pisses me off about movies now. Look, Aquaman 2 just fucking tanked.
Yeah.
This is silly as fuck. This is why I frequently think, could I have made it if I was 10 years older? Like if I would try to fucking holler at a girl in like a Trans Am with a fucking with like a fucking jean or like that Cosby style sweater.
What is he wearing there? It's like a Von Dutch shirt.
I don't know what
from like 20 years in the future, in the past.
It's one of them scenes where they wouldn't let them in the restaurant, but unless they accepted their coat or something.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's what it is. They're all
okay.
wearing shit that doesn't fit and things like that. Yeah, I think that's what.
But that's what I'm saying. This movie got greenlit.
Oh yeah.
And like now they're like, oh, it has to be like an IP that already
It has
exists.
to make money.
Yeah.
It has to make money.
Yeah.
And I just like
because investors. It's all shareholder bullshit.
There's also the Pesci and Glover both read the script, right? And they're like, yeah, I want to be in that movie. Like,
because they weren't afraid to do something different and risk their brand, right? Because they know who they are.
Yeah.
Nowadays, your agents won't allow you to do this shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? I would think, anyway. I don't know.
You know,
but
Pesci and Glover in Lethal Weapon 3, though.
Hell yeah.
Okay?
Hell yeah.
Sleepwalking, are you?
I can see you guys are professional fishermen.
Who with the flick of a wrist?
It's basically Dumb and Dumber with fishing.
Yeah.
And you catch the stunt doubles in between too,
Yeah,
which
yeah,
are great.
it's
Like
a
they look
horrible
nothing
movie.
like them at all.
The heights off.
Yeah.
They're just a pair of kids.
Then turn 4 days in paradise into a living hell.
Remember that movie Deliverance?
Well, I don't want to squeal like a pig.
The story of two guys
Spin him around, Gus. I'll get the pin.
who can't catch a break.
The truth is, it can't get any worse.
Marv. Wow. Dude, that movie looks so bad.
Yeah,
It's good.
check it out.
Reminds me of Beethoven. Some of the like.
Do we
scenery.
though? Do we really have to check
Hey,
it out?
I love this movie.
You know,
I'm
that's like
telling you.
a carefree
It's the same
movie,
kind of carefree.
man.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Reminds me of a simpler time.
Yeah, it does. You know, because we're fucking dorks now, man. We have to. Well, in the third act, they didn't pay off the joke from the first one.
Yeah, I get.
You know what I mean? It's like.
I don't care. I just
Yeah.
wanna laugh
Do you
now.
remember when you
I
just
just
would
wanna
go to the
laugh.
movies? I don't know about you, but like where I grew up, there was like dollar theaters. So it would be like movies that been. They're already VHS. And you could go and pay for like dollars.
There used to be that one on like Tropicana and Pecos or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the hand job studios.
Yeah. Dude, when I was growing up in Southern California, in Pomona is where our Sunday school teacher would take us to dollar movie night, and that's where all that shit. So one time we literally had to leave like 20 minutes in or whatever because there's like 7 or 8 of us all in a row right in the middle, and my cousin was like the last one on the end of our row, and movie's going whatever, and then next thing you hear is and he stands up and he's trying to get out, and so Gil, our Sunday school teacher's getting everybody up. What's going on? And it turns out some homeless guy 2 rows up was taking a piss, and it's just running down his feet. He's so fucking pissed, and we had to run out of there. We never went back there again.
Thought it was a good idea up until that one thing.
Your whole experience.
But I remember the Dollar Theater by our place used to do old school movies. They would do the Rocky Horror Picture Show nights. They would do the Monty Pythons.
Theater in town in Woodland does Tuesdays is $5 Tuesdays.
Yeah,
that's cool. And then one Sunday a month they'll pick like a Die Hard, like a classic movie.
Yeah,
and that'll be that. They'll show it twice on a Sunday. You know, I dig that. Go watch
Give me that, dude. I saw what was Deep Blue Sea and
There you go.
Ace Ventura. All
there you go,
dude,
classics.
Some just OG. And you know where like popcorn is like pounded into the carpet.
Yeah.
That's and like it's just like and it's all teens because no one else wants to do it.
Mm-hmm. And it's cheap.
And and you're just like, here's my $1, and they're like, this is rated R. I'm like 8. Okay, come on, man.
Are you really gonna say now?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah. You're getting paid $4.75. You don't care. I don't care. Oh.
Well, shall we do this?
Yeah, do this last shot. Close them out.
I have to get out of this chair, sirs.
Gentlemen, it's been a pleasure.
Not because I'm not having a good time. Salud. Hey,
We'll
thank you for
switch.
having me on. Really,
I can't wait till we switch the liquid to a fungi.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're just a fun guy.
Just because you're
we
fun
should just
guy.
set a camera
does
off
not
to the
make
side and just
fun.
see what we capture, and then we'll decide if we should put it up or not. Salud.
hindsight being 2020.
I don't think so though. I think I'll be stressed out about the camera. I don't want to go down that road.
Who's watching?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's going to put a bow on this bad boy for tonight. We did the shot. And we had Wabi come in the studio. Thank you, Wabi, for being here. Really appreciate you.
Thank you.
It's good to see you, man. It's been fun so far having you back in town. I'll tell you that.
Dangerously fun.
Dangerously fun. Yeah. We didn't get as wilding out as I thought we were going to be.
It's not over.
Hecka
wild.
Hecka wild.
You kidding? We
Wicked.
still have a week here.
Wicked.
Look what we've done in the first 4 days.
Oh, and we're going to Tom Segura on Saturday.
That's right. Thank you
Oh.
to Chris and Mo.
Thank you. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are very welcome, and it's going to be so much fun. And
You coming, Chase?
Yeah. Oh, I won't be sitting with you guys, but
Fair enough. We can talk about it after.
I'll be there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
And Tom Segura. So we'll report back on the show next week.
Yeah. Is it one of the they take your phones when you go in? There's no way. It's too big, right?
Yeah,
It's
I
more
don't
of a
think
Chappelle
so.
thing.
Yeah.
He'll do it at huge theaters, right?
Oh, will?
Yeah.
But this is Smash Bros. Make sure you check us out on Instagram at the Smash_Bros. We got the Discord server. Check us out there. And then just follow us on Instagram to get the latest updates on who we're going to have on. And I don't know what we're going to do next week, but we're going to do something. We're going to do something.
I want to say thank you real quick.
Yeah.
To Mr. Ed Reed for letting me borrow your identity for a few hours.
It was a pleasure having you on, Mr. Reed.
Certainly nice. Next time we'll talk a little more about football.
Maybe you could be his stunt
But
double.
when I would have done homework by then.
Yeah. He's a safety for the Ravens. Oh.
But,
he's a safety, wasn't
he? He was.
Yeah. He's safety.
Yeah. Defensive back.
Defensive back. Yeah.
We'll just say that.
He was a receiver murderer.
Yeah.
That's who he was.
Oh, I think you're thinking of what's his name?
The Island.
No, you're
Darrelle
thinking
Revis?
of no Baltimore. He was a Raven too, but
You're not thinking Ray Lewis.
yeah, Ray Lewis. Yeah.
Oh, him
No,
too.
that
He's a
guy's an
linebacker.
actual
He
murderer.
was a murderer.
He was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Literally.
Ed Reed would take heads off, man.
Hey, they beat my Niners in the Super Bowl, so yeah, fuck the Ravens.
And last week.
But yeah,
How'd the Browns do? Have you been checking?
Oh yeah, I had money
Browns?
on that game.
Oh, they
tonight.
killed the Jets. There's no way.
They were pretty in the lead when we left.
37-20. You see, these motherfuckers can do something.
17,
no, you're fine.
17
No, you're
points.
fine.
That's I got him at -7. So winner, chicken dinner.
Amen.
Guys, thank you for
Katsu.
joining us this week. It's been fun. Hope you be safe out on New Year's Eve, man. Get a designated driver if you're going to be drinking and having a good time, which I hope you all are. And yeah, we'll catch you next week. We appreciate you being here.
Adios, muchachos.
Chee-hoo, bro. Cheapono. All right, have a good night, guys.
Did I ever tell you that